Hello everyone. How's it going? Wait, how is my even stream looking like? Всем привет, всем привет. Wait, what happened to my camera? Is camera good? Айрат, спасибо большое за 5 подарочных, спасибо. Камера... Chat, is my camera quality good? Or not? You said I cannot be there. At least we're gonna be watching the game. So I hope I prepared everything for the watch party. So if something will be wrong, just let me know. Шикарно, все отлично. Да, отсюда. На пинге 120. Пока нет. Алло, алло. Футболка? Ну, конечно, сказали, что будет. Сказали, что с футболкой. I was not expecting the game being two maps, honestly. But, I mean, I was watching the full game. Honestly, Heretics was, not Heretics, PaperX was playing very good. I mean, the way they play was, I think it was hard. Benji was hitting a good shots though. For the first half of Icebox, he was hitting a lot of good shots. Ты пофиксил? Я не знаю, надеюсь, я не могу проверить. То есть я все это время, как с момента я закончил, мы вроде исправили, я начал запись. Запись у меня не крашнулась вот до этого момента. То есть 3 часа я запись сделал. То есть... Wait, you are not playing? Nope. I'm not playing. I'm watching though. I see both chats. So we're gonna be watching the game soon, chat. Let's just wait until something will start on the screen, and I will start doing the watch party. For now, there is nothing is happening, so that's why you guys just see big me. Почему не на сцене? Потому что визы нет. Сможет победить? Я даже не знаю, что они будут выбирать. Поэтому мне самому интересно. Я отчасти смотрю матч так же, как и вы его смотрите. С... это не у меня, фу. Кто колледж? Все вместе. Why you are not in Toronto? Because of the visa issues. Are there is still hopes of you showing up for the second stage if... I mean, there is still hopes for me to be on the second match, honestly. So... yeah. I mean, if I'll manage to... there is a still chance, let's say tomorrow I get visa and I will be on the second match. No matter are they gonna win today or not, I will still be able to be on the second match. Who is IGL? There is... I'm pretty sure they are sharing responsibilities. Так, сейчас я все подготовлю. Ты сидишь в вагоне, не понял вопроса. Будешь соло смотреть, да? Я не хочу ни с кем. Ба, я не хочу вот этот смотреть матч, потом у меня еще... Как вот это убрать? Viking, thank you so much for tier 1. Так, короче, вопрос. Я пользуюсь Яндексом. У меня на видео появляется сверху какая-то, фигня. Кто-то знает, как ее убрать? О, ее можно в бок сдвинуть. Гули Дердули, thank you so much for the prime sub, thank you. Какая фигня? Непонятно? Ба, я как понимаю, это нафиг этот... Алиса, что ли? Почему оно здесь? Можно... А, почему нет кнопки Settings? Перевод? А, да. Там довестись можно и закрыть. Ба, я бы с радостью, я на Settings нажимаю, ничего не происходит. Не надо мне перевод. Мы понимающие люди здесь все. Короче, ладно. Если кто сможет помочь потом. Why are you not playing? Because I don't have a visa, unfortunately. Okay, I think we can slowly go and move. Chat, do you wanna watch whatever happens on the screen? I mean, there is nothing, or you wanna be on this screen for now? Ты один? Ну да, тут больше никого. Дропсы есть, должны быть. When are you going to play? When I will... Chat, for me to play, I need to get visa and I need to travel to Toronto. You know how long it takes to go from here to Toronto? Oh, hold on, they're going to the stage now. Let's watch, let's watch. You guys see? Oh my, look. Hey, Camille in the middle. Yo, my. Wait, they have different jerseys. I'm not wearing the same one. Звук? Вы хотите это слушать, что ли? Нет, нет. Во, вот это что такое? Видите? Есть? Why are you not playing? I don't have a visa, unfortunately. Ну, короче, если я двигать не буду, то вот раз, два, опа. Okay, wait, I think I'm pretty sure I forgot to post in
Champs 2023 against NRG. They've only ever beaten NRG globally. Twice, mind you, in the same tourney. They have to be able to show up now that they have, you know, overcome.
Are you writing Watchparty together or separate? Is it two separate words or together?
We'll say FNS, are you okay? I know he's watching us. But I had to.
FNS straight. That's just.
Can you Watchparty with her? No, I'm doing alone. I'm doing alone. Thank you so much. Today I'm doing alone, chat. For me, it's easier to do alone.
I think overall, yeah. I think Bilibili play a much stronger game.
I already tried to do watch parties with someone.
K-Knight on the lurks going into mid, like they have a lot to go for them coming in.
It's easier for me to speak with chat, to interact with what's happening on the stream, you know, rather than managing to see it in Discord, mute your microphone, unmute your microphone.
This is a very different team, like you said, very capable of mid-rounding, and they bring a much more convincing play, at least I think so, to this international stage.
Yeah, and I love nAts joining this roster as well. I think you can see what he's brought to this team, and taking a look at their map pool. I mean, in VCTC, and they've been a force to be reckoned with. Can they replicate?
Or he's gonna IGL.
Look, Yinsu, I'm looking at
I mean,
we just had a series against the EMEA team.
I think it's wait. So what should they pick? Let's assume. Wait.
It's not gonna look good if you let Bilibili play it versus you.
What they pick?
For 1 second, if Team Liquid do not ban the Pearl today, I'm leaving.
If Team Liquid, they 100% ban Pearl. Что мы пикаем? Нет, они уже были, скорее всего. Heaven или Split.
It is simple coming into a tournament like this. If you're an EMEA team like Team Liquid, the options are there. Why will they take that risk against Bilibili, who are good on Pearl?
You would have to be severely underestimating your potential on another map in order for that to happen. It would be, I agree with you, it would be a huge miss.
It would. Now, you mentioned the judge a little bit
Во
earlier.
второй игре пока что не знаю. Volume is... I will do it louder. Do you guys want to listen what they're speaking about? I mean, I'm usually not listening. That's why I'm asking.
Let's bring that in there. No, but
no worries.
Played a lot more a complex playbook, I would say, right? I think that what they would do a lot in mid rounds, especially, is they love to work the center of the map, regardless of the maps they play. But I think especially on Pearl, which is a signature map for them, they do a lot of ping pong between sites. They play a lot of late rounds that aren't about huge execs with a judge flying into.
Okay, I will put it louder later when we'll see the game.
Exploit and use that to take a site.
Yeah, and for Bilibili and YZ as well, you would think coming into a tournament like this, the leading duelist...
Okay, chat. Question to everyone. How do you want me to watch the game? Oh, Rester, thanks so much for the prime star. You want me to speak the way they play?
Whether teams might respect Bilibili or not, you have to respect YZ.
And I mean, it would be a huge disservice. Like, I think if you go in the server and you are sleeping on YZ, I think you're setting yourself up for failure.
You're trolling.
You are trolling, yes. And I'm honestly really excited considering
Just
YZ
make it
has been
natural.
on the international stage
As
before,
you wish.
something his teammates haven't had. So not only is he expected to lead mechanically and stats-wise in the server, but he's also, I'm looking to him personally as an emotional leader on the team to show them and be that anchor for them on the stage.
This is ridiculous. Look at these stats.
I mean, his stats are crazy. His first kills also are ridiculous. If you look at recent performances, like this is a
Wow,
guy
show
who's
me
so
the map
constantly
video.
giving
I'm
his team an
interested. What?
advantage, that it makes the round so much simpler to play out. They'll play those solo rounds to enable him to go on those hunts, find a
А в
pick, and
принципе
then
мне
play
все
it from
равно.
there.
Yeah,
Можно и
just a
ответить.
very annoying player to. Well,
I've
at
been
least
holding
when
with
I'm
1 second
He's
chat.
on your team.
Yeah, but how do you deal with that? Because he is going to be all in your face. You know, he's not going to be afraid of anything.
I feel like you can definitely feel as a player the impact of the most annoying players. It might not be the most insane best players. Well, in this case, it is both the best player and the most annoying player. But oftentimes it's like someone that is annoying, someone that is outlawing, someone that's judging, someone that's Odining, someone that is going across your screen with a slide. Like those are the players that have the most impact on you, not just stat-wise, but like mentally in the game. That you can't run away from these people.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the way we play ranked, no? Neon with Odin. Chat, how do we play against Neon with Odin in ranked?
Hey guys, it's Jen with Bilibili's YZ and Vera for some translation. Now, congratulations YZ, you guys have made it to Masters Toronto. Of course, Masters.
How did you learn
tonight.
English?
What is the mentality here? You know, do you see yourself?
So I was learning before in the school, but nowadays it's just practice, and especially since I moved to the IGL, since I started reading books, it's just improving more and more.
觉得自己是黑马，还是说夺冠热门，或者
Visa
没
issue,
有那么
visa
在乎
issue.
那么多，只想打出自己最好的表现。
Ban кого
我
ban?
觉得我们就是
А, не
不
он
用去
кто-то?
想那么多吧，我们来这
Согласен.
就为了干一件事，那就是拿下胜利。
I don't really care much about those tags. Since we came here, we just want to win this tournament.
Try your best. Yeah? Okay. Good luck. 加油! 加油!
Winning this tournament.
Who was giving interview from Liquid?
But just some context for the people that don't know
Так, я
why
уберу,
is this man on
короче,
your screen. He
часы.
is actually a very, very funny guy. You know, back in VCTC and now EDG haven't made it. A lot of the fans, they're backing Bilibili. They love him. He's also a really, really funny streamer. He streams a lot on Bilibili, funny enough. Amazing personality, really dry humor. We even saw
Who is
him
gonna
at the
IGL?
press conference talk about
Team
how, like,
responsibility.
if you beat us, I'm gonna go back to
Много
China, I'm
вопросов?
gonna tell Kang what you
Первое?
did, he's gonna come back
Не.
and sort you out a chance.
В плане много
He's
вопросов.
very, very
Какие
funny,
вопросы? Я
he's got
даже не
amazing
видел.
personality,
Can you still play in
and
Master
I think
Tournament?
this
If I'll
tournament
get the
is
visa
the
in
whole tournament.
He's
as
truly
soon as I
Bilibili
can,
as
yeah.
a Renaissance man, you know, he does it all. He can lead, he's funny, he shoots well, he streams. What can't he do?
А, не.
Everything, everything. Maybe even
Куда?
win a trophy. And but let's move on to Team Liquid, who unfortunately will be playing with a sub for today's game. And that
Ты можешь
sub
сделать,
is
чтобы
going
на
to be
вебке было
replacing
меньше?
Mel nAts. Can anyone on this planet you think adequately replace somebody like nAts?
I genuinely don't think so. And it's just such a tall ask. nAts is such a prestigious player. There's so many people, even in the scene, even at this event, that look up to nAts to this day. And the fact that he's had such a long career and he's still coming to these international events, well, hopefully he's able to secure the visa. But the fact that he's IGLing now and he's still putting up these numbers, it makes it impossible to replace that.
That's the biggest thing to me.
Thank
'cause
you
a
so
lot of
much.
People, like, if you're not following closely, you're like, oh no, we lose nAts, we lose one of the sharpest shots in EMEA, we lose one of the best lurkers in EMEA.
But
I think what he's
please,
really doing for this
thank
scale
you so much for
is
speaking
making
about
their
me, but
mid-round
can
game
we watch
excellent.
the
Those
game?
pivots on the
I
attacking
appreciate
side,
that though.
they're switching up between
Everything
sides
what.
they're going to. I think he does a great job of varying the tempos in his calling and making it really
Mr.
hard to compete against teams.
Orengo, thank you so much for the prime
That's gonna
sub.
be, the void they're gonna have to find a way to fill.
And there's a reason why
Where
he
is Panda?
leaves such a big void. Everything
Panda
you do
actually in the room.
as well. And for those
It's
of
not
you who
it's not
haven't
here with me
had
right now.
I guess had the chance to see what Nat is like in game, we have a clip here just to demonstrate how important he is for Team Liquid.
Anything wrong with you? Or you looked in 100%?
Oh,
100%.
but
You looked in
you
100%.
guys watch, okay? I'm nothing in my phone.
Yeah, Michael, so okay, looking on 200%, boys. Are you guys not gonna let them just take them up from us like that, or what? Oh, We're not
What do you think, chat?
splitting even.
From
We
0
just
to 10,
literally
speech.
go out
How do you
running
think?
and not
0
just
to 10.
Michael, but Michael, you full lost. So focus up on this one. But Gio, also you full lost right now. You're not playing with any confidence. Camille, I'm happy that what you're trying to, but try more. Patrick, the same. Try more, boy.
Yeah.
Nothing, give everything. Yes, we had a plan for all of these 3 matches, but okay, give all of your right now. Because I don't know what Nafik.
I don't remember that.
about the
I was
grand
saying
final
that.
or whatever gonna be happening tomorrow. We not deserve to be tomorrow anywhere. Tomorrow we deserve to sit at home if we're gonna play like that. Let's just make ourselves happy.
You might think that this is just like a one-off. He says this, but Mel, his
Will
speeches are
Ranger, thank you so much for the
legendary.
prime sub.
He's always yapping. Did you expect him, you know, to be, I guess, this harsh and direct?
I honestly no. I would say that's one of the hardest parts of being a leader that people don't see. Honestly, matter of fact, let me get my peripherals and get on the stage. That's how motivated I am after seeing that. Like, that was actually like chills. I think a lot of people think an IGL is just calling and thinking of the macro reads and how can I outplay the other opponent, and also at the same time balance my mechanical skill and your individual like calling. But I think a lot of it is actually the nitty gritty, the things that you don't see, talking to your teammates. And
Direct invites? Yeah, I mean, I wanna do the watch party alone by my own. Sofix, thanks so much for tier 1. Moodibla, thanks so much for the prime sub. Yeah, I will do it alone today, just because I don't want to see it in Discord, honestly. Not Discord, not TeamSpeak. I already tried watch parties before. I mean, I really appreciate the invite, but like sitting in Discord chat, it's hard for me. But I'm keep muting myself and I'm forgetting to unmute. I'm answering the question, all this, all that. I would rather sit with you, chat, speak with you, and that's it.
Here. He played on V1 way back in the day. Ironically, got a win up against Team Liquid back in centuries ago in Reykjavik. But he's been playing in tier 2.
Johanna, thanks so much for tier 1.
America, right? The YFP has been looking solid.
Let me message him.
True, actually. It's iconic, but honestly, he is a very solid player, and we even had him and the rest of the guys jump in for Furia back during kickoff when Furia couldn't field the roster in Americas. Penny comes in, wins his game, and dips out. He is the super sub, you're saying it.
Yeah, and very quickly, while we look at this agent pool,
Thanks so much for 100 bits,
Bring Serial into this conversation, because when Serial joined Team Liquid, they were
maybe we'll find out.
Because him and nAts have identical agent pools.
Yeah.
Serial, he plays Cypher, he plays Viper, he couldn't do any of that. But Mel, maybe now with Penny in the mix, that kind of, you know, the role isn't going to be as outrageous as it looks from the outside.
I genuinely wish I could even think about what the roles are going to look like, because I have no clue. I haven't really ever had an opportunity to say that someone is a secondary sentinel on a team.
Yeah.
Like, that is how much Serial and nAts agent pools overlap, and I'm genuinely just so curious to know who's gonna IGL. How is that system gonna work? I think that's the awkward
Yabi, thank you so much for second level of sub for 3 months. Thank you, really appreciate that.
Paddy seems like the obvious choice, right?
That's what
Out
I
of
would
all of
think.
the other players.
He's a very vocal player. We've seen him on Team Heretics. When he was subbing, he was still extremely vocal, which is hard to do as someone who's a sub.
Yeah.
And I think that is the most obvious choice.
Opa, thank you so much for 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,500. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you, really appreciate it. Zavalor, thank you so much for the prime sub. Oh my. No, the IGLing is a sharing responsibility, chat. Hold on, let me translate what I wrote to him. I think my English sometimes is not very good.
Penny probably taught Effie's everything he
Oh,
Let's be real.
man.
Let's be real.
This is the thing though, because I tried to do a little bit of digging with the IGL situation. I was in Kiko's chat, you know, instigating, asking him.
Thank you.
Yeah, who was IGLing? He was duo queuing with nAts at the time, and nAts basically said, Kiko, do not leak anything. Don't you dare leak anything.
I'm
And
Tractor.
they
Спасибо большое за 6
hadn't
месяцев.
decided
Спасибо,
quite yet a couple
спасибо.
weeks ago, who was IGLing.
Пока
But
что
I'm
не
hoping
могу
Penny
сказать.
has some
What does
answers
ё-моё
to
mean?
say of his
Ё-моё?
return to the big stage.
Like, you know...
Hey guys,
Hold
it's
on,
Jen
one
with
second.
Penny
I remember.
from Team Liquid. Now, how are you, Penny?
I'm good. I'm happy. to
Yuji,
be
thanks so
here.
much for the
Happy playing
tier
in,
1.
Well, my home city, right? So, yeah, I'm excited.
I imagine you've been busy as a beaver, get it? Because it's Canada. You know, trying to catch up with the team, figuring out what the roles are going to look like. So can you tell us a little bit about the preparation process and how ready do you feel coming in today?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. We've had 2 days of practice together because they just came like a few days ago, and I've been here the whole time. And it's a bit hectic. We're getting things together, but
Wait, he is
honestly,
wearing
we're just gonna
Cole's
throw out some
t-shirt.
vibes,
Oh
some
my
individual
god.
play, and I think we have
Okay,
fun,
but...
so.
Hold, sorry.
Get the vibe going. Okay, yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Let's go vibe. We're vibing off.
What is happening?
2 days
Okay,
of
yo Mayo. It's like wow, you know, something good happened. Headshot.
Is that
Yo
enough?
Mayo.
here,
Something
can I
bad
get some
happened. Yo
copium? Yeah,
Mayo.
okay.
That's.
So here's my thought process, right? We were talking about how people on this team, they play a bunch of different agents. We have
Can
a
you
center
increase?
who's
I will
a-
increase when
we have
we'll go
Kiko, who
closer
also
to the
plays
game.
controller and
I'm not
duels. We have
gonna
two
lie.
duelist players in the team and one of them fills
Yeah, I
controller.
don't want to
I'm
make it
thinking,
louder,
like,
right?
Penny is someone that can also flex.
Thank you so
I'm
much for
thinking
donation.
because
О,
they are
а
all
к
able to
донатам
play
знаете
all
что?
these
Я
different
не
agents, they have the
подготовился.
flexibility
Почему?
to
Потому
plug and to
что...
potentially at least make this a competitive series.
Oh, like a
That's the
Zipto?
code.
Like a Zipto on
Absolutely.
Lotus?
Exactly. Or maybe not 5 duelists exactly.
Настюша,
No,
спасибо
that's
большое
it
за
was 4
донат.
duelists in Cypher. It was 4 duelists in
Are we
Cypher.
doing Sage Roulette or like what's the
Ну, посмотрим, может,
Do you
поменяется
agree?
еще
Do you think
что-то.
this is the style they should be approaching today? Just plugging it?
I mean, to a certain extent, you almost have to with that little practice. I think it will be like probably a little bit more calm than that, but you're not coming in with like a huge playbook, right? Like
Right.
Penny is slotting in here. You don't have like a ton that you can dip into in terms of your history. But
Listen,
honestly,
chat,
that
I
might
need
be enough.
the...
You know, I think Team Liquid
I'll be
already
right back
have a
in
team that
30
like to take
in
a lot
45
of
seconds,
aggressive
okay?
fights
So you
on
can
the
count
offensive
45
stage, sort
seconds.
of group up 3 players, walk forward and see what they can find. So it might not be that far from home if they just choose to play a more aggressive style.
For me, it's a little bit about the rookies as well. You know, we have some players on the side of Bilibili. They've never been to a global event before. And on this Liquid roster, Serial, it will be his first time. It took him a while in EMEA to warm up. You know, there was a couple of maps here and there where he was a little bit shaky. You can feel he was maybe nervous. He even talked about it. At playoffs, he was a little bit nervous. And usually you have nAts there. You have nAts there to be your anchor to kind of pick you up. So I do wonder, Ender today, maybe Penny could be the one to keep them grounded.
See, I was going to say, it kind of goes 2 directions, because on the one hand, everyone, all the core members of the roster have to be the one that's making it comfortable for Penny, you know, sort of like enabling him, like asking what you want to do. But at the same time, Penny does have a level of experience coming in, playing on a master stage previously. So I do think that with just his longevity in the scene, he's one of the better
I mean,
people
exactly,
to
no?
just slot in for a game like this.
And I think, too, a big part of it is the fact that I think Penny has been competing in challengers a majority of this time, and I think that shows grit. And this is a moment where you need grit. You gotta
Too
bite
long,
down
but I
hard,
was...
and you need to push forward. And I think if you're gonna pick
I'll be
anyone,
quiet.
it's a guy that's been grinding it out in challengers this whole time. After
Who are
making
they
it back to
speaking about?
Toronto, he didn't get a big ego about it and quit,
Penny?
throw in the towel after not making it. He's been playing this whole time.
Yeah,
So I
and
can see a lot of perseverance and a potential.
Penny?
for-
Okay.
I mean, maybe something can happen. Maybe I'm
Let's
so
see how
sorry.
many people will speak about my bottle water.
I was just gonna say too that like
Bottle for water.
Challengers like schedule is legit too. Like you play a lot of games. There's like
Yep.
third-party tournaments as well. Like he might have actually played more games than some of the people on stage this year.
Absolutely.
Сильно ли себя команда просит? Посмотрим.
And I'm kind of talking myself into. I know I predicted Bilibili, but now we're having this conversation. I'm kind of convinced.
Bless, I wish you the best.
Purely because you spoke about, you know, the comps, the agent choices. Liquid
Not
have been
enough
just
water?
cheesing their way throughout EMEA, you know, with the double senties they've been playing. We've heard other players, Mel, talk about how this is super annoying to deal with, and you need a lot of counter strat as well. So they could just do this on the global stage.
I wonder too if it'll even throw off Bilibili more if they come to the global
What
stage
happened?
and they don't
Oh,
exactly
not
stick to
too.
the
Thank you so
script.
much for
I
100 bits.
think
Really
that
appreciate that.
leaning into the pugginess and like the lack of a playbook, I think will actually help Team Liquid in this regard in terms of getting
More
anti-stratted.
cheese.
Yes.
When I was looking at this matchup initially, before knowing about nAts and questions
You
around
didn't
what
know about nAts
No, no.
before this game?
No, way back when I was looking at the matchup stylistic. Come on. Yeah. Sorry, nAts,
Where
I
were
wasn't
you in
familiar with their game.
2021? Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, I
League of
don't
Legends,
know.
sorry, carry on.
Just
Yeah,
a,
the
just
other
a bad
game.
place.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I think like stylistically, Team Liquid should be favored in this matchup. Like, I think the double Sentinels ideas, especially against a team like Bilibili that play such slow rounds consistently on their attacking side, like Bilibili would often domestically run into time trouble as well, ping-ponging between sites. So if TL stay to that style, I think it benefits them, but I'm not sure it actually suits the players with Penny coming in.
Maybe this is a hot take, but I feel like it would be a mistake for Team Liquid to try and chase what they have with nAts. I think they need to find their own little nook with the sub and not try to go after what they have with their IGL when he's there, because he's just not there. And his impact, besides IGLing, but his lurking and his game IQ, also isn't there. So we cannot rely on our old game plans and our old system, in my opinion.
There's only one thing that makes me even more espresso depresso than nAts not being here, which is we're not getting Cats today, and Cats has been such a mainstay.
Rich, thank you so much for 7 months.
No, will say yes. Just well, I mean, we get Kiko, we get one half of Cats. We're gonna have to see if nAts do manage to make it in the end. But again, Kiko, after the role swap this year, Ender has been incredibly impressive.
Yeah, because Kiko was, I mean, if you go back to what was it?
Oh, but here he got kills because you know what? Because he baited me. Imagine, got triple. Nothing, because he sold me.
Of all those Durga, whatever, trying to ascend up into EMEA. But I think he really has found his form in this year, like you're talking about. Isn't going to have that duo there, but his agent pool is also wild.
Nah, I'm trolling. I died there though.
Playing the duels for so long.
Kind of reminiscent of Demon 1 on EG, right?
Спасибо за
It kind of
донат.
gives me that vibe, and it's really cool to see that another player kind
Спасибо.
of fit into that niche.
What would you do here though? Because obviously Penny coming
Большое
in with so much,
спасибо.
experience on that
Шеф
jungle
Никита,
now,
передаю
it's
привет.
really
Спасибо большое за донат еще раз.
Do you just keep Kiko on the
Well, what
side
just
and
happened?
then
Get
just
right, thank you so
send
much
it
for
to
10
it?
gifts. Really appreciate that. Yo, Mayo,
okay.
thank you, thank you.
That's a little crazy.
I'm actually kind of down for that. I mean, Team Liquid once upon a time played no smokes, so I think this is like fine. This is okay, no?
No, I don't condone this. Actually, I've changed my mind.
You changed your mind. You changed your mind. But can you realistically out surprise Bilibili? Because Bilibili are normally the team that come out with some surprises and teams not fully knowing what to do.
I think when you just have a new roster, you're coming out with more surprises, certainly. But most of us are on the.
Wait, only two people said that.
Only people that believed in Liquid.
Rachel, thank you so much for the 5 gifts. Thank you, really appreciate that.
Because
Only two people put Liquid winning. Chad, who is winning?
Cheer if you believe in Team Liquid. Ooh.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Bilibili's about to pop
yeah,
off, though.
Give me a cheer if you are a Bilibili believer. Any Bilibili fans?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's more for Bilibili.
Liquid,
Even
okay,
the
okay.
fans in the arena are believing in Bilibili, and so are the 3 of us. But like I said,
Hold on. Wait, whoa. I hear.
I need to see maps. Wait, why it takes so long?
Team Liquid's name, it's coming through the walls. They believe.
They are not on the stage, right?
Believe in Team Liquid.
Oh,
I'm glad somebody believes in Team Liquid.
who is
So
that
it's
though?
those people. No, that's Uber. That's Uber and Vans you're
Oh.
hearing. That's Uber and Vans.
My mistake.
But enough yapping from us over here.
But it's so
time
awkward to
send
watch.
this
I
back
cannot
to the
understand.
stage
I cannot
and
understand
bring
what's
out
happening right.
Bilibili Gaming and Team Liquid.
Yo, Mayo.
Bilibili Gaming. Team Liquid.
Well, what is Evo doing? I'm calling them by the real names though. Is that okay? So I mean, okay. So Patitek is Patrick, Camo is Camille, Keiko is Gio,
We have seen a
Coach
lot
Lohan is
of
Evo.
subs over the
I
last
mean,
5
Penny,
years.
I'll call
Today,
Penny.
makes his
What's
way
Penny's
back
name?
to the
Eric, right?
global stage and see if he can do some damage with this Team Liquid roster. They've never played against each other before, which is very, very exciting.
Eric,
But
okay.
as we mentioned, there is a map that EMEA have been very weak at this year. It is Pearl. I do wonder if Liquid are going to
Oh, Haven. Wait.
Thank God I do not have to
Yeah.
keep
So yeah, as I said.
I mean, should you just do the
Oh,
videos
so
for every
Bilibili
team?
ban
It seems
split,
like you
they
must
ban
have
Pearl
an
makes
idea
sense.
exactly
They
what
pick
you want.
Icebox.
Yeah, thank you. Honestly, thank you. But I mean, this is ultimately what
They
we wanted
pick
to see right
Haven,
now. We
okay.
don't wanna
They
see
ban
everything risk.
Lotus,
Do you
and we
like
ban
the
Ascent,
Haven choice
and we
from
pick
them?
Sunset
I
Open.
do. I mean, I think I'm biased though because I just love Haven as a map. So
Fair.
the fact it's even getting played at all just makes me excited.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way Team Liquid play on Haven. I think they're very ready for re-clears that come into them. They play a very aggressive style on the defense side as well. You're going to see them walking out into mid-space, checking that forward space over towards A as well. So
Are you nervous for them?
you're gonna have to be on
I
their
mean, let's see how they will
Yeah,
start. I have
Sunset
no
or
idea,
Haunted. We might
honestly.
actually be able to see Sunset
I
on
think
day
it's
one of
a lot
last
depends
season.
from their start, I think.
We do +1 to that.
If they're not
So
gonna have a
excited.
good
I
start, I
actually
don't know how it
can't
will
keep a smile
go.
off my face right now. Seeing Penny here on the Masters Toronto stage. Last time we saw him was actually Reykjavik, and here he is playing against Bilibili.
Could I make
Just
you a little
wow.
bit more excited with the possibility
Okay. Yeah, I could be convinced.
of either a double harbor, like both teams running harbor on Icebox?
Camille on
or
Gecko today. I mean, let's see. I don't know the comp though, chat.
Also
They
make
are
it
without
I can get on board board with the Waylay, but the double harbor, that's
Harbor
America's
versus Harbor?
that's America's bread and
But
butter.
I don't know. Let's see the comp.
It's a CN team and an EME
Yeah, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. It's good, honestly. I really
Yeah,
like
but
what
okay, the
they
V2
do
is good.
either
I'm just
on
not
the
sure
defensive
about
side of
last
the
map.
lanes, but also just,
They
like,
know better though.
permanently stalling
But
out once your
Icebox,
wall goes down, your
Haven
firewall
is good.
goes
I think
back
Icebox and
into
Haven
that
is good.
cycle. It's a really
Because
solid
IGLing,
pairing,
sharing
on that map.
If they
responsibility.
do that though, how does it? What does Penny play? So if Kiko plays Harbor, Serial plays, I guess either Killjoy or Viper. I guess you can put Penny on the Viper. There you go.
I mean, I
Problem
suppose
solved.
you could
Wait,
do
that's
that.
what they're speaking about. Who's
I
playing
have
Viper?
zero
Who is playing
idea
Viper?
how they're going to slice up these
I will
roles.
do the volume.
Just to
I'll
see
do
what
volume
agents
higher.
are
No
being
worries,
played
no worries.
And who's even playing them?
Yeah, I think BLG is pretty locked in on this Icebox map.
Oh,
They
right.
play a lot of the basic double smokes, but Team Liquid is wide open in terms of the options you can do, because there's also so many different reads of Icebox right now. Like we just saw an Omen comp being played. Some teams still like Gecko, some like double smokes, some
So
aren't
much
running
comp diversity.
duelists. Like
Yeah.
there's so many options.
And
What
I
they
just wanna
play?
remind everybody,
Harbor,
this is where
Viper.
Bilibili managed to beat EDG on Icebox. This is where they shine. They managed to take that map win. It
And
ended
what
up,
here?
Snowballed into a serious win. And as we take a look at the live agent selection,
Harbor.
Penny
Wait.
is hovering
Okay.
the Reina.
The Kiko Harbor is locked
Is
in though
locked.
already. We're just ready to
Where
go on
are
that
we
one.
going
Oh,
with
are we
this?
gonna get Harbor and Waylay? Are we that lucky?
Wait,
today?
they keep changing it.
Shout out to
Reina.
Bilibili for keeping
Oh wait, they
things,
peaked,
you
no?
know,
No, they didn't.
straightforward for
Now
us.
they instantly locked.
Yeah, this is the combo
Gecko,
that we expected from
Clove.
them, right? They're not making any
Whoa.
changes.
That is
Oh,
different.
okay.
They've never played Clove on this map before.
What is
Triple
going
Harbor,
on?
Omen, Clove.
We're
Hello?
going into triple, and if Patty locks in Phoenix, I'm gonna be the happiest person
no
on earth.
way. There's no way.
I mean,
They
they're
have to
teasing
fill
us.
this out with.
They are really. Wait, hold.
They're
I just
locking
got
the
ahead of
Gecko.
myself.
But also,
If-
like, it's no Viper with triple smokes as well, which is really whack, going double circle smokes.
Mel, this is what you wanted. You wanted them to just be weird, right?
I mean, I said
wanted
be
this
weird. I didn't say be crazy. This is insane. This is beyond anything what I was expecting. Triple controller on Icebox, and I'm gonna guess no duelist, and Omen is
Yeah.
gonna be
Well,
Omen
maybe
and Clove
Phoenix.
are
Is it
still that
Phoenix? It
duelist
has to
role.
be.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay.
I'll wait for a second.
That's why I was like,
I think when you run that
I
many
was
smokes,
like,
you need multiple
they
agents
need
that have
extra
flashes that
initiator.
can fight through them, 'cause you're using the smokes like
Ты в
cut
шоке?
out
Я...
deeper
Нет, я
out
когда
of
Феникса
space,
увидел, я
and
был
then you
немного,
need
потому
flashes to
что
be able to pop out of them
я
and
не
see
знал,
forward.
как... Я не
and
представляю,
out of
как
the
компом играть.
agents, Penny has played in his career. It will be his first Omen.
I mean,
Okay,
Jesus Christ,
the
sticking to
comp
this
is very...
with a sub is just insane.
No Killjoy Ice, like where's our info?
Comp
No
is very hard
info on
to
this
play
map.
against
This
and
is
to play
hard
also
comp to
for.
play, to
So
say
let's
the
see how
least.
the Bilibili will adjust, and
To this
also
map
boys
on
has
the
to
A
be...
side, and
They has to
from
start
this
with the
moment to your
confidence.
casters to
But I'm
run
pretty sure they are
to
surprising with this comp
Achilles,
enemies. I don't think they were expecting the comp at all.
Hello, here we are, live in Toronto. I'm Achilles, that's Paper Thin, and we are going to be
Hello,
guiding
hello.
you guys through what is looking to be a very chaotic map of ice.
Okay, so chat, you asked me to put a bit louder, right? Let's... This good?
Nats is not here, but the comp swap. I have no clue what's about to happen.
Me either.
Так пойдет?
This is very off kilter. No duelist. It is going to be very
Yep.
reliant
Good,
on
okay.
positioning and
Both
timing,
chats are fine with
making
that.
sure you're getting tons of value out of the Gecko and the KO is really what's going to be important here for Liquid. But I will say that coming into this tournament, when I'm watching BLG, I
More
think
no, more but
they're
too
a very
much,
stock
no?
standard team. They're going to play, by the book Valorant. Coach Bile is a very, old school Korean
Okay,
style
okay.
coach, and he's going to come in
Right,
and he's gonna want
1
good
if
coach
it's you
plans,
want
good
louder,
setups, good
0
flow.
if you want
This is
keep
one
it.
of the things that I was worried about for BLG in this event is when you got chaos thrown at you, what are you going to be able to do against it?
Kamil, привет.
Let us find out. Barriers are dropped.
Okay, I see. I think we do it like this.
Take here,
Once,
0.8
once,
get
and everyone is happy.
information.
Thank you so
Players
much. Really
by
appreciate that for donation. But let's see. Okay. Take A pressure into B walk.
Spike at the same
I'll
time,
check donation.
slowly being
Okay, I
pressured.
did a bit louder. I did a bit
Cross
louder
towards
for
this
everyone.
B site. Alarm bot is in position.
It's double lure.
So the wall gets set up there.
Pressure for back
Create a
yellow.
lot of confusion with this comp as well. You're never really going to be sure which direction they're going.
But
You
then
throw smokes everywhere
they
on
don't
the
want to
map.
break alarm
You've got
bot.
a bunch of different util to use with the
Oh,
initiators to
you
self
need to
fakes.
break
This
alarm
could
bot.
be really tricky.
You guys
so
need to
far.
break alarm bot.
BLG just holding the
Oi,
line behind their high
banana.
tide. Just waiting this out. YZ right at the ready.
Attempted a little bit of an audio bait there from Camo as the swing gets ready to come through. Patatek already cleared out. Now Camo going to be taken down. That spike immediately is going to be pivoted back towards B. No.
Oh, I think that's good
across
to go mid.
through mid. I like the approach here under tube. Levius in position, though, striking. Penny going to be down on the floor. Serial dead.
Dawaj, G, 1v5, 1v5. Op, op, op. Ё-моё.
The 4K damn near gets the ace clutch.
Wait, is he ready?
Won't be able to squeak it out in the end. It's going to be Bilibili taking the pistol.
Wow, okay.
He has been just electric.
Wait, that almost
this
1v5 though.
And
I mean, that's unlucky that they didn't clear the alarm, but I mean, but Bilibili played aggressive anyway.
That one caught Team Liquid just enough off guard, but the response.
Oh, that's a
there,
good start for
God,
Gio though.
That's
That's
almost
good.
like feels like a win in that round, like for Team Liquid. You really don't quite get it. Coaching staff there.
But imagine he would win that.
Oh, so close.
Kamil,
Took a
привет.
second to realize, but yeah, that's going to be a damn good effort, and also fast tracking that ultimate. So
Fake A
it can be online very quickly.
into
YZ
B walk.
will find Patty Tech. Sheriff besting the classic. Enough for the moment.
Oh, the wall is
Well,
not good
gets a
though.
little bit of reinforcements from
Unlucky.
Levius. As
Oh wait, that's a good play.
see what they can get done here on the side. Penny TPing.
Penny
up
needs to
above.
find
Levius
one.
about to swing in, identifies it. Isn't able to save his teammate. Does end up getting taken down, but not before he's able to find two.
Ah,
Headshot
yeah, yeah.
does connect, but
Oh,
Kevin
that was
can't
a good
confirm the
play.
kill. Let's see if Kiko's got a bit more of that left
Wait,
in the tank.
they are cooking with this comp.
Just 3
Let's
targets,
see.
trying to
But
get
why I
through.
have a feeling he's winning that though.
Could get the Reckoning off a kill. I don't know if he'll find an opportunity to use it.
Push coming through. There's the headshot. Ult is online.
Ay, ay, ay,
YZ down
Gia.
below. We'll be able to drag Bilibili over the line here in round 2. Closing out the anti-eco, but not without cost.
No, it isn't looking the cleanest there for Bilibili in some of these late game scenarios. Losing some players when maybe they don't need to, but it's aggressiveness. Again, these extra layers of smoke.
Oh, I'm just interested. Is the wall on the purpose though? To
to
make that play? That the wall is not the greatest or he just missed it?
Really off balance. And then of course, Kiko is just lightning right now. Has the Reckoning
Okay.
already for this round.
Rush A, I assume,
And
with
it's
the
a
Arbor
big
ulti,
stack over
right?
towards B
Okay.
for Bilibili.
And
Just
Bilibili
leaving
stacking
Levius
B, so
on
they're
his
playing
own
it for
on A
retake.
with the Killjoy util.
I mean,
wouldn't
that's
be too
good for
surprised if
us,
this is a read to
but
kinda
that would
just
be
dodge
good
the
if they will
Reckoning, play
manage
for
to
retake.
keep
See
the
what
Harbor
gets done
ulti
beyond
there.
that.
But I'm pretty sure they'll invest there, right?
Liquid.
The
Stomping
4
their way
exec.
forward.
Or they're gonna keep it. Alright,
Maneuvers starting to come out here from Bilibili as they look to try to get into position here. Push forward
Why aren't
past
you playing?
Garage,
I don't have a
second
visa,
over, wide
unfortunately.
open. Levius leaving it for the taking. Waits out the Reckoning. Like now going to be playing.
Wait, 4 people, 3
They're
people
gonna be coming
flank.
from a lot of different angles.
Oi,
Bilibili very
oi.
patient.
Okay, they need to push
very
CT
diligent
now.
team.
Okay, yeah, someone is making a
They're
call.
around the
That's
back.
good.
Paranoia going to
That's
be sent
good.
off the back
Oh,
of that
whoa, that's
Dizzy,
good.
and that's going to be Levius now taken down. Serial able to find Neff, and Team Liquid looking good to secure themselves a win here in the
Wait, Bilibili
anti-bonus.
investing their ulti.
Remaining players
I mean,
of
that's good
Bilibili
for
now
us.
arriving
They
on
don't
the
have
cycle
ulti
connection on the
for
flash. YZ
later
has to
game.
tuck back, Kemo on the peak, able to find K9
Oh.
finding Russia. And now it's just YZ to see if he can put a dent in this Liquid squad at all, and he cannot. Flawless fashion, Team Liquid get themselves on the board.
This is beautiful from
Ooh.
Team Liquid, and Penny, the hometown hero, with a great Paranoia to clear out Levius on the stairs. Really nice stuff from Team Liquid, but you can see the game plan here. It's to scale off of these smokes quickly and keep Bilibili off balance. This is something I think that they're noticing a trend with
Or is
Bilibili
I
in
yelling?
China, is that teams like XLG that come at them quick
Uh,
just don't often
but-
react properly to it. And if you can catch them when they're trying to get their setups, trying to get their perfect plays into position.
Sharing responsibility. Sorry, I forgot nothing. How to
Go into the
speak
first
for a
buy
second.
round now. Liquid are going to be able to go ahead and tie up this affair. YZ once again, full flash connecting, has to drop down off the back.
Wait,
of
they're
yellow.
just playing so fast.
But
Oh,
they're slowing down a bit as the thrash is going to be invested. YZ at risk now, completely and utterly detained. Patatek able to just run him down. Gets right in on top of him, spots out the legs
Okay.
of Neff. Gets himself a second kill. Russia able to peel back one. Penny does get taken down, but Patatek
Oh, Patrick got
on a
3,
mission
nice.
finds himself a third.
Oh yeah, that's good, that's good.
Now it's just Russia. Quick little taps, finds the headshot, but Camo swings around the back. And that is Team Liquid now tying it at 2-2.
Yeah, there's just no follow-up plans here for Bilibili. This thrash comes through, and Neff is stuck trying to figure out a way that he can
Просто
get
стреляет.
into a position
Not
to be safe.
поэтому.
And instead, he just gets stuck in a spot where his legs are right out in the open, and he just gets cut down. This is looking really nice for Team Liquid. They've got some good plans coming in to this attacker side on Icebox. These smokes in particular, making it really tricky for Bilibili to find the angles that they want to hold these positions.
Oh, I forgot about
the
that.
utility that they're expecting to
Babu
come.
says, thanks so much for tier 1.
The outside of the
Let
pistol
me
and the
check.
follow-up,
Yeah, no.
it hasn't looked that great. And even those two
Triple
rounds were
sheriff, double
dangerous.
stinger. Okay, should be easy round.
Orb does get taken. Russia going to be one away from that next reckoning. 2 stingers and sheriffs.
Вас
Down
допил,
here for
спасибо
Bilibili,
большое за
pull
донат.
off a Thrifty.
Сейчас правильно
Again,
прочитал.
though, stack from Team Liquid working their way in towards this B site. They get it clear on the
Wait,
alarm
they're
clock.
just gonna be
Back
keep
yellow.
going towards B.
It's
Oh, man,
just
that's
Levius
good. I
here.
don't think they can stop.
Not much to be done. Wraps around the back of site. Has an opportunity here for the shot, but nope. Camo will be able to find it. Gets the overheal.
Пока
Right
что
as
не
rain.
знаю по поводу визы.
So now you have to deal with all of these smokes in a retake scenario. It's an absolute nightmare for Bilibili.
Camo, one away from his ult too. That's another piece of the puzzle to consider here for Bilibili.
No peeking.
Cycling the smoke.
Who needs to get ulti? Camille needs to get ulti and
Just here
Patrick needs to get
alongside him
ulti.
would be able to find the kill in all likelihood given the stinger, and there you
Yeah,
go.
Patrick,
Finds it off screen.
Camille got ulti,
Fake
right?
trades went back onto Risha.
Camille got ulti. He died.
Outlaw
I'm so
used,
confused.
finds
Oh, he
value,
was
and
2
now
orbs
it
away.
looks like widely K-Knight and Neff more than happy to just go down to the spike if possible, but Patatek will go ahead and find himself another elimination. Team Liquid now going to find themselves in the lead, and the rounds coming away pretty cleanly for them as well.
No, absolutely. They're really on pace to make this half very difficult for Bilibili in a map that Bilibili has been very good on. They beat EDG, they beat Wolves on this map in their run-up to qualifying for Masters, whereas Team Liquid has struggled on this map. The only team they've actually beaten is Fnatic in EMEA in Stage 1. But outside of that, they have 4 losses. So
Maybe we
this
just
is a
had
map
to
you would
play
think
that
is
comp from the
Bilibili
start.
can kind of just be in cruise control, play your game. But I think you've got to dig a little bit deeper here. I think you've got to start getting aggressive. Things that we saw in the pistol round that worked for them. Playing a little bit of trickery might catch Team Liquid enough off guard because these smokes are just too difficult right now for Bilibili to deal with. Playing passive isn't paying off. You need to change the pace.
For now, still a bit slow here.
Ay,
Find
Camille.
the headshot, tailwinds out, but you mentioned before, Camo has that
oh
hold on lines and
my,
not dead yet. We'll see if he's going to be able to find an elimination to earn that life back. No, Fisher will quickly put him back into the grave. Still though, a 1-for-1 exchange, now traded up, now equalized is YZ on the repeat, able to find one, and it's a messy fight of it, but Levius
Yeah, the push
holding
wasn't
down
great.
M1, able to find that final kill to tie us up at 3-3.
The kill from
But I
Patrick
love
was
this
incredible.
from
though.
Bilibili. A slight change here, and that's getting YZ in a position
Penny
where he can
subbing
start doing
for me.
damage early before Team Liquid can really get their execute set up the way that they want to. A little bit.
Their hardware
but
played it
shaky
very
there
well
for him, but
though
he
this
still
round,
gets it.
honestly.
Then they're ready for that player to be up on a pipes, can't convert. Then the trades are there and they're good. Levius right on point for the final 2. Lucia bigging him up. Let's see if Billy can start stringing some rounds together. They've got some big ults to play with. They've got a reckoning. They've got a lockdown. Do some damage. Penny.
Where's he going to go? Okay, back towards Snowman here.
They hear him,
They
right?
threw a fake smoke into Spawn to try to confuse him, but he's shut down.
They have eyes on it. Neff gets himself on the board with that kill, undoing Pinnacle backstab.
Oi,
YZ on the peak, still managing to find that kill
Yo,
before getting taken
my,
down.
yo.
Neff gets himself a second. Now it's gonna
Why
be
they
player
didn't do
advantage
any
for the side
pressure
of
for
Bilibili.
Penny?
Lurk up here from Patatek, but Levius reading this suspicious. Sends
Ah,
out
they had
the
to do some
timing on that
pressure.
nano swarm, but damage not to be found. Gets another one though. And this one does manage to tag up Patatek just a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Lockdown
Patrick needs
Gonna
to
be
get
sent
that kill.
through.
Oh, that might be good.
Try to clear it instead, but to try to get a
That's
catch there
good.
onto K-Knight and is able to do so. He's going to be in such a rough spot. He needs to clear this out, but he's not
Oh,
going to be
yo,
allowed to
yo.
do it.
That's big. Huge? We can't say
Mike
huge, right?
planted a 1v1.
I think Camille is
Got a
winning
bit.
that. He will not expect him. He will
Scales
throw a
forward,
cove
gets
now.
himself past the wall. Does Russia have any idea at
Aye,
all?
Camille,
Goes for the
don't
tap.
play, don't
Seems
play.
He is reading that he's going to be nearby. Camo going for 3, 2, 1.
Nah,
Pushes
okay.
in.
Sorry, I'm not playing.
Catches the timing. Finds a headshot. And Liquid once again get themselves into the lead.
What a round from Patatek there. Just being so aggressive once that lockdown is planted, and it catches K-Knight completely off guard, and then he throws a great flash to make sure he can clear screens and at least make it a 1v1 for his teammates. Really nicely played, and Camo, calm and collected there at the end, finds the perfect timing. You can see Patatek bigging him up, and
Not going to be the best feeling there
yeah.
in the coaching booth for Bilibili. Once again, going to be knocked back onto a very rough economy.
Я, меня все равно не слышит.
YZ does have the jet knives.
Плюс я вижу, что
Once
происходит.
again, snack from Bilibili on the wrong side of the map. 5-player push getting ready to come through here from Team Liquid.
I mean, honestly, just keep playing towards B, no? They cannot really hold B for now.
Dizzy clearing things out, and Wingman at the ready to go for the plant.
Team Liquid's been doing a
Why he
great
didn't
job
commit
of
to Wingman?
keeping Bilibili guessing in the early parts of these
Okay.
rounds. A lot of 4-1 splits, and they've often found the weak side.
Not there to try to interrupt. Levy's does get a nice headshot there. K-Knight going to be taken down, so won't be able to see the Hunter's Fury come into effect. Spike now planted. Spam from Penny. Able to go ahead and find the kill on the net. The K on to YZ.
Спасибо за
Has
донат.
to wait this out, and that's going to be precious seconds lost now as they try to go for the retake. The wall falling.
Nice.
Camo collecting. And it's
Why
make it
they
a little bit close to
destroying?
a bit of damage in, but the coffers are still there.
Анонимус,
For the side
спасибо
of
большое
Team
за
Liquid,
донат.
plenty of cash to continue the buys.
Again, it's these smokes that just stall, and buy extra
Буду ли
time.
я в случае прохода? Там должен быть.
Feel
Там
that
с этим
pressure.
правда не
Finally,
должно быть.
Timeout is going to come through.
Шанс?
5-3.
Пока что непонятно. Турнир даже еще не начался. Надо выиграть, хорошо сыграть.
YZ shut right down there.
One enemy remaining.
Flash had come through just before. They're just their timings are so good right now.
Damn clean. That's one of the things that Bilibili is lacking with his composition, is those flashes. Yes,
they
they can
put
set up
flash.
walls themselves. They have the Viper, they have the Harbor, but they don't have anything to send through it to try to enable these peaks from YZ. When he's trying to play that wall to retake space over at Yellow, there's no real way to guarantee any kind of safety.
No, it's really true, and that's why I need to see them be more aggressive. They need to get ahead of the curve, because if you're playing behind those smokes, that's advantage Team Liquid.
Wait, let's
That's
see
where
it.
Team Liquid can throw
Surely Bilibili is saying, okay, they keep going towards B.
Can come through, and you're just left stunned behind them.
Just-
so yeah, I'd like to see Bilibili take more map control.
So,
Get
rush
a
A,
little
right?
bit aggressive towards mid. Do things like that to open the map up for yourselves, so you can then keep Team Liquid guessing. Because they don't have a lot of ability to control their flanks. There's no Sentinel here on the side of Team Liquid, so you've got to find ways to exploit the weaknesses of Team Liquid.
Okay, yeah, I mean, with this comp especially.
Back in we go. We'll see if the words from the coaching staff is going to be enough to spur Bilibili on to running
Oh,
this
yeah.
back a bit.
Rush A.
They are starting on the defending side, which is typically going to be the weaker one here for Icebox, but given that it's your map pick, given that Team Liquid has only had 2 days of prep with Penny, you certainly should be expecting some cleaner results here for Bilibili. Wall sent out over towards B, a bit of a fake there. There's a 4-player push, works their way up in towards A, and they actually get a minor little rotation here from K-Knight, who realizes that they completely left mid wide open.
But I like what I'm
Third
seeing.
there.
I like what I'm seeing here from Bilibili, getting aggressive early towards B main. This might catch Team Liquid a little bit off guard. Kiko finally turning.
Turns back, and he's going to have the jump, and it's a 1-2
Nice,
tap.
good,
Russia YZ knocked out of the park to push forward into the smoke, and Levy is dead to
Ah, that
rights.
looks good. That looks we are in
Camo
control.
perfectly poised, and now it's just Neff and K-Knight. With not much left to be done. There's the spot out, but Neff somehow comes away taking the brunt of the damage here. The call to save is going to have to be made.
Just so well read. Kiko there might have gotten some sound cues as well. Give him a little bit of a heads up, but again, then you see Bilibili pushing into those smokes. It's a gamble. Every time you walk into one of those smokes, you have no idea. You have no util that's really going to help you clear it. So you're just flipping a coin, hoping somebody's not in there waiting for you. And again, when they tried to go for that retake after they lost 2 players early, it just got shut right down. Team Liquid players right there, ready and waiting with open arms. And they are up to 6.
My favorite Vandal skin.
And at the very worst now, it'd be an even half
I'm
for
not
Team
sure.
Liquid, but
I don't
the
think
way
I have
they're
a
playing,
favorite Vandal
I
skin
think
though.
this is going to be heavily favored
Penny is
for
replacing.
the EMEA squad.
It's looking damn good. Let's see just how many more they're going to be able to rack up. 8 and 4. certainly
Wait, they
within
played
that, maybe
aggressive
even that 9
towards
and
B and
3.
now they go back to...
Bilibili, still a bit of money to work
And now we
with
go
here.
back on B, right?
Question is, do they just send this pit off the rip? They do have the heavier stack on A, so it could just be Neff getting into position, set this up here at the start of the round and try to dissuade Team Liquid, but given the comp, they might just try to barrel through it, honestly.
So far, Neff.
Not sending it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
they
maybe
playing. They
off
start
all
playing
that
very
util,
aggressive
Team
now.
Liquid maybe trying to bait it out a little bit there as well, but again, aggressive positionings from Bilibili.
Because they
like
know
the
we cannot
ideas.
re-clear that.
Team Liquid read it so well.
Pretty much everybody spotted out. Let's get the drone tag onto Camo. Russia trying to
They're waiting for
in
this.
from the side. Yeah, K-Knight, he's here to try to back him up. And Russia comes away with that elimination.
Biri, what?
Forces out the not dead yet.
Okay.
Now they can just back away. Try to wait out this ultimate. They're just sprinting out of here. YZ sticks around for a little bit, but can't tell. Went out to safety, and Camo is right back into the fray. Just handed him a resurrection on a silver platter.
He's a madman.
Oh wait, that's the play. They stopping the cascade here to play off the cascade. Oh, that's
exactly
good.
when they need to.
I mean, YZ, he is known for being just a wild player.
There's the up and over the top.
Nice comment.
Have the secondary peek in from Camo. Gives them the advantage back into their hands, and Russia's just getting overwhelmed. Line up there, but Levius only able to collect on one.
Spike planted.
Penny down to a sliver. The jump up over the top. Neff able to find the first.
That's good. If we make 9 free half on their pick,
Here on the Omen.
oh, that's incredible.
Kiko.
It will be incredible.
Unscathed so far, and they're just going to look to try to double stack here.
Not crossing. So he wins in that case, right? Unfortunately.
There's up and over the top. He's just got no idea. Kiko will collect it, and that's going to be Liquid guaranteed the lead here at the half.
Incredible. I'm
This
using
one,
incredible
This
skin.
is a
What do you
tough
mean?
one for Bilibili.
Wait 1 second.
YZ is a tremendously skilled player. His mechanics are very, very good, but he gets spotted right as he's trying to come down. Of course, he's been spotted before that as well, up on the rafters, but
30 seconds left.
that's a mistake. This one you can't afford at this stage in the game. That's going to give minimum 7 to Team Liquid on this half. As good as YZ can be,
Каково? Странно.
sometimes he does have rough ones. The last time we saw Bilibili on the international
Почему
stage
Пенни
against
вот так
Crew
вот,
champs,
блин, кто играет, командная, они все вместе ходят. Ой,
Two more rounds of play here in the half. There's the pit. Now finally going to be invested. Levius will find one. Penny going to be taken down, but he does eat quite a bit
he's
of
playing
damage.
aggressive.
2 HP here is the Killjoy. Pad attack. Just spraying through, catches a stray, and Russia gets taken down. Push forward through all the walls, all the smokes, but YZ is here this time. And he's coming up with the goods. Camo Serial both going to be eliminated. Levius gets team killed by K-Knight.
Is he getting that 1v3?
Depths of chaos.
Ay,
Attack will
ay,
not be able to make it
ay,
happen.
oh my
YZ
God.
picks up the Vandal, finds the headshot, and gets Bilibili another round win, breaking the win.
Okay, we need round number 8 though.
That is one
If
way
it's
to pick up.
5-7,
Nice round
by
for
pistol
YZ.
round it will be 7-7
Ready
in that
for
case.
the
We
push out.
need 8.
Haven't seen Team Liquid get too aggressive since the early part of this first half.
Wow, how Gecko Flash
Walk through there.
did he throw it high? How Gecko Flash didn't even trigger?
They don't have any util
I think
to
he
try to
threw
clear
it
those smokes.
over the smoke, right?
YZ makes him pay for getting aggressive. And that was a much needed round for Bilibili. They've got the lockdown. Got a chance.
Everyone wants that
Hadtech
one
has
more.
his ult. And there it goes.
No command coming through. Levius going to be making his way across the map. In position
Oh
YZ
my!
is just absolutely
Wow,
screwed.
incredible
Back at his feet,
combo.
previously tagged
Wait,
up,
what?
Paddock now
Wait,
gonna
what?
be on the floor. Resible, but Camo and Penny both end up falling. Serial able to fight back for one.
Wait, Gio is lurking with every
Here
single
on the floor, would
ability.
love to try to go for the res, but just cannot make it happen. It's far too risky.
Okay, that's
Do
good.
at the same time, lurking forward here in towards kitchen. The turret does reveal. That should lead Bilibili to realize that there's going to be this rotate across. We'll certainly have it confirmed here in a moment as the spike gets ready to be planted. They're going to go pushing out through a main.
Okay, Michael gets ulti. Gio in
Ton of
kitchen.
util here for this retake. You've still got Levius' ult, but
Because
are
we'll
you
be
gonna
hearing
ready?
all of this.
Yeah, for the backstab.
Okay, Michael needs to
Flash
deal it.
out.
Okay, that's good.
Try to slow down the approach here. Trying to get a catch, but
But Gio
able
needs to
find
be a
one,
bit
but
faster
Kiko
though.
getting closer.
Oh wait, yeah, okay, that's good.
Circling them here as the lockdown is invested. He's going to play it patiently now. Striking finds one. Lockdown going to be cleared out. Gets away
He
Sliding
throw the gun.
to safety.
Away.
Spike now, Diffuse getting started. A bounce there, not able to find it. Drop down, Serial taken out. Kiko trying to make this happen. Has to go for the repeat, and Russia nearly gets it done. 7-5 the half, a couple seconds to spare. Bilibili recovering the half.
Oh, that was huge for Bilibili.
Why did he kill the first player that early though?
14 and 11 on the half.
Bah, because he wanted
Keeps
to get
Bilibili
one and
in
destroy
it.
the ulti.
Dangerously close, Liquid out.
But surely you get two,
We'll
you
see
die,
who's gonna be able to take this opening map. We'll come back after
and
half.
Michael plays 1v1, no? Camo is IGL. I mean, all of them is having sharing responsibility, but he is sitting in the middle. Maybe he's taking the most responsibility. Ты знал, что они пикнут 3 смокера? Не могу сказать. На какой именно вопрос? Все понял. You should have get 2. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Wo verkaufen wir das Auto jetzt?
За атаку легче или за защиту? За атаку. Особенно их компом. Я, конечно, не знаю, как Билибили играют в атаке. Но обычно в атаке легче играть на этой карте. Давай, L6 ДМ. Wow, ё-моё, is it always music like this on the streams? What is going on here?
Alrighty, we are back and about to go into the second half here of Icebox. First map in our second series. We'll go ahead and take a zoom in on the Coinbase
What is that?
Econ report.
Yeah, so this is a stat, guys, that's going to give you an idea of how the team is doing with the money they're spending. So basically, you take your damage done, you divide it by the amount of credits you spent, you get an econ
Запил,
rating. There is a
спасибо большое за
minimum
5
score on it, I
подарочных.
think it's like 1,000, but regardless, it's all about, you know, how much value you're actually getting out of the money you're spending. So like you saw earlier with Paper Rex, like with something, he invests in the op, his econ dropped because he wasn't able to find a ton of value out of it.
Right.
But if you're able to
So if
divide
it's
the
higher,
econs
that
coming
means
through,
you are
getting
good
a
at
lot
it,
of
right?
damage done, you're going to get a higher econ score.
Yeah, I think an easier way as well is just if you're trending towards 100, that's good.
Yeah.
That's kind of going to be the benchmark. That's where you really want to aim for. It's like, you know, 10 CS per minute in league, that kind of thing. Get yourself up to 100 econ, you're getting good use out of your weapons. But enough about that. It's now time to go into this second half. Opening pistol going the way of Bilibili. Team Liquid, though, in the lead. We'll see if Liquid are going to be able to steal away this map pick.
Okay.
Their chaotic comp. Toronto, are you ready to get back into
Kamil
the
solo
action?
on B. Patrick on in kitchen. He's gonna knife
Music
B.
to my ears. Let's
Gio
go
starts
ahead
on mid.
and see who's going to be able to take this one in the second half.
Already, Kiko trying to take some mid control. We saw it on the attacker side. He was pretty aggressive
Okay, they
towards
confirm
that
Viper
space.
towards B.
Using that high tide to keep Bilibili guessing, but right now,
It's fake
Bilibili
pressure.
just looking at A. But where
Oh,
they
the
start
walk in mid is
rarely
good.
where they
Oh, wait,
finish.
maybe not good.
Push, Kiko able to find one pad attack. That timing, trying to swing out, but it's an immense amount of damage. And
No,
Collections get
but
wall
they
banged out.
hit
Wisey
him.
able to find him there with the Sheriff in the end. So
They
player
don't know he
advantage.
crossed.
Or they know.
Billy
Surely they think.
creeping up the two.
But
This double
Turret
push,
will
do they
check them and
push
he
at
will
all?
peek from
Turret
window.
certainly is going
Oh
to.
no, he doesn't care.
Now maybe with
Sorry.
an opportunity, but actually doesn't go for the peek outside window. He's trying to play this still quietly. But he's getting encroached upon here as Camo rotating around the back, but he's got knife out. That's what Nep does strike. Stealing sight.
But not winning pistol 7. Okay.
That's going to be
Ay,
a
ay,
pistol going the
ay.
way of BLG, as it's now just one round separating the two teams.
Yeah, so this is quite interesting. You know, BLG.
But the mid walk was good, I think, but it was a bit too late.
A lot of the early part of the round, kind of ping-ponging back and forth, trying to figure out where the weak side of their opponents is, trying to see what kind of util they can get baited out as well. And they're able to do a nice job here, reading this mid-aggression from the side of Team Liquid and quickly rotating back to punish it, and then retaking that open
Okay,
space that
Gio
Team
is playing
Liquid gives up
15-7.
over towards
That's
A.
good. That's a good
Of course,
performance
Snap
on
with a great
Harbor.
lurk. Let's see what YZ can do here.
He is rushing it right at him, finds one,
Yo,
gets
man.
out.
Beautiful.
Wait, they have a
Going
good
on the
they have a
exit,
good
Camo
place
again,
here on this
obviously
map.
still put up a
I
couple
mean,
smokes
they
to try
picked
and
them up.
evade.
I also
Push
heard
onto
that
the A
they're
site,
playing very
but
good this
BLG
map.
already starting to set their sights on B. Neff, no contact, no interference on his approach to the site, so they will just go ahead and full send it.
Yeah, and this is something that I loved about this team when I was watching their VODs. Yes, they take a lot of time.
I mean, I just need to
that
get
clock does
Visa
get
chat, and
dangerously
maybe I
close
will
to running out, but they're so diligent that they are 90%
tell
of
Camo
the
to
time
play Prison
finding their
Phantom.
opponent's weak side. They're great
Hold
on
on,
the
let.
attacker side.
I'm actually. Why no one of them picked it up? Oh wait, Keiko hasn't picked it up.
Just found an open site,
I'm pretty
got
sure he
away,
has
and
it.
they are
Okay, they need to die to Spike.
very, very good in their post plans.
But the
That
thing
one
is,
of the
I
most
think
dangerous
Bilibili will be
aspects of
searching
BLG.
though,
You
right?
let them get into post plant safely. Obviously, in this round, not important, but going forward, they are deadly.
Well, we get to just sit back and relax as we wait for this spike to go off. Team Liquid pretty much just playing the minigame of don't die to YZ or Neff. Trying to get those ults online, but YZ, one's going to be another wall bang kill on the Patty Tech.
Oi, 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 but
Russia
man,
wants to try
that
to get a
but
bit
if he's
more
getting all
charge
of that
in,
kills,
get
that's so
reckoning
bad.
online. And if he's able to find the god timing, might be able to make it happen. Drop down, however, going to be heard. He's going to go rushing
Okay,
forward, but the spike
that's
will
good.
swallow them all up. 7-7, we are tied up.
Okay. Looking
Okay,
good for BLG.
now it's very important. We need to secure
Team
bonus
Liquid.
round.
We saw once they got
We're winning
rifles in
bonus
hand,
round.
that's when they
We
really
have
start stringing
advantage,
rounds
not
together.
advantage. Okay, we are at least not
Be
gonna give
super
them full
amazing
control over the game.
for BLG.
If they lose
Rifles,
bonus right now,
Bulldogs, and a stinger.
that will might be very hard. There is
Team Liquid.
no one is
spreading out
close
the
to
map a
ulti
little
though,
bit.
but
We got Patty Tech camo on A. Serial in mid. Two smokes over on B. Just really trying to get a read on the Bilibili. Bit of early pace there.
Wait,
from
what is
YZ,
that? What?
but Nobody from Team Liquid overstepping. A lot of this is going to come down to Neff. He can break open some space into kitchen.
I never saw that.
Behind this corner of the wall. Poison Orb now going to be sent up. Serial not spotting out anything here. The swing in. There's a
Oh,
spot.
nice shot,
Serial
Michael.
will be able to find the headshot. Taken care of. Paranoia now going across. Risha
Nice.
Spike down.
Okay, 5v3. Just don't overpick right now. Nice.
The Spike's position
Yeah, they
confirmed.
cannot plant the spike. Nice.
Liquid
Okay.
once again
They
looking
won.
good to close out this anti-bonus.
Maya, no, to ono bil.
Take some real heroics for BLG to try to drag this round back in.
For sure. They're going to try to go towards the other side of the map. Maybe use K-Knight. He can sell it with a recon here. But they're
narrow
still
margin.
thinking about B. Oh, goodness.
Not quite able to find it. Been a hell of a shot.
Is Levius going to challenge them? He's just going to tuck in. And they're just going to send YZ out
30
of his own.
seconds
Look
left.
at BLG here, playing isolated. Just trying to find an open side. But
Oh, they
got a little bit
actually
of a spot
trying
there
good
on the
stuff.
Patty Tech. You're going to lose K-Knight. Everything's
Okay.
crumbling.
Nice.
Everything falling
Bonus
to pieces
round
there. It's gonna be a
secured.
flawless fashion. No damage
And
dealt
at
here
least
to the side of
without
Team Liquid.
without a
That's
single person dying.
wonders
How many people
for
lost
their
ammo?
economy.
Only Michael, right?
BLG, yes,
Yeah,
now
on the
going
serial.
in for the actual full purchase round, but not being able to even get a lick of damage out. A rough look for them going into round 16.
Man, another great paranoia into a kill for Penny.
One enemy
Putting in
remaining.
some real value.
Flawless.
And this is something BLG does from time to time when I was watching their VODs, is they like to spread the map, but they usually do it on ecos. They usually do it when they've got sheriffs in hands. This round, though,
Very.
with losing a couple players early. Oh boy, hold on.
And might have a bit of a messy fight here. It's okay. Russia just has him lined up. Kiko and Camo.
Standing ahead.
Dead off the rip.
What happened?
Not sure either way. Russia goddamn lucky with it. YZ going for the push, looks for the transfer, and is able to find it. It's down to 1 HP. Regen shield will reinforce him a bit, but Patatek
I mean, that was a good take from Bilibili. We cannot take that.
outside of B.
Oh yeah. But how does Patrick died on the
1
back?
HP, no problem. We're tied up 8-8. Billy not letting Liquid run away with this map.
Yeah, Liquid trying to push the pace.
Oh, not Patrick. He was
They didn't
standing.
even see the second guy.
Oh.
Camo was still behind the cascade. It was unreal, and YZ starting to come online. And this is a player, folks. When I talk to people in Pacific, and Pacific teams scrim Chinese teams quite a bit, everybody says one of the first players that comes to everyone's mind is YZ when they play against him because of how good he is. Everybody's like, this guy just destroys us.
Okay, now the pause.
We hate him. We hate him.
But I assume there is a buy, right?
From Team Liquid.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Pumping the brakes, maybe looking to try to calm
We won
things
anti-bonus. No one died. Now we lost.
Prepared for this.
We should be having enough money to buy. Yeah, okay.
Bilibili.
I'm kind of curious about this defender side for Team Liquid. With this unusual comp that they're bringing, we saw
Мне
the
кажется,
ideas on
рановато,
the attacker
конечно.
side,
Я не знаю
able to
почему.
really abuse those smokes,
Но хотя у них две
take
паузы.
positioning, use the flashes behind it.
Ну да, две
catch
паузы
BLG
нормально. Я
off
что
guard a
думал,
bit.
что они одну
Here
эту
on
в
this
атаке
defender
отдать.
side, it's going to be a little bit tougher to do that because you're kind of just know, like as BLG. you see
Вопрос,
those
что
smokes,
они
you're
сейчас
like, okay,
обсудили?
they're not. We need to
Пистолетку
push it,
они
we need to
проиграли
go in a
где?
different direction, and that kind of plays into BLG's hands
Везде.
because they want to work the map.
Антибонус
They want to move
ИКО
around.
на А, антибонус они
So
пошли
as-
на Б, бонус
as
они
Team
пошли
Liquid,
на Б. Ой,
I think you've got some questions to
Б
consider.
раунд,
Do you
первый Б
want to
раунд.
play more for retake? Do you want to kind of be a little bit more passive? Or are you really just going to turn up the tempo? Because I'm seeing a lot of players.
They
going for
put
some kind of
pause
crunch
and they what? They
potential.
playing
Talk
A
about
for
tempo,
retake.
Look at how many
Okay.
players from Bilibili are getting ready to push forward around garage.
And they taking B main instead again, right?
Over in towards mid to try to go for
Oh,
this
if they're
third
gonna
once
lose B again, that's not going to be good though.
It's like completely opened up here from ZL. Bilibili ready to fight is YZ.
Okay, they left B instantly.
Little minor botch there on the updraft. But
Wait, don't
spotted.
over-rotate
We'll
everyone.
tag
It
on
can't
the
be
two.
fake pressure.
So now Bilibili getting
Okay, just
strong
retake B then
inside.
instantly, right? You guys gonna fight B?
Looked like Team Liquid is maybe anticipating that somebody was going to try to push in towards
Okay,
two.
you
Maybe
guys
they
gonna
were
push B.
looking for a play to shut Neff down
Okay.
as he tries to make his way up there. Never came to fruition as BLG was fully looking for a fight in the
Oh,
front
nice
of B.
lineup. Everyone
Clearly
saw?
materializes.
Take it.
Trying to fake the
I don't know
exec
Sova
up mid,
lineup,
but Liquid
just
not
saying.
quite biting on it. They turn their sights over towards mid.
Oh, that's good. Just over-rotate on A now. 5v5, fight A.
Bit of a flood retake going here potentially.
I think that's
Just
what better
don't
play
give
for
the
Liquid
Harbor
for
to get
retake.
ulti. If Harbor gets ult.
Definitely going to be the wiser option. And I think suits
Wait, by
this
the
comp
way,
pretty well.
Harbor should not be planting right now.
YZ on the peak, ups down.
Oh.
Pack of screens. Some very dangerous movements here from the Jet, but does go unpunished. The spike now gets planted.
5 people. They have Harbor ulti.
Three
The
players
moment
gonna
we
be
start
remaining on the
retaking, they will
site.
pop Harbor
Try to
ulti.
defend
He
this.
pops Harbor ulti. No,
Not much as far as
ay,
post
ay,
is gonna be concerned here as the peek out over the top. Neff is able to find one camo. Good for a kill onto YZ, but the wheels are certainly coming off as Neff gets himself a 3K. Potential for the fourth. Penny says no, fights back. Finds two, but needs to get four. K-Knight noise going to be made there on the rope as he gets the tap. He's swinging around the back of sight though. Knows that this Omen is going to be low on HP. Has the shock darts at the ready. Penny, a bit of damage in, swings out, but
lucky.
Levius stands
I mean, yeah, it
tall.
was hard.
Bilibili
They got Harbor ulti.
now back in the lead.
It's very
9-8.
hard to win.
Yeah, this is starting to look a
retake.
little bit dire for Team Liquid. Seems like even now playing
I
the
mean-
retake, of course that reckoning makes things more difficult, but Neff's position never able to be cleared. He finds really nice timings on those peaks, and he's really clean with the shots.
But the
Make
only
sure he's
issue
cleaning
that
it out.
they should be getting Sova ult, Viper ult,
They're
and
starting
Killjoy
to get
right
fired
now.
up. The wind
Killjoy ult,
back
oh no, not
underneath
Killjoy ult, not soon.
Bilibili sails.
Wait, how are they that far away from ult? It's Jet
Sheriff's
and Harbor
now,
getting
14
everyone.
Liquid.
And Viper.
YZ, similar play behind this cascade, round after
I
round.
mean,
This time he's going to try to tuck into the corner.
The change up. There's the drop down, the push coming through. YZ getting a little bit frazzled, but eventually he's able to stabilize the aim to find
but
one.
I
Patty
think
Tech
that's a
does
bit.
put it
I think
down.
that's a bit too much
Takes
for
it
him.
out.
But he
Just
knows
needs the
better.
weapon be recovered. Looks like the answer is going to be
Wow,
no.
he's going on anti-equal that deep
Too far forward.
and giving a gun.
There's
Wow.
Emma still cycling these smokes in.
Looking
Remaining
serial.
useful from beyond the grave, but yeah,
Okay,
as
now
you
we
say,
have info
Serial
that they're
tucked in here at the
rotating.
bottom
That's
of
good
two.
info.
Here's the footsteps.
Don't die, don't.
Turn, however,
No.
gives away the position, just clears that out. It's ready to turn back.
Okay,
in
do we have
towards the
anything to
B-site.
delay? We have Gecko Molly,
Yeah, just Penny over there right now.
and that's it,
towards
right?
B.
They will.
Smoke should come through.
You need to invest Gecko Molly.
BLG, the
Nice.
opportunity to get this going, but
But they baited out Gecko Molly.
use the mosh. Slow
Savannah's
things
one as
down.
well, cleared out. They don't have that.
They're
at the
waiting
post
for
plant
the
anymore.
war.
And seems like widely they're fully dissuaded. Realizing they just don't really have any real control here. They're gonna have to wait, cycle up some more of these walls. Serial getting
30
ever
seconds
closer.
Spike planted.
Go up and over the top. Gonna be
But the thing that we
that
gave
peek
them
there,
planned,
Serial
I
gonna be
think we
kicked
had
out,
to
though.
be
K9
doing that
finding
play
one.
a
A
few
bit of
seconds
damage out.
earlier.
BLG, superior weaponry. Line up their
Unlucky.
shots, just the one casualty. As they now get up to double digits.
I think that
this is a really nice
Pause
hold
has
from
to be
BLG
right
in the
now.
post plant. Had to wait things out a little bit longer than they would have liked, but they got a lot of that utility out of the way early. Penny throws a paranoia. They try to push off the back of that, but again, oh my god, K-Knight just fully blinded by the Gecko flash. Didn't matter. But their post plant positioning so good. It's been a hallmark of this BLG team this year. They are a very
No pass. Okay.
fundamentally sound team.
Viper ult, Jet ult.
Foundations are strong for BLG.
Think they go top
They've
2,
got to
right?
find another level. They want to start getting deeper into events.
Range up though.
Why he's not?
Draft top 2 play here for the
Wait,
side
he's
of BLG,
playing.
trying to catch somebody
He's
off guard.
there. 3 of them is playing rechargeable
Zero
shield.
does manage to
Wait,
slide
Chad, who
away.
knows the meta of rechargeable shield? What's the reason to play rechargeable?
F.
Surely there is someone who knows the strat.
Actually gotten underneath. Boiler.
Camo's dead. Attack does find the timing. Does get the catch.
I
so
can't make
take
that
it
off the
down.
time
That
there.
lurk no longer a concern here for Liquid.
Second round. You mean that it's from second round they have it?
No command out. Trying to go for the suppresses. Spike just get planted. Richard gonna be taken down. The push out of the wall there. Why is he able to collect one? Drops down. He's point blank alongside this one. He's still finding more. Penny.
Why is he playing so good though? Yo,
That's a
my
spring
oh.
break kill on the Patty Tech. And the cleanup is swift. Why is he playing like a madman?
And pause now. They have
Seemingly
no
catching
money.
Team Liquid off guard.
Oh yeah.
Billy now a massive win streak here on the
А это надо
attacking
паузу
side.
до
2
этого
rounds away from
ставить.
taking this.
Yeah, it's so fun to watch YZ
Sorry,
play because he knows that the rest of his team has got his back. They can hold the line, they can hold the angles, and he can be creative.
12 отдаем. Ну сейчас
He
пауза
can
будет.
open up some
Может
opportunities
какой-то
that
план.
you normally wouldn't
Пауза
expect
100% должна
from a
быть.
team that plays structured like they do, and they're starting to get pumped.
Good
Rushi
lord.
is in it too.
They're going crazy. They found their groove. Liquid trying to change the tempo here a bit. Second timeout call. Try to right the ship 3 rounds. It is recoverable.
YZ, am I saying it right? YZ.
Still a bit rough
Is that
around
correct?
the edges though.
Well, now you're starting to see some of the problems that the analyst desk was talking about before we got into this
Правильно?
map with the inability to get
Thank
info
you, thank you.
sometimes. You have the Gecko to give you a little bit, but you don't have anything else beyond that. And so now they can't, because they're not the ones setting the tempo. They're not the ones kind of pushing the pace like you would on the attacker side with this.
I mean, Bilibili is playing very aggressive though.
Out of those flashes. It's harder to find the time.
I mean, not
with those
aggressive.
smokes.
Aggressive. I
Bilibili
mean, like
just kind of wait for them
the way they force fights is
you know,
actually
play anti-flash a
is
little
actually
bit,
cool.
and then just swoop in and start cleaning up kills. And it helps now that YZ is fully engaged. 20 kills on the map right now. Rushi as well having a whale of a time, 19.
I mean, he went from being the hard carry to now, you know, joining in alongside YZ and Levius on occasion. Like he said,
Very smokes is not
Attic,
good
he
for
hits somebody
defense.
with a 0,
I mean, it is
if not,
good if
okay, we don't know
you
anything
play
else.
it properly.
Right,
I think
the
it is
Gecko
good.
maybe
You
gives
can
you a
play
little bit,
a lot
but
of
it's
flood. You
hard.
can play a lot for delay. Look, this kind of plays. You cannot do it
play
with
Now,
let's say Viper.
1-2-2 fan out from Team Liquid.
Oh,
coming in,
no, this is
Camo.
too much from YZ though.
Yeah,
Camille is not.
They read that really
Camille
well.
is not gonna
This
let
is
that
one of
happen.
the first
huh?
rounds that we haven't seen that early cascade from Bilibili. And Camo reads that perfectly, expecting a
Don't
delayed
leave A
push
fully open. Nice,
from
Patrick.
YZ.
Keep staying there.
Shuts it right down.
The strat calls. Shoot YZ in the head. Camo sticking to the plot. Smoke going to be cycled out here as BLG.
Wait, they're gonna
enters
just fake
strongest
B
site,
into
but
going
it's
back on
heavily
A if
stacked
their Huge will find the. Oh no,
Trying to clear up
he
this close
cancelled.
corner, but it seems like already not really enjoying what they're seeing here. So we'll pivot back across. They don't
Oh, they're
even
playing
have
slow
Levius in
that
a
kind of rounds.
very forward position at A at all.
That's okay.
But what do they have? They have
This is gonna
Viper
be
ulti,
interesting.
Viper is towards B,
Not the
so
noise being
postman
made.
will be fine. So Patrick just
Maybe-
needs to get one minimum here. If he's not getting a single one, it's
gonna be
okay.
going
That's
through.
good.
Levius
Okay,
not
that
letting
round
Reed
is
into
secure.
This side of the map.
Oh, Neff.
Neff is here along
That's
the
good,
bottom,
that's
and
good, okay.
Serial gets the
11
one
now.
tap with the Guardian. This round has gotten completely and utterly away from BLG.
Oh, he's going to get
The
his
moment that
ulti.
YZ had died,
Oh,
it seemed like they just didn't know
oh
what
they
else to
both
do.
going
It's
for the
gonna be Team
ult.
Liquid now fighting
Oh,
back.
that's next round
Gap
3
down to
ults.
just 2
Oh,
rounds.
10
yeah.
seconds left.
Or they not?
This K9 seems like he wants to get his ultimate online no matter what. and It will be in death.
This is kind of one of these rounds for BLG where they start spreading out. They start trying to take some individual fights, and you know, they get caught off guard in some of those situations, and they're not able to win them. This team is at its best. When you're kind of fighting together, you're looking for that weak side, and you're trying to exploit the defenses of your opponent. Well done. Well done.
That is excellent.
That is an excellent cosplay, sir. his mustache isn't quite.
It's not twirling at the end. But
So no more pauses, right? Bilibili got
like
2.
He's getting it done.
Nice.
Bilibili
I
got
like that
2.
he's got a
Liquid
picture
got
of
2.
Wyatt as well.
And it's 11-9. Могут
You guys have
выиграть.
been awesome. I mean, it's
Сейчас
great to see the turnout
этот и
already.
следующий
Just
раунд
on day
очень
one,
важный и
we're here
очень
for a couple
тяжелые.
weeks. It's
У
gonna
тех
be a
ульты,
hell of a tournament. You guys
а я
having a good time so
у
far?
наших не видел, какие ульты. Если у наших есть ульты, по логике должны... А нет,
That is
ульта
what we
Харбора
like
сейчас
to hear.
отдалась. Кейо, может,
See, though,
придет.
That's how much more of this
Клов
icebox we get.
не видел.
Get ready to come
Геку
out of
дал...
this timeout.
Не, Геку пока нет, он потому что вроде
Rounds
киллов не
away here
давал.
are Bilibili.
О!
And if you want to ride gun buddy, make sure you get
Who was that?
DMs.
Yep.
He's got the hookup.
He's got plenty. He's got plenty to go around.
Геку есть? Он насобрал?
Well, here we go.
Опа, они норм...
Bilibili
Ладно, у
looking
них
to
ульты,
get
конечно,
themselves
посерьезнее,
up to match
чем
point
наши.
here. Thrash on the opposite side as well as the not dead yet. They themselves a pit for a post plant as well as a Hunter's Fury.
But you got tools as Team Liquid to
Is it split B?
the Viper ult. So I think actually this is kind of one of those weird rounds for BLG where you can't lean too heavily into that ult. You can't care about it too much.
Этот раунд,
It's nice if you can
эти
get
два
it there,
даже,
but you don't want to invest a lot
одного...
of resources
Ну
inside
как,
things. You gotta
где...
expect the Thrash and other things are coming. Here goes YZ.
Another attempt
Nice.
here.
No, that's
As
good.
Mosh landing right there, top of tube, and he's going to be out to the open. And Kenny across the way on the B side
Nice
is
play,
able to get the
Alexander.
kill.
Thanks so much for 5 months. Thank you, really appreciate it.
Solid
Okay, starting
shutdown here.
another entry. That's good.
Why is he just not spotting him whatsoever?
That's a beautiful combo play. We've seen YZ try to get up on that too before, and there was a good answer for Team Liquid.
Why are we letting them plant for free?
And he wanted to get the
Because
punish.
we are
Texas
confident
now
in our
is gonna be there
retake.
on the back end, reckoning Sent as well. Everything in the kitchen sink pretty much getting invested here for the side of BLG, just wanting to lock in that map point. Risha here alongside the push forward. Camo going to be taking
Wait,
down
Wingman is getting it,
the
no?
ult, and Kiko's able to find one as the wingman is just going
No,
over the fields.
no.
They narrowly are able to interrupt it. Nep coming up big. Looks for a bit more, but falls to the wayside. Hunter's Fury now out wide. Gets the tag. Looks for the kill, cannot find it.
Nice,
K-Knight,
okay.
he's just not going to be able to get there in time because it was
Wow.
previously held to half.
Wait, how did he got 3k
Team
there?
Liquid persevering, and they draw out.
Wait,
damn near
winning this round is
everything
actually
from
very big.
BLG.
Just beautiful stuff
Ults
from
into
Team Liquid.
ults.
Again,
Okay, no
so
more
many
ults on the
there that
server.
are so impactful. The not dead yet allows you
What
to
happened?
keep
How did
scaling
he got so
forward
many
to
kills?
make this post plant so difficult. Serial gets the spot, and he's ready with the mosh to set up Penny.
Wow.
Nicely done. Napier almost takes matters into his own hands. Almost brings a miracle through, but
You know why?
Kyle
You know why it happened?
not happy
Because
about
he's.
that
You
one.
know what
That was
crosshair
a
he's
lot
using?
invested.
I'm just saying.
Without the result you wanted, and now Team Liquid is in reaching distance, one round away from BLG to tie things up.
BLG very quickly.
No,
trying to get the take
Penny!
here on the site, and this time YZ not going to be taken down off the rip. Finds the kill. Penny does fall down as Levius on the lurk, similarly intercepting Patatek, causing chaos as well as disinformation here for Team Liquid. They can't really focus on trying to get a retake on the B site when they know
Am I
that Levius is
retired?
going to be in
Chat,
the
am I
back line.
retired?
Serial, though, gets off
Chat,
of
do
it
you want me
realizing
to retire?
just doesn't have the time to try to
Chat,
flush
chat,
out
chat.
this KJ, and that
When should I
bites him in the
retire?
rear.
What age?
BLG a 5v2. As they look to get themselves up to 12. The peak. He's not spotting him out, and that means YZ is able to collect the kill onto Camo. Completely and utterly free. Flawless round. BLG.
Okay,
one
chat.
round away from taking Icebox.
Retiring, being a
It's
player
just
at
so
30,
important
and
for
after that
BLG
streaming until
to get
35.
YZ
Good or
activated
bad?
in these rounds, to get him that first kill. And then you're just opening things up for yourself so nicely. Not only are you scaling into sight, you're opening up the map for Levius
Good,
to
bad?
lurk so that he can counter Patty Tech quickly in a spot we haven't seen Levius yet. He hasn't really been doing that quite
Okay,
yet.
chat.
You have a lockdown.
If,
You have
if
an
in that
operator with
case, after
Camo and a couple
35, what
guardians.
should I do?
Big change up there.
So,
Operator has
player,
not been seen
playing is done,
pretty much
streaming
at
is
all on
done.
this map. We'll go for it.
Yo,
Hits the
my
shot.
YZ, thank you so much.
Haven't been keeping complete
sorry.
track, but typically these rounds, when YZ dies first,
Then you're
BLG
gonna
have not
say
been able to
no.
close them out.
That's helping that econ rating. See a little bit more of that.
Coach? I don't know.
Still though, BLG do get themselves a lion's share of the site for free. Looking for a timing shot there, but unable to find it. K will expire. Spike.
What's
now
the
finds
reason
crash.
for this
Gonna be sent forward here.
spike exactly?
Trying to get the catch.
Interesting.
Does manage to detain one, but not sure if they're going to be able to spill forward fast enough to try to find the punish here. Weapons about to be recovered. The lockdown going through as well.
Wait, why did Patrick send it like
Tucked
this?
back, they're able to avoid getting detained.
He was just trying to get
Going up on the retake, still just that operator in hand. The push forward there, not reading K9's position, and
that's
they're not
fine,
calming it
nothing.
either. Hiko taking down the drop.
Okay.
K9 finding himself a third, maybe on for the fourth. As it is just Penny, the hometown hero, to try to make it happen, but with HP.
Okay, that
he's
was
out
their
to a
pick, though.
jack. 13 to 10, BLG sweating in that first half. But they run away with it in the second. They pick up a win on their map pick.
Yeah, Team Liquid trying to throw some curveballs, but BLG on point, ready to receive. That attacker side looked so good. YZ comes alive, and it was amazing.
All right, well, Haven on the horizon. We'll see if Liquid are going to be able to make this a three-mapper.
Okay, it's Haven though. No, we picked Haven, but we're winning Haven, huh? Okay, chat. Chat. 50 seconds. 1, 2.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Let me show you how to post that.
Nah. It's not a 46.
Spike defused.
Time to Nafik. Chat, from 0 to 10, song. Rate it, every. Please, can I go back? Thank you. Attack for Jim. Yeah, exactly. Тоже изба... Ну, конечно. You still go to Masters. For now, right now, no. Right now, no. But everything could change every single day. It full depends. There is a chance I can get, let's say, visa tomorrow and I'll travel tomorrow or Monday. But it also depends the way they play. If they win right now, I think next match is Monday. If they lose, next match is Tuesday. So they losing. I mean, not really, because so if they lose the match, I mean, I'm not gonna go to VLR. If they lose match, it means they play Tuesday, but it means they play 0-1 match, elimination match. If they win right now, they play Monday. That's not elimination match. That's 1-0. So in that, and I'm pretty sure the 1-1 games it's Wednesday. So yeah, sorry. Okay. Whose signature is better?
Hello everyone, Jen Lee here.
Chat,
with
did you
Coach
saw my
Bio. Now,
signature?
Bio, little
Who
bit of
knows
a
my
struggle
signature?
in the second half, but you guys closed it out. You know, can you give us your honest evaluation of the first map? 감독님, 후반전 조금 힘들었는데 그래도 승리를 가져가게 됐거든요. 첫 번째는
So
총평
boss, thank you so
부탁드립니다.
much for 3 months.
사실 3
You got it in
스모커가
Bangkok.
나올 줄은 예상을
Nice.
못했고요.
Did I do a good one though?
선수들한테 예전에 저희가 한 1년 전에
선도 short
페이스랑 할 때 당한 게 있으니까 그거 페이크 많이 쓰는 조합이니까 흔들리지 말라고 좀 얘기를 했는데 사실 수비 때 조금 많이 힘들었어요. 많이 흔들렸어요. 근데 어쨌든 공격을 우리가 더 잘하고 자신 있으니까 수비 때 그냥 5점만 최대한 따고 그 다음에 우리 공격은 우리 할 거 하면 된다. 연막을 어디다 치든 신경 쓰지 말라. 계속 그 얘기를 했었던 것 같아요.
알겠습니다. Well, yeah, it was a little bit of struggle in the second half, and of course, looking at the triple smokes, I didn't think that Team Liquid was going to pull that out. But I told the guys on our team, you know, I remember FPX comp about a year ago. The comp, it usually sells a lot of fakes, so don't fall for this fakes. And we were really confident with our attack. So you know what, defense was pretty hard, but I told them 5 is enough. Just get 5 rounds, we're good to go. But yeah, it was definitely a hard game, tough game, but it was really good. And I told them, you know what, do not care about where they place the smokes. Just, focus on the attack. Well, thank you very much, Bio. Good luck in the second map.
Thank you.
It's a hard-fought victory, but it's a great start
Может
for
разыграть футболки?
BLG. I'm your hosting, so I'm back here with Ender and Mel. You heard it from Coach Bale. They've seen this comp before. They played up against this comp back in CM.
Yeah, I mean, triple smoke was the first team who pulled it out. It was FPX last year.
To pick that into Bilibili.
It was interesting. I'm surprised
There
they
she
put up
is.
as good a
That
fight
was
as they
nice.
did, right? 13-10 was within touching distance. Some rounds go their way on defense. It's a very different story, but this was a struggle, I think, for them once we got into the second half of things with
Камиль MVP.
with all the different
Ё-моё.
fake moves that BLG were going for and with how well their top fraggers were playing, it was a tough one.
Like you said, it was a competitive affair until around 8-8. I think Team Liquid started to lose their footing, and that's when BLG just took it to the distance and took over the map. I think, honestly, shout out to Coach Bale. That is some great coaching out of him to make that callback to when they did play FPX. Because albeit they did lose, but learning from that and being like, hey, he instantly had the solutions ready to go and ready to tell them exactly what they needed to do. And I think as well at the halftime, him being like, hey, we only need 5. It is defense icebox after all. And they came out on top, so what more can you really say?
And honestly, I think what he's alluding to is like, don't care about their smokes. Usually when you play against like heavy smoke teams, like not every smoke can actually be held. So at some point you have to start disrespecting smokes, going through them, fight through it, find your timing.
With Util though, they did it with Util, which is nice.
With Util sometimes, but there are other rounds in like post-plans
Ты
A side
расстроен?
where they're getting like super deep on
Я
the
уж
site,
смирился,
pushing
если
forward.
честно.
That was pretty cool, even with Harbor Util coming in against them. So I thought they played really adaptably around those
I
smokes.
really loved how Wheezy specifically was always pushing the boundaries of the space they had and pushing through those smokes. you're
I'm
talking
in
about.
Berlin.
I swear,
I'm not in
every time he
Utrecht.
was on his POV in a post line, he was in space.
Он
that
же
he
only
was in no
Дуликов
man's
играет.
land, and he was always getting value, getting his one.
Решения они принимали.
Pushing through the waves, pushing
Я
through
не
the
могу
smokes.
Yeah,
утверждать.
triple smokes are no Viper. The only
Даже
team in
если
the
бы мог,
world
не
in
сказал бы.
Tier 1 right now that do not run the Viper on Icebox. And
Just
the reason I kind of wanted to take some looks at highlights of Russia is that there are so many smoke players on the server end, but he was by far the best one. He was so disciplined on his harbor.
Yeah, I mean, he was dominating in this game. I think it
was 5
mirror
smokes,
KD
right?
with YZ, who
Clove,
was also
Omen,
popping
Harbor,
off,
Harbor,
which
Viper.
is super impressive to see out of a Harbor player, right? Usually these guys sitting back, throwing up smokes, but he was involved in actually a lot of first kills and
Отыгровка?
was doing well on that
Начало
front too,
хорошее
so
было.
he was just locked in and firing on all
Оборона
cylinders.
была
We
не
heard some great
пошла.
insight from Coach Bale, but let's hear what Coach
Сожалею.
Lohan on Team Liquid had to say ahead of Map 2.
Hello everyone, Jen Lee here again. Now this time with Team Liquid's Coach Lohan. Lohan, I understand you guys only had 2 days to practice, implement Penny into the team, but somehow you guys whipped out.
Wait, he
this
changed
big
his
comp.
suit.
So can you
That's a
talk to us
different
a little
suit.
bit about the decision
Suit.
process behind this triple smokes?
Yeah, like we said, like we had only 2 days of practice with Penny, so we need to try to make something different. I think it's still quite good. I think the team can still play like very, very disruptive Valorant in their faces, and let's see what to do for the next map.
Second map, quadruple smokes.
What? Sorry, I didn't understand. Sorry.
Second map, 4 smokes, 4 controllers. All right.
Let's see. You guys will see in a second. But it's going to be interesting. Yeah.
All right. Thank you and good luck.
I wouldn't put it past Team Liquid because they've shown some creativity on Haven, to say the least. But Mel, that's not always a good thing when you keep changing your comps and not finding the results.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes too, you might just pick a comp that, you know, your opponent has played against actually before. So, I mean, Team Liquid as a team, I couldn't even guess what comp even more than what they did before on Icebox, because I think the last 3 times they played Haven, each comp was different.
Yeah, they've got like double duelist, they've got double smokes, they've got double senti. It's a little bit of everything. But honestly, like the one thing that I think I saw stick consistently.
Oh, we didn't try double
between both the
initiator.
previous
Thank you so
performances
much.
With the old roster and also now.
News, thanks so
minus
much for the
nAts
prime sub.
On defense, this team was getting a very
Chat, are we
aggressive
gonna do
now.
hype
Kinda
train
had to
today?
see that on Icebox
I
when
remember we
don't
did
have,
already at the
you know,
start of the
a
stream. Are we
Sentinel to
doing
actually
hype
give you
train?
that passive info,
Hype train.
But expect this team to be going for a lot of walk-ups
No?
into the mid space,
Sorry.
into that A space
That
on
was awkward.
defense. They like to sort of bring that fight to you instead of waiting around for you to come to them.
I would also love to see what Bilibili are going to do, because they were hard into the Yoru Tejo breach,
Right.
which so far, Mel, all the teams so far at least have abandoned that. So they have choices, I guess.
I could see them absolutely just ditching
Cutie,
Teo,
thanks so much for the
subbing
prime
in
sub.
Sova. I think that
Just say
comp
prime.
is just as fine, but I'm really interested
Prime.
in Team Liquid. Are they going to play to Penny strings this time? Because we saw on Icebox they had Penny and Omen, which is an agent he has not played on that map before. So I'm
Okay,
wondering, is he
Omen.
going to be more towards his duelist, more of a natural role? But we see him hovering breach here.
And Bilibili, they just don't mess about. Insta-lock.
I respect it. You know, not
Yeah, but-
wasting any time until you are accidentally thinking you're on a different map and you insta-lock the wrong guy.
Every single time I'm in agent select, I'm like, I'm
Oh,
always
there is a
hovering and I'm
tech
always
issue,
like,
right?
okay, I have the right agent, this is the right map.
It's so
every
real.
time. And I think Bilibili
Oh, that's
probably feels
actual
the
comp.
same.
Yeah,
Breach
and it
so,
looks like we got
and
the
who is the
YZ
duelist name?
Neon on Haven.
That'll be
I'm
good.
very
Oh,
excited
the
about
game
that.
is crashed.
Yeah,
Okay.
again, like this comp so good at just running execs. The Neon overwhelms sites in a way that a Jet or Yoru just simply cannot. It makes it really
Как
hard
запустить
to
hype
actually
train?
anchor, especially as a solo player. So you're looking to play
Stop
maybe a little
Kuzaki.
bit more off-site, fast flood in with teammates to disrupt that.
And we go
Teammates
straight
are the
to
ones
tech
that play
pause.
offside, and YZ's gonna be in their spawn probably
Yeah.
if I had to guess, especially in the Neon. I'm really excited to see him just overrun these sites.
Yeah, I don't want to read into things too much, but for one moment I saw a cheeky little Sova on Patty's screen, and then maybe a breach on the side of Penny as well.
I don't think we
Again,
saw the full
I
lock-in
know,
from TL.
with the hovering was weird, because I really hope they play into the strength of some
Опа,
of the players
класс,
that have been
допил,
at
спасибо
Subbing,
большое за
because
5 подарочных.
Patty's got to be playing the breach, man. I
Wait,
don't
is
wanna
hype
see
train
him
started?
having to move over to the
Or there
Sova.
is a
Yeah,
cooldown.
well, I've got good news for you and your speculations, Sue.
Начался, нет?
They're remaking the lobby right now to
А
get
где?
those agents locked in correctly.
Он что,
So
в
we're
кулдауне,
gonna
что ли?
wait a little bit before we
Да, there is
Yeah,
cooldown.
assuming that Bilibili is
Team, thank you so
one
much for
correct,
5
you
gifts.
know,
Thank you, really
assuming we will
appreciate
get
that.
YZ Neon. This is
Спасибо
where
большое за
everything
донат.
you spoke
Where is hype
about,
train?
Mel,
Wait, are
in
we in
terms of him
cooldown
not
or
being
what is
afraid to
happening?
make space, it's gonna get really
Оптимизм,
tough for
спасибо
Team Liquid.
большое.
I honestly want to see what the reaction is going to be, because he's playing
Статуэтку Сайфера
extremely fearless
какую?
right now. He's always on the precipice of the space that they have, and he's always
Шанс футболку? Да я вот подумал, может действительно розыгрыш сделать какой-то. Я бы... Была бы возможность всем подарить футболку, я бы подарил. У меня, обманывать не буду, запасных 2.
I would love to get a zoom in there
Не путаешь
on,
языках? Не.
Russia's like screen, because he was checking out his cosmetics,
На сегодняшний
his
день
gun
больше
skins.
нет. Я могу перебирать 3 языка.
Yeah, well,
К счастью.
imagine that's the reason. Oh wait, remake lobby. I
Oh,
didn't actually
no.
upgrade my skins.
Laudy, thank you so much for tier 1. But I hope this hype train
We have a
started.
lot of players. I mean, Mel, what's your preference?
Wait. Bobix, thank you so much. Bobix Train, thank you so much for 20 gifts.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
see. Is that a buff?
Thank you. Yo, Mario, but hold on. Where hype train is not working though, chat. Wait. Sakis,
I pray for you as
Sakis.
well. I believe
Спасибо большое за 6
did
месяцев.
he use the
Chat,
Durka
hype.
skin? I don't even know
I
what's called
don't
in
know
the
where
hype.
the hype. Hold on, let me call.
Deep on the skin
Okay,
lore.
hold on, hold
The
on.
red
Does
one.
anyone know how to check where the hype train is? Why it's nothing? Why the train is delayed? Теремок, спасибо большое за 5 подарочных. Wait. Dragon's Flow, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Короче, всем футболку нужно. Понятно.
Haven versus like old
Yes.
FlyQuest?
So, yeah, my current teammate, Dodo Nut, she was
Yeah.
on FlyQuest and she was playing Phoenix, and we would play against her. Honestly, once you kind of know what the Phoenix is going to
Okay,
do,
let's
they're
wait for
very
the hype
fast,
train
they
though.
love
But
playing
everyone
Shade, they love
appreciate
going
that.
into AOR,
Okay, if you
love
wanna
to
put
see what they're
predictions,
gonna
put
attack.
predictions right now, chat.
It's kind of predictable in a sense, but I can see
Hello, chat.
them struggling to adapt to
Всем привет.
Fly.
Well, Penny, he's played 5 duelists on Haven before, but never the Phoenix. So,
Раз, спасибо за подарочное.
Ableton, I can't wait to see what Team Liquid are going to bring out on this map.
We can't wait either. Unfortunately, we don't have to. We are ready now to go into this second
Wait,
map.
on who is Serial playing?
Haven as they look to take
Did
us
anyone
to
check?
a third and final and give us our first glimpse of sunset.
Футболку, чтобы знать надпись.
This is madness. I mean,
Ну,
the
вот это.
Phoenix, we'll see if it can come through. Got 2 neons. Should be pretty
Well,
explosive.
может,
The pace pretty,
Killjoy? Oh,
pretty
okay.
high on that last
Можешь
map. So let's see
попробовать.
if it keeps up here on Haven.
Можешь попробовать реально
Should
сделать.
2 neons in the mix with a Phoenix
Опять
to boot.
10
Let's go
футболок.
ahead and see what happens.
Я подумаю.
Toronto,
Но у
are
меня
you
пока
ready?
столько нет, к сожалению. Iначе бы я могу отдать чат, но мне тогда не в чем выходить на сцену. Меня не выпустят
Quite
просто.
interesting. YZ plays the neon on Lotus a lot. Taking first contact. It's a little bit of damage, but
Wait, they went C
least they
without
clear the
a
space.
single ability.
Exchange of some shots. They want to go ahead and re-clear this garage position. They're able to do so, but
Nice.
go out here at window. Comes up with 1.
Okay, keep holding, keep holding.
Well, not really able to find too much there off the flashes. Russia's going to be noted. Sends out a paranoia, but there's just
Nice.
too many bodies here in window.
Nice, nice. Yo-mayo.
Wait,
Wait, you're not letting him win though, no?
Neff is able to find
Nice,
Camo,
okay.
but he's going to get caught off guard. There's going to be a pistol take here as Liquid get themselves on the board nice and early on Haven.
this is uncharacteristic to me for
Ага,
BLG, for them to get that aggressive post-plant. This is usually a team that's so happy to just plant their feet and wait things out. Make their opponent make the move, but they try to catch Team Liquid a bit off guard here in Garage. The early flash push is good. Then the hot hands right into the cyber cage, catches K-Knight and Levius as they're trying to get out. And then it's just Neff on his own.
Так,
Not much
where
you
is
can do
hype
there.
train?
Team Liquid players coming from a
Well, I
couple
don't
different
understand
angles.
nothing.
Patty Tech, he's been the
Why
hype
the
guy
white
for
train
Team
is not
Liquid,
taking
and
us
they're able to
anywhere.
get a pistol, something they couldn't do on Icebox.
With the defuse handed over. It's going to be Penny halfway towards having to run it back online.
Okay, so let's just not lose.
Minor amount of damage gonna be
Let's not lose
pulled
the
back onto Neff.
anti-equina.
Quick clear on the cam. Just confirming, yes, he is in fact still in the sewer.
Так вроде ставить
Apple
вообще.
ready. Push getting ready to come in, and Serial looking to try to cut them down. Does manage to find himself a second elimination as the outlaw shot. Second
Nice.
one will connect. Kiko gets
Verge,
YZ.
thank you so much
Now
for
for
12
Steph
months.
and
Thank you for
Levius.
1 year. Thank you, really
Having a
appreciate
classic.
that.
Try to see if they can get a bit more damage through.
Well, Levius
Да, Гоша, ты хайп трейн
get
сломал.
the
хорош.
read that A is open.
Не знаю, как
although
ты связан
Patty
с этим.
Tech kind of
Просто.
angling in that direction.
But how do you even safely try to get Neff over towards this site at this point?
Can't.
He's gonna have to fight his way out. Finds a headshot. They're on to 1. Now knows Penny's position, but Kiko will just peek in. That's a spike now dropped. Levius needing to try to win this out. He is able to do so.
But that's
The
nothing. A
damage
lot
dealt
of guns.
a hell of a lot
We
better.
lost.
2 players alive. A Bulldog now upgraded for Levius. 65 HP. See if he can
30
get
seconds
a
left.
little bit more
Okay.
dealt, but no, he
Okay,
cannot.
Penny
Penny
is on the
snapping
way
with a
to get
headshot. Spares them
ulti.
any more losses, but that's still 3 weapons gone.
Yeah, really like the early layering here by Team Liquid with Serial. Trying to play off some of
После
that
первого
KJ
килла
utility,
отойти
gets
на то.
overwhelmed,
Ну ладно,
but
двоих убил.
got the outlaw in
Это
Kiko's
хорошо.
hands
Enemy remaining.
to lock down that
30
extra
seconds
angle.
left.
Make it really difficult for BLG, but they fight back. They get some big kills. And that's just
Rihanna,
the
hello,
Phantom
happy
and the
birthday
Outlaw
to
carry
you.
over.
Best wishes.
Ghost and a Sheriff for Camo. Otherwise, it's Phantoms and, yeah, all Phantoms. Rushia thinking about it. Okay, goes for the Vandal, but style choice there. YZ with the Vandal as well.
A little bit odd.
Wait, you guys wanna die to Molly again?
Cooked again, same two players. This time,
No, Sova died last time, no?
That is so much
Breach survived. Breach was 1v. Please pay attention to the game. Breach was 1v2 clash situation. Kiko killed him pushing average.
Comboing the util there for Liquid. And they set Kiko up here with the drone.
Shots flying, Kiko eating quite a bit of damage there in exchange, down to 14. Still is alive though. K-Knight spotting out on a serial. He's just gonna rotate back around.
Right, everyone is. Oh no, what am I not
See
doing?
BLG there. Not liking that info's been given over. Kind of lean
Penny
into the
re-walking
seaside direction
short.
for a little bit. K-Knight still making some noise.
He needs to get
trying to keep
one.
the extra players on that side of the map.
Ball connecting on the two.
That's good.
Penny gets one. Looks to just go ahead and get out. Camo swinging in from the top of the ramp is able to find that elimination. Just trading it out, trying to get protected. As Penny holds his ground for another.
Nice. Wait, Penny is doing good on duelist.
Levy's down to 36.
Wait, why we put him on Omen then?
4-team Liquid as the shock darts absolutely tear K-Knight asunder. 55 HP here.
Hey, that's good. If we're winning bonus round, that's incredible.
Patatek can get the quick peek here with this outlaw. Any amount of damage, come away with the kill. Plays it patiently, sets up the recon.
Why?
Quick clear.
Why do I hear?
Find one. Levius gets himself a third, and there's the fourth. As BLG scraped by with a round win.
Why do I hear Spike ticking twice? Is it because in arena it's also ticking, right?
Just enough open space to get into that A site and bail Bilibili out. This looked like it might be a bonus conversion. He swings through, takes Camo down. I think something you've got to start considering here really quickly for BLG is figuring out where that Phoenix is.
Penny did good on short, but it's okay, it's bonus round.
Penny
It's good, it's good.
Really good read.
On our bonus round we got 3. It's not the best though, we could win.
Quick little push. Camo getting tucked here at Cubby. Triple stack on this C site. BLG
Wait, there is 3 smokes on Ceylon.
Up over the top.
3 Omen smokes, look.
Able to go ahead and
1, 2, 3.
Patatek just
Crazy.
fishing for any kind of damage that he can find, but let's go whizzing past, but unconnecting.
Webko поднять.
Judge here. See what BLG wants to do with this, but
Давайте так оставим. Мне сейчас полностью сетап перебирать в таком случае. Wait, what just happened? That should be static.
Shot there from Nev. Not sure if Kiko had been scouted, but now he certainly will be. The neural depth getting the ping reveal. We spot out 3 players towards this C side. It's once again just a bit of a delay here from K-Knight, just trying to keep interest on this side of the map. But the rest of Bilibili ready to push forward, but Wisey in a great position to get the jump there. Headshot does connect, and Penny he's up on the floor. Paranoia, dodge, Serial, trying to hold down the site. He's unable to do so. Wisey eventually does get flushed out. K-Knight now starting to make his way around here. Well, there's a very long, deep lurk. Good wire cleared, a couple shots narrowly.
They can.
Not connecting.
If we lose guns right now, that's so bad.
Seeing the jump, but not able to come away with the kill.
Okay, now save. Safe and that.
Enough to spur Liquid on to
So
try to
Gio
go
is
for a
going for the
retake.
kill.
Still do have some
If
time
Gio
on
is
their
getting
side.
1.
Know that they're playing against 3, and they're actually going to get the rolling thunder
They
out
baited
as well.
out.
Dodged by Patatek.
Wait, they trying. We
really
did
scale
good
forward.
already, no?
Still just too many angles to try to clear here.
Okay, nice.
As it looks like in the end, yet the call to save will be made. BLG have to invest in ultimate, but they keep 3 players alive, and they're going to tie it 2-2.
Yeah, love the way that they're spreading the map here as BLG. Making some noise around the backside. That baits out Camo, and Nep is
so much
very
for 100
ready
bits.
for it. Nep is one of these players who really likes to hold some
Everyone has sharing
team
responsibility
to
for
find those
IGL.
opening kills.
I don't think there is a set IGL
Really,
cap.
really heady player. Knows where to be, when to be. And he finds a great opener there. But this kill on the backside almost cost BLG dearly. It got the ult out. That definitely hurts. That rolling thunder. Very big piece of the puzzle on this attack
Интересно,
side.
комп, которым мы играем, он в обороне или в атаке лучше?
Couple rifles there. Penny does have the run it back. Just a sheriff in hand. Maybe just invest it off the rip here out the door. We'll see.
Now just an exchange in the darts. Cleared out. Patatek Very much disconnected, back onto the site. Lob on the shock dart here. Let's try to see if they can clear out
А тут же ни одна команда Астраж не играет. У Bilibili комп хороший. Но дефолтный, конечно, но
Look at Camo. He's
если
like,
хорошие
Izzy was
раунды
here
есть.
earlier. Maybe it'll work for me.
Да, у нас сколько их там было тоже. Oh, he didn't attack. Wait, they walked into garage. Wait, that's good. Ай-яй-яй, Breach is gonna... No!
The very moment that they needed him.
Wait, Patrick is getting killed. Nice. No smokes. Now Gio needs to...
With the Vandal gets two nasty taps.
Oh yeah, 2v4, we're not losing that, right?
Liquid on for this round win. YZ does manage to break open the A side a bit fast lane to try to delay.
No, impossible. He couldn't cross. You know that.
Nice. Maybe one can be recovered. Serial reroutes. And
okay, Omen blind, double Phoenix flash. Phoenix
so
wall.
It's going to be Penny here. Hand it over now. Gets the Vandal, and that run it back could certainly come into play. And it's going to. Swing timing, YZ able to find one, but now it is all on Neff. Intercepts the Phoenix, cancels the ult.
Just one flash.
Oh, but that's a good play from him.
Back, gets himself
Are they gonna expect that?
Time ticking, getting lower and lower. The tap, the push forward, the headshot. He's gonna
Oh,
re-swing,
what the...
and he catches Penny completely off guard. Red Bull clutches his, as is the lead for BLG.
I love the proactivity here by YZ and Neff. You know the ult's there. You know Phoenix has it. You know he's going to be setting up outside of that door. YZ says, well, I'm just going to try to go for it, see what I get out of it. Neff plays this
Слушай, он пошел, конечно, в
brilliantly.
стенку пушить. Не ожидается вообще. Хорош. Очень рискованный плей, но по факту очень хороший получился.
That Molly on the ground. Does manage to go ahead and keep the weapon. It's rounds like that that are going to enable him to just very quickly build up another roll.
They're rushing in.
Just about at the halfway mark as there's a ping reveal out onto Patty Tech. Looking to try to stun him out, but it's going to be Kiko actually over towards Sewer who gets caught. Very pacey hit here from the side of Bilibili. As now there's a Hunter Spear, they're all scattering to the wind.
And everyone low though.
Camo doing well to find that kill.
But we save, no? We have to save.
Penny now trying to get the heals coming in. Serial trading it back as YZ falls. Penny finding Nav. Camo finding K-Knight. And suddenly Levius. Last one standing. Eats the relay bolt. Finds Serial. The low HP member, but Penny with 22 health. We'll go ahead and trade it back, and we are tied up at 3-3.
Thanks so much for the prime.
Such a beautiful start to this round for BLG. Team Liquid catches fire with the rifles. It's a great early util usage here by
Ну вообще
BLG.
Bilibili залили
Setting
раунд
up
чуть-чуть.
YZ to find this first kill.
Omen в девятке
Onto
должен был
Penny.
заканчивать
103%
раунд.
Rusia, but they just can't connect the shots. There's too many targets here. Rusia, a little shake of the head there. YZ caught a headshot as well there onto Camo, I believe, in that exchange. They were all so weak, and yeah, that's frustrating.
Target rich and aim poor. Russia hasn't been able to get himself on the board quite just yet. 0-5-4 at the moment. That was a critical moment for him. Couldn't make it happen. Overdrive pop from Camo. Quickly takes space outside of C. I think he actually caught a glimpse there as well as YZ.
But he's so aggressive, and he's always getting
I was just
a
about
kill.
to say, YZ's got his ult. Maybe he could pass the rifle over to somebody else. You know what? Never mind. Just let him do it. Just go ahead.
Wow, he went and he got entry on ceiling. Oh my oh.
Overall, the 5v4 conversion from BLG on the previous map was very good. See if that rings
I mean, honestly,
true.
he's doing very good.
They still do have two players with just pistols behind. This would be a very big round win.
Yeah, that's good. Now we can stack A. We need to stack A already.
There for Serial.
But even with that, I will be able to block them.
The alarm bot gives up even more.
Alright, we play a retake.
You see, I mean, Camo sliding around the back. There is not a tripwire set up to intercept him. Just the one in
That's
window,
good.
so
Camille is getting... Ah, never mind. They're
trying to get a
breaking
read
it.
on this one. Yeah, that doesn't do that. Camo now striking as they try to escape. They're all going to be corralled into the corner.
Wait, they didn't trust their...
Still fighting though. Comes up with two.
Wait, they didn't trust their own shoulder or what?
Instantly gets
What
the
just happened?
elimination. And that now leaves Kiko all by himself. The swing coming in eventually is able to find that kill.
So, They did
Can he escape is the question. Neff
explosion
is on
and shock dart. They
On the
didn't
prowl,
trust the
pushing
shock dart. They
forward,
start running
waiting
long.
for him to come down the
Carmeli got
stairs.
kill on short.
Another multi-kill round here.
And how
for
did
Neff
Breach
as
got
Bilibili
two
regained
on
the
site?
lead.
These rounds are wild. When it feels like one team has an advantage, it feels like somebody's got a good read. The other team is turning things on their head.
Spike planted.
I mean, this early kill, okay,
one
great,
kill.
and then you've got this backstab from Camo, and I'm like, all right, this is Team Liquid, and then Neff has been incredible here on this A site.
Well, even though the round count is neck and neck here between the two teams, Team Liquid, they're going to go ahead and pump the brakes as they get ready to go into a bit of a save here. See what the play call ends up being. Hunter's Fury.
Do we have
from the
money?
Shadows, the only two ults to speak of. Penny, one off, having that next run it back available.
And Neff's back
Even
into another
attacker or
roll of thunder
defender
already,
sided?
so
Depends from comp you
things to
play.
consider for both teams in the ult situation. Here for Team Liquid,
I'm not sure.
this is tough.
I'm not sure
BLG,
the
they're
liquid
getting
comp.
aggressive.
What
They're
side
being
is
a
it
lot
good
more
for?
proactive
Neon
than they
Phoenix.
usually are. They're kind of this slow-paced team. They usually don't like to get mega aggressive, even with a Neon. They'll do this unloaded.
If
They
that
run
would
a
be
Neon on
ISO
Lotus,
Yoru,
and they
that's
kinda just sit
fully
around the map,
attacker
again,
side
looking
comp.
for these weak sides, but now
But
they're
it's
looking for
Neon
weaknesses
Phoenix.
in Team Liquid's
I'm not
defenses
sure.
early. YZ's game plan here
Because it's a
on the
different.
Icebox,
I think
and
it's
now
a
we're seeing
different
it
play
again
style.
on Haven is to just kind of go for what he feels like he can find. Go for these openings. Go for lurks. He's been lurking on the Neon, for God's sake.
Wait, I might will be there, chat. I
It's
might
just
will not. Oh,
a
wait, that's
very
mid
different
push. Hold on.
Bilibili that we're seeing today. I mean, obviously it was going to be.
Wait,
for
we're
Team
pushing A
Liquid,
with a Soul ulti.
but Billy's
We're
showing us
pushing.
some new stuff as
We're doing
well.
push with Soul. On
Couple
Nico.
Sheriffs. Serial, just a classic.
This is going to be a mid-rush here.
Oh no.
Paranoia out, TP forward into the window.
And
Nothing
they
gonna be
insta around
spotted.
towards C. Oh, that's good reaction.
Plenty
from
of
them.
noise made. It's Penny. To try to see if he can spot anything out. There's a swing in though, and Russia gets himself on the board. Big kill in the round. Re-peeks and instantly gets the dink and the
Oh,
spray
but he's
down is
feeling
okay.
it now. Yo, my yo.
He's alive and well, it would seem. 3 quick kills and Liquid trying to go for the rush play and come up empty-handed.
It's a great reaction off the rip from Rushia. See what Patty Tech wants to do. Low on health. Still trying to identify targets is Rushia. Recon not going to spot Kiko. To find anything. Nope. K-Knight not having any of that.
And just instantaneous with it. Patty Tech
Go Nico. I mean, yeah, it's okay.
needing to die. Looks like he's gonna try
Well,
to
we have a lot of
find
big ults though.
something, try to get
They
some
have only
damage in,
Breach.
but won't be able to make it happen.
Oh, no,
Levius
but-
finds it, and that's going to be Bilibili now stretching the lead by 2 rounds as they pull off a flawless.
Yeah, Rushia has been so good in VCT China. He has really been a standout player on this controller. Slow start on Haven. Great round to pick it up. Great identification here that it was going to be a fast mid hit from the side of Team Liquid. And he's tasked with a tough one to hold the line there while the rest of his team goes towards the C site to get the plant through. And he executes it brilliantly.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Looking for some chip damage there. Just put Neff down to 78. Penny
Oh,
obviously.
they didn't communicate. They used wall and.
Got the ult.
Yep, get forward into the blaze wall.
They've been
Doesn't have to run
patient.
it back.
Yeah, they've been patient with the run it backs. Looking for contact or saving it for the retakes.
It's very much not prescribing to the Paper X style. where it's
No.
just like, oh, we have ult used.
Go. Yeah, ult go now.
The question is it too reserved? For now, though, Snail's pacing around, something that we haven't really been seeing too much, and more
Nice.
patience
Nice
will be
proactiveness.
rewarded. As Neff, the raid boss himself, ends up getting taken down, and that's that Rolling Thunder now that you do not have to be concerned about for the remainder of this round.
It's a nice little identification here by Team Liquid. You know, Neff's been kind of
We're playing A for
guarding
retail.
that angle.
Oh yeah, but we got
and it's
we
cost
destroyed.
them. Spot from
We
Levius.
destroyed Breach ulti.
Just gonna
I'm
use
not
the cage
destroyed.
to
We
get out.
killed Breach ulti.
Meanwhile,
Nice.
oh man,
Meanwhile, Serial's just pushing forward. The ult is there. It's almost like Risha realized that they were
Hey,
going to lose.
5v3. There is no way we're losing that. Though, no?
Instantaneous to get the pickup.
makes a TP.
We have Phoenix ult, Sova ult, and everything what's needed.
Spike now planted. Why is he staying tucked here into the corner? Shrugs off the relay bolt. Risha instantly gets the clear here. Paranoia going to be sent, but they haven't scouted YZ. As Risha finds another. TP's for the reposition to push forward, looking for timing there as Levius is able to find one. Swing around the
okay.
corner though, and Penny
Oi, this
will be
Cypher
able
will do
to
so
get
much
the final
though.
kill. Team Liquid, the
Oh.
timeout call, seemingly working a treat. Still costly economy, not in the greatest position, but they get the round win. Just one separating.
But they're finding those moments now to punish some of the tendencies that they've been seeing from BLG. The early kill on the Nef here by Kiko. Saw the head there a little bit over the box. And then getting the cross, expecting the change in positions. Nice heads-up play from Rushia. That Phoenix so annoying in moments like that.
Nice, boys, beautiful.
Those close quarters battles, those tight angles where those curveballs are so effective. Makes it so challenging. Team Liquid still keeping it close. One round behind. YZ thinking about trying to take a little bit of space. Serial wise to it. He remembers what happened last time.
Continues to press this. They'll find that C site relatively open.
It's just a little bit suspect. Not seeing any resistance there. BLG.
Attack reading as well. Drone doesn't look right.
No.
Actually hasn't spotted, but now they
he-
know. There's the reveal, and now Levius is in a bad spot. Down to 25. TP forward.
Oi, yeah.
As
What a
Kiko
TP
just
though.
refilling that space in Cubby.
That's not. He will not check that ever.
YZ gets damaged.
And Levius has not read this at all, so he just gets taken
No,
down. The spray gonna be
no,
limited on the
Kami.
won't able to find that kill. Neff fighting
That's-
back. Finds it.
Oh.
K-Knight expounds upon it. Attack gets taken down. YZ looking for the timing swing.
Wow,
Away
he's
with one, but
he's
play it up
pushing
here. It's just
everything.
monsters from
Is he
Bilibili.
always playing like that? He's pushing every
Three players
single
still alive.
scenario.
Kiko,
He pushed spawn already 3 times.
they have a fault line ready. Just off any kind of contact node. They just send it on a timing, and that leaves him dead to rights. K-Knight with the 3K. BLG now up to 6.
I mean, YZ is just being so aggressive at A-Link. He is either just pushing through that door
Every
or holding
match.
the door one way or another. And it is giving Team Liquid fits.
Обидно, что чуть не
Not fair. Able to just barely scrape through in that battle. But you can see then right away he's able to call through. Guys, they're pushing. Spam that angle.
А у него
and they profit
ТП не
through the
было,
smoke.
да? А, ну да, он же 2
Nicely
ТП. Да.
done. Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for Patty Tech. Now you're back onto a weaker buy again for Team Liquid.
Dealt a really tough hand. You can tell that the round results very much getting to them here. Russia just stunned up. Doesn't know where he's going.
Okay.
Eventually just kind of dog walks out in the long. Gets taken down there by
okay.
Penny. 2 away from another run it back. Should be able to have that to try to close out the half. As Livius, though, lingering here in window. Unscouted, hearing all of this noise. The swing now coming through. He's instantaneous with the first. Looks for a little bit more. Penny desperately trying to fight his way through. Allow for this KJ to join in.
That's good from
Able to collect
Penny.
the kill all the same. Spike, however, still planted. Relay bolt going to be sent. The swing for
Wow, there is no
He
way.
knocks him out of the park. Neff blinded up, doesn't give a damn. Holds down the spray. Is Bilibili locking
That's only
in the
streamer
lead.
now.
This is just a wild round for Bilibili.
That you want me to be a
Rushia
streamer or what?
has no idea what's going on over here, but he buys a lot of time. He's got 3 players over on that A side because of that push out. That opens up the space for him to get the plant, and YZ finds his moment. He's been waiting. He's been chomping at the bit for that angle. Throws the relay. Dashes in. He gets 2. He is just so talented individually.
And now he's got an attack off on the Neon. TP forward once again. Bit of a window mid-crunch here. As Penny sending out that curveball, but will just be snapped back. Alt value ultimately not going to be found as Camo similarly is pushing out with no assistance. Ends up falling to the wayside. Kiko is at least able to find a kill. Tag down to 25. He has to use the ult just to get out safely. The dust settles. We find ourselves now on a 4v4.
It's just crazy. Team Liquid is just trying to press the advantage, but YZ has the angle held.
That's the problem is Team Liquid. They need to try to
Nice,
re-clear.
Michael.
They need to try to get information.
Why? It's just kill after
Needs to
kill after
just
kill after kill.
try swinging.
Penny has flashes? No
Still
flashes.
going tit for tat here.
No,
It's
just leave one
3v3.
side. No, mid walk will be.
Be careful.
Quite a bit of damage dealt. The kill cannot be found.
Pushing A is very good
And
right
you
now.
want to keep K-Knight alive. He has that.
No,
ult
no,
for
go
the
push, go
post plant.
push.
That
Take
was
a risk.
Crucial that he wins that fight.
We need to take a
Zero in
risk, one of
position.
you.
Could go for the lockdown
But Bilibili is playing everything patient. They never commit.
We'll just do it on timing.
Or overcommit.
BLG, they will go ahead and push off the back of this.
Even last map.
Plan.
Nice,
Towards
Michael.
that A connector. Serial's able to find one. Nep gonna be taken down. K-Knight down to a sliver of HP, but YZ still breathing. Still firing back. It all comes down to K-Knight. He cannot make it happen. The 3K from YZ. BLG up 8-4 at the half.
YZ is having one hell of a series. 15-9 in that half. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Well, Team Liquid needing to rally back. We'll see if they're able to do it after halftime.
One enemy
Esports is a $2 billion industry now, but it all started in dingy basements and cramped living rooms.
From how the pros train to how the money flows, this G2 and MasterCard series breaks it all down. 12 episodes, packed with insight and lessons for anyone looking to understand the world of competitive gaming. Ready to learn the game behind the game?
Stay tuned for what's next. You won't want to miss it.
Поезд заработал, что ли? Хайповоз.
Du magst clever kochen mit Thermomix? Dann wirst du clever einkaufen mit Picknick lieben.
Три смокера. Но этот комп играли в прошлом году.
Liquid needing to try to rebound, down by 4. As BLG is running away with the ladder. Bits of that half.
You can see here in our Coinbase Econ report, things kind of flatlining a bit for Penny. Started out strong on that Phoenix. I mean, you're looking to get a lot of value out of the Phoenix. You're looking to cycle those ult orbs here on this attacker side. So you can turn it around a little bit.
Econ report does get helped a bit when you're just burning people to death as well. It's not like, you know, the hot hands doesn't exactly cost much of anything for you. And when you get those kills and eco rounds, it can help bump up the numbers quite a bit. But we need to see a bit more oomph behind this Phoenix here.
Still, overall, a very good score for him. 86.5 is quite good. He's having a solid effort, but BLG just really starting to come alive. Some hero plays from Neff, and YZ is on one today.
He certainly is.
Team
Liquid
Нет, там
needing to start
замена
off
здесь.
this half with another pistol win.
Ё-моё.
They got the first. Only having 3 more round victories off the back of that. Certainly not going to be a good feeling, but now they find themselves on the attack. Russia, lone occupant here at this C site, does have a cam as well. Serial looking to maybe try to break through this garage position, but YZ staying wise and tuck. No, actually swings out and dies. And Serial nearly gets himself a second kill. Hot hand's going to be lobbed in there. Camo able to find Levius. His spike can now be planted. Being revealed, but no way to really play
Nice, that should be. We should be winning 2 pistols.
Great
Well, that's a good sign.
Early again for Penny.
Curveball getting the connection.
Nice, nice.
Double
Nice,
just
okay.
death ball push
Double
here
pistol.
from the
Okay,
duelist.
nice.
Gets Team Liquid
Mark,
their second
Mark,
pistol
thanks so
win
much for
here
the
on
prime
Haven.
sub.
It's again another pistol round that's just a scrap around the garage. And Team Liquid comes through 2 times now. They're able to get the pistol wins here on Haven, but they're going to be able to convert that further. YZ just looking for a timing there, and it's absolutely roasted. Speaking of roasting, Penny doing a great job there, using that hot hands really nicely to flush Levius into a position where he was an easy kill for Team Liquid. Really good reactive play from them.
That's the exact start that they needed. Once again, hefty investment. This time do have Serial.
Luxury, thanks so much for the prime sub.
Kind of curious if.
I mean, Hype Train
Really
doesn't
was
want to
thinking
start
about
today. Feels
challenging
like
that
I
orb.
think Hype Train
Looks
left
like
my
Team
stream.
Liquid
Sorry.
not really content to try to fight for that, so over to the other side of the map they go. I mean, again, most teams when they run Phoenix, they just want to get these ults going as quickly as possible. And Team Liquid will find the open side of the map, so seemingly for BLG, looking for ways to die to the spike once this one goes down.
Almost certainly. Maybe you send YZ in there with a frenzy, try to gap close and
that wouldn't
get a
surprise
pick.
me. Yeah.
Oh, he's almost
Alright.
getting his ult, and now.
Hand this over
Okay,
to
now
Penny.
give
Yeah,
your
we're
Phantom
over halfway
to
having that
Serial.
run back, so let's go ahead and give me the plan.
Guys, I couldn't get the C orb. I need the I need the spike plant orb, please.
Why is he thinking about trying to go for that push in towards A? Lobby is, of course, being watched by 2 players. They have the alarm bot at the top of sewers as well.
Penny, go give
Looks to
Phantom to
reroute.
Michael,
Billy.
to Serial,
They know
and
that
go
if they're gonna
hunt
get any kind of
CT.
damage
You
here,
need
it's
to
gonna
die
have
at
be
least,
just a
Penny.
Full 5-man death ball push in towards the site.
Like to see Serial
Nice.
go for it. Oh, they're
Nice.
just going to shuffle the guns and
Penny,
send Penny.
yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. Get those ult orbs.
Wants to go hunting. Goes at the ready to sprint for the
Oh,
slide
nice,
out.
he got
Doesn't
ulted.
get that kill. That's going to be ult online going into the next round. Looking for a
Oh,
little
they
bit
giving
more
orbs
damage,
to
but
us.
seems like it's just
Okay.
not quite going to be found. So 2 spike deaths
They really hurt
inside.
you.
Bilibili
I mean,
is
that's
Liquid.
not something
Start off the half.
hard,
Zero.
but I'm glad they
Retain
did
all
that
of their
because that's
weapons
very
this time.
important
This
if they
is
wanna
really nice.
go back
anti-eco.
into the game.
Hard to do it much better. And just reading the map really nicely. You know, you don't have your normal IGL here for Team Liquid, so it's kind of a bit more of a committee that's going on behind the scenes. We've
Okay,
heard some
Phoenix
rumors
ult.
that
Split
there's
C.
a couple players that are being more vocal than normal. Maybe Kiko, maybe Patty Tech getting involved. But certainly,
No,
just
A
trying to
default.
find the flow, trying to find the feel of the game. And they're setting up for a B hit, maybe. That run it
Oh.
back. Clear the tripwire. And the site is wide open
По-русски?
for the taking here for Team Liquid.
На Б
Come
заходит,
through.
ребята.
You can see K-Knight shifting over.
Not going to dissuade much when you have an Eon. Camo just sprinting in towards backside. K-Knight does get the shutdown. Penny interrupted. And Camo
Nice,
is
Kami.
absolutely tearing them asunder. 2 quick kills going to be found. Paranoia gets sent out.
Wait, who is
Oh,
backside?
timing there.
Gio, how did you let him
Unable to
cross?
escape.
Okay,
Still
nice,
no
Gio.
damage dealt as Keiko set up here at
Nice,
backside.
Gio, okay.
Russia
You-
now
you sold your
all
teammate, but-
alone to try to clutch this out.
Nice.
In all likelihood, we just have to try to go
Tatarski.
for a save.
Oj,
This is
Tatar
going to be a
Shabo gonna
bonus
see
converted
dash
here for
maybe.
Team Liquid as they are clawing their way back into this map. 3 rounds consecutively, 1 separating from tying things up. As Russia now just has to try to stay alive.
They're going to send Kiko out to try to hunt him down. See if he can get him in time.
Slowly working his way up the stairs. Goes in for the swing. Russia will be able to shut it down. Finds that elimination, but Team
Zoe
Liquid
Flair,
not
thank you
gonna
so
be
much
breaking a sweat
for
about that
39
final
months.
test. It's
Thank
got
you so
cash
much, you
plenty
too.
and a bonus
Same
converted.
to you.
The pace that they're coming at BLG with. So aggressive. Camo and Kiko just deadly with those rifles. Doing a great job making sure that any of those flanks and other angles are just shut right down.
Yeah, clearly not bothered about dying there.
No. No reason to be. And they're just doing a great job finding the open sites 2 rounds in a row where BLG has left. Oh, wow. YZ.
YZ. And that's the outlaw. Finds that kill up and over the top there as Russia just kind of dancing around on the B site. Does get a bit of damage on the camo, but cannot confirm the kills. 4v4.
Well, we don't have
All
drone,
this
we're
chaos
going
in
back
mid
A.
does allow for Nep to slide forward, gets himself tucked in, and Penny is quick to trade it out, but cannot prevent the deaths as K-Knight
2v2. Okay,
shut down the
Gio with
Phoenix.
Michael against
Going
YZ.
into a 2v2, YZ
Livers.
working his way across
I think
towards
he's
this A site.
Oh.
He slowly drifts his way
Livius,
towards
Livius,
help.
my bad, sorry.
Sheriff in hand in this position, completely and
Right,
utterly
they
unclear.
do
Can he
not
find the timing to interrupt the plan? No, can't do that, but he can certainly collect one. And Serial will get taken down. Kiko trying to get the spray. But YZ dances around him.
Unlucky.
The defuse to come through, and Bilibili, they stop Team Liquid from tying this up. They maintain the lead. Now 9-7.
That was a nice combo play there for Levius and YZ. YZ uses that fast lane to set Levius up that he can get around that box. That was so nicely timed, and all these little traps that they've set up with the stingers. K-Knight there flashed up and just helped trigger down. YZ just runs out in the open, almost dies. One more bullet and he was gone. Nice! Just barely able to get through. He's pumped up.
There's a hell of a pop-off. Close but no cigar for the side of Team Liquid.
Что происходит? Он лучше.
Basically a thrifty. That one's gonna
Но
sting
Сайфер
just a
не
bit.
читался, если честно. Он очень
We'll purchase
хорошо
across both
прошел.
teams, though. YZ catching the glimpse, but can't
В
quite
начале
find
раунда,
the
конечно, вот так вот
elimination.
отдаться,
Serial
блин,
keeps his life
нельзя
intact.
было.
Narrowly so as he takes even more damage
Проблема
on
в
the
том,
way
что
out.
соло инфа померла. То есть одно дело, если бы Камиль или Пенни умерли. Было бы еще неплохо, а то что Сова умерла, они Яри клирнуть не могут. Ну как могут, тяжеловато просто.
Spot out on the two.
Nice, okay.
Whippy there
A
with the
bit
spray.
of a
Just setting up
overstaying, I
walls.
think.
Peek in
Nice,
from that
Kamil.
connector, able to find one, but Camo
Okay.
shuts him down. Knife onto the alarm bot, the window being watched. Overdrive now popped as Team Liquid go for a pivot across over towards that C site. Russia, however, tucked in at the cubby. He's going to look to try to catch them off guard here. Caught a glimpse, but cannot catch the shots. Hunter's Fury, however, out from K-Knight, able to find Serial as the plant goes down.
But there is no way we're losing another advantage.
Now all down to padding tech, and he cannot make it happen.
How we lost last round, this round.
Man, the coordination on these retakes for Bilibili is so good right now.
Okay.
And that's
Listen,
great
now we
patience
take
from
pause.
K-Knight. Her
Pause,
Team
pause.
Liquid stomping over towards C and
Break 1
nipping
minute
at their
and
heels
come back.
and
Look,
found a kill.
reading what's
Gets
gonna
his
happen.
ult, lets it fly. Huge stuff here. Right on the money with that Hunter's Fury, and that is setting up Rushia and and YZ to get in there and finish the job. Just brilliant stuff.
Okay,
all
you
around
see?
at the end.
I have a read.
Final timeout call now going to be used by Team Liquid. Very close, just 3 rounds. Could still turn this on its head. Trying
Give
to
us
take
speech
us
now.
in towards sunset. Need to figure out how to counteract Billy.
Я просто много играю.
It's tough. I mean, Bilibili has kind of come into this match saying, you guys want to come at us? You want to come out fighting? We can do it too. No problem. We've got YZ. He is happy to play that game. But it's more than that. You're seeing some great plays. Neff, Levius, K-Knight there in that last round. Rushia starting to come alive after a really rough start. The whole team getting involved here. And Team Liquid has had some really good moments. They got the bonus here to start this half. But a little bit of struggle on the back there. Patty Tech only 2 kills right now on that Sova. Not able to really
Yaki, thank you
find
so
that
much for the
value.
prime sub.
It's gonna
Thank
be
you,
a bit
really
of a
appreciate
half-line
it.
For the side of Team Liquid. Couple rifles, Bulldog, Sheriff, Stinger. They're going to try to get through. Looks like they're leaning towards C, but BLG is 4-man strong on the A side. And they're just going to leave Levius over there on his own to try to anchor that down. So if this is a fast hit, could just be a play for the orb. Just have to wait and see.
It's not C exec, right? It's just C default, from what I see.
All set up at lobby.
Yeah.
Just trying to maybe prevent any.
Wait, they're just gonna take C. Oh yeah, okay.
Levius
No,
sat here
nice. Okay.
towards back site. Paranoia goes across.
C take with a
Turns top
double lure
flat.
from Garage. Okay.
You'll see that the site is
Oh,
opened
nice
up,
try
and
by
that's
the way
gonna be
from
plan now.
Cypher.
Coming in here for Team Liquid. BLG quickly getting clustered up as a 3-man push in towards a window. Drone going to be cleared out. Needs a
Oh,
little
that's
bit of
Penny
damage here.
I was like, chill, what's
The
happening?
reposition, spots out the camera, clears that. YZ trying to
Nice here.
sprint his way in, ends up onto the wayside.
Nice
Kingo
here.
comes up huge.
Nice, yo,
3 quick
Gio.
kills,
Nice
and the
call.
timeout call works a
Oh,
treat.
that's
Team
a good,
Liquid
that's a good call from the
right the ship,
coaches.
and they get it done in damn near
Or whoever
flawless
called
fashion.
I mean, once again, Team Liquid just finds the weak side and presses that advantage, and BLG can't really get their footing for this retake. It's just shut right down. YZ just trying to dash in, be a human recon drone there. Try to cause some distraction. Kiko's having none of it, and Bile.
Neither is Bile.
Yeah, Bile not thrilled again.
It's going to be an immediate timeout call in response here from Bilibili.
Probably looking for a little bit more.
Хайп-трейн прошел. Оба, он не начался, кажется. Я не могу понять, почему его нет. Он был в начале стрима, что ли, был?
I mean, Team Liquid, when they get the right read, they have really taken Bilibili to task. They just haven't been able to
If we wouldn't lose all of the Nafik, sorry for what Nafik, advantage rounds,
They know they're so
that would be a way more
close.
comfortable score right now.
Just locking down the series, getting out with the 2-0. Getting themselves set up with that 1-0 scoreline for the Swiss redraw. While not wanting to take any
I think they're gonna repeat the round, let's see.
Still does have another timeout here in behind. Just in case this continues to get closer, but he wants to further separate. He wants to get this team up towards that match point.
Sorry.
Let's see what the adjustments look like. For now, though, YZ, operator in hand, is going to be playing over at A long, and that's where everyone from Liquid is getting ready to push.
They want to get that lockdown set up for Serial.
In the next match, I'm not sure. Will I be there or not?
Comes down to
Thank you so much,
YZ
YouTube.
find value.
Thinking about maybe going for a timing shot. Attack eating a bit from the shock darts. There's the peek, and now operator is going to be confirmed, but it's going to be a fast push coming through out of the sewers. YZ on the re-peek, however, here at long, will find one. Camel gets a kill onto K9. He's just going to no-scope him. Right into the back is Neff, trying to play anti-flash, but Paranoia connects onto him all the same. Still gets himself aligned against the boxes. Kiko TPs across towards the defender spawn.
That's good. That's good. Wait, but why are we committing towards A?
Lockdown in play. Curveball coming through, but Russia ahead of it. What a huge
Wow.
timing as he's just strafing him.
But Gio did such a good DP. Why are we finishing on A?
What a shutdown, Bilibili. Just absolutely swat away all of the efforts, all of the attempts from Team Liquid.
Just great stuff from YZ. Knew he had to deal with
After
Camel.
TP just go see. I mean, yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why would we commit that
Get
ulti
those
here?
sometimes. That first one was great.
We know that everyone is.
Because I'm not. I'm having the time of my life, to be honest, bro.
At least they're taking it all in stride here. Let's see, though, if they're going to run this back. Team Liquid, it needs to start now, but Penny is out into the open. Ultimate immediately nullified by Russia up on top of the box. Look at the double peek.
Wow,
Why
he's
is he?
flank already.
How's he gotten here? I haven't even looked at the minimap. He's suddenly in around the back, outside of A lobby. That attack dead. There's nowhere to go but forward onto this A side. Serial Kiko desperately fighting back. Penny does find Russia. A 2v2. Penny slowly ticking up, getting some heals, but Serial dead from above. They're finding the timing.
Oh.
As it now comes down to Penny.
Wait, that's a good pick from him. Now he knows it's
Trying to
fake.
clutch this out.
Now he's not gonna play.
Keep Liquid afloat.
One more
to give
fake,
them the opportunity. It's been a while since he's been on a master stage like this. A curveball in hand, but it doesn't made it.
Nice Penny.
Red Bull clutch off the back of the 3K. Penny.
Is it 1v3?
He keeps him in this.
And the Canadian local comes up huge for Team Liquid there. It looked like this might be curtains. YZ's in your back lines. You're getting chewed apart trying to get onto the site. It's a 2v1 here at the end.
Oh, it's 1v2,
Penny
yeah?
able to dodge the op shot and catch Neff at the wall. And that's huge, and another frustrating one
Запстримал будет,
for
будет.
the coaching staff of Bilibili. And life has been breathed into Team Liquid once again.
How long can they hold on to that life is the question. Bit of a waning pulse here. Heart is still beating as Russia an immense amount of damage, pushes good damage back onto Penny, but obviously can go ahead and heal himself.
Are they gonna reclear comment? No, right? Oh, they did.
Oh man, that was close.
Yeah, somehow Camo not taking any damage there. Double setup, peek in towards Seward, gets away scot-free. Kiko now planted outside of B. Russia gonna look to try to go for this peek and finds the timing as Levius is there as well.
Wow, how is that
Dead
happen?
YZ, he's swinging around the back once again. Stun on the Kiko, it's nothing that he can do. One by one they fall, just getting torn to bits. Bilibili flawlessly get themselves now up to match point. Team Liquid need 3 in a row to force OT.
This is just a brilliant read
There is no
by
money,
BLG. They're not getting any pressure anywhere else on the map, and Rugia had a little bit of a scrape in towards B early, and Team Liquid thinks, well, there really isn't much defense here on the B site. I think that's going to be open for the taking. And we did a lot of damage to Rugia, so he's probably going to be playing pretty far back, pretty cautiously. But that is exactly when BLG is stacking 3 players into there, and they strike.
YZ looking to get aggro here, but the turret dissuades him.
Oh, I think that's good.
Might just have saved Team Liquid as they quickly get themselves barreled in towards this B site. Cam is set up. Shock not going to be able to get the hit there. Fury going out.
Oh my God.
Camo making that stinger sing.
Wait,
Kiko
nice.
holds down Garage.
Wait, nice
YZ
kills,
dead.
Kamil. Oh my God.
That leaves just K-Knight.
Okay.
All alone
Wait,
on the
that's
opposite
overtime,
side of the
no?
map to try to go for the save. Will have been heard. Need some noise going down in towards sewer. Camo.
Wow, he practiced Stinger. We can see
Won
that,
the
right?
push to try to get the punish here.
Incredible
Take that
Stinger
weapon
kill.
out of his hands. Bilibili will have money for another buy, but it seems like Team Liquid not quite finished here yet.
Yeah, we're going to go for another match point. Penny moving up into heaven. K-Knight, though, just going to tuck in behind the box. Try to wait this out. I don't think Penny's going to find the opportunity. That should be the next round. Just a crazy call here from Team Liquid. Love the idea. Said, hey, it didn't work last time when we took kind of our time getting to the B site, but if this time...
while there is a pause, 1 second,
the
chat.
metal right off the rip, we can catch him off guard, and that stinger, deadly. Camo's hands. Kiko there to follow up.
Enemy remaining.
YZ only good for 1 before he's shut right
I don't
down.
even say anything. The way I die is impossible to play. Keep it.
Well, that's going to be another timeout forced here by Bilibili. Everything now used. Coaching staff hoping, praying that they can just push this out. Have the team be able to get them over the line, get that 13th round locked in. Team Liquid, though, 2 more to take us into overtime, to try to find that win, to still get us over to Sunset.
You're going to have a bit of economy to back this up for Bilibili. Going to have enough for another operator for YZ. I mean, I think what's been good for them has been kind of pushing some angles with YZ on the map, taking a little bit of map control. Sometimes it falls apart in the post-plant stuff, but outside of that, they need to establish a little bit more presence on the map.
I'm
These fast
perfectly
hits,
on time.
Coin flippy rounds that Team Liquid is playing, where they're just going to try to outguess BLG, where their weak side is going to be. It's kind of been the rounds where Team Liquid has found the most success. Just get those plants down early. And BLG doesn't really seem to have much in the tank for retakes.
C-Rush.
This
Off
time,
in hand here for YZ once again.
they're stacked on the C side this time.
Oh, and what a very solid read. I mean, clears out that trip, but also gets a good amount of damage onto Levius. Push up and over the top, immediately going to be dropping back as Camo overdrive popped, working his way forward out of Garage, sets up the fast lane, gets a ping reveal onto 1, spots out now,
nice shot, Kamil.
instantly finds the kill. Penny gets rid of Levius. Russia still here at backside, but now they know exactly where he's at.
Kamil is feeling
Penny's
it.
able to get the elimination. K-Knight once again,
Давай.
last one standing. This time,
Nice.
no escape. Flawless fashion, Team Liquid.
Okay, and now they don't have money.
Taking us to OT.
Once they accelerate,
Jew is
their
calling
coordination is so good. They're just finding these great moments here. What a read from Camo. He got the spot. A lot of players would just go for back plant there off of the info from the Sova. But he's wise to check that angle. On top of the box on the side.
He knows they're contained.
Brilliant.
1 round to go for OT. Toronto, do you want to see it? Well, let's see if Liquid can deliver. No operator to be concerned about. Levius just with a sheriff. Russia with a judge. set over at the entrance of C, but right now Liquid not looking to play around that site.
Taking their time this round, thinking about how they want to make this execute go if they decide to go for the B hit.
For a little bit of a trap play here. Hunter's Fury, however, it's going to be a big whiff at the end.
Oh, that's towards B. I mean, B is working. That's good.
Oh,
yeah.
Hell of a lot of damage.
Gio needs to try to find the kill right now.
Patty Tech.
Okay, we
He's
secure the
waiting
spike.
for YZ.
Swinging it around the back.
Oh, that's important.
He's able to win out the fight.
That's good, that's good.
Gets himself his third kill. Might just have gotten his team into this OT to still have a chance
Penny
to
needs
take
to get
us to
killed.
that map 3.
Nice Penny.
Penny
Oh yeah, that's overtime.
instantaneously finds Levius there in the head. K-Knight dropped.
That's overtime.
Just Neff and Russia to try to turn this on its head, but it's just not gonna happen. Neff all alone, whittled away, down to 37. Spots out Serial, but can't do a damn thing about it. They know he's not on it. The time is bleeding away. The recon cleared out, but there's the final kill. 12 to 12. Strap in. We're going to overtime, baby.
Switching sides.
Phenomenal stuff from Team Liquid. Able to really pull it together as that half wore on. You thought maybe Bilibili had this done, but 3 rounds in a row for Team Liquid sends it into overtime. And Penny coming up huge, the hometown hero, going big. And a short notice call up.
Oh, Eric is doing good on this map.
Big presses here for Team Liquid on Haven.
23, 15, and 12 for Penny at the moment. 3 charges, all that is needed in OT.
And everything started from Camille double kill in ceiling with a stinger by the way.
See how they fare. It's going to be a bit of a crunch
No,
for crunch.
oh my god.
It's the headshot on the YZ. And that has spelled disaster for Bilibili throughout these 2 maps whenever he
Wait,
gets
is that the third map then?
Just spotting, Paranoia, high value, but opposite save it for now. No real way for K-Knight to try to push forward, given that the smoke is just right here in his face.
Yeah, they just got to get away. That drone even catches a ping there, so Team Liquid still going to maintain their hold over at A. Levius trying to get some information over at B. Smoke in his face, though. A little bit of a timing there on the nano. Once this alarm bot gets popped, they're going to know.
Trying to clear it out. Sprints into the door.
They're going to tuck a player over into the sewers. Looks like they're setting up to try to get onto B, but got a couple players ready.
Penny watching here on the angle. Smoke just come through. Blocking them off the connector. Tiny amount of damage going to be taken there as they send out the hot hands as well.
Oh,
As a shot
nice Camille. Wait, Camille is feeling it.
K-Knight
That's
dead.
good, that's good.
It's got to be a repump.
Wait, Breach with the spike is
spike
walking.
at the moment is going down into sewers. It's about to hit Camo,
Okay,
and Camo finds himself with a 3K. Levius is now the last one alive for Bilibili. The time is not there. The round is already over. Team Liquid, they find themselves in the lead. Map point is now theirs.
Unbelievable. 4 in a row now for Team Liquid. They've got a real chance to send this over to Sunset. It's been a while since we've gotten to see that map. We may get our first look here at Masters Toronto as it comes back into the pool, but this is just brilliant work here individually from Team Liquid. Again, the early kill for Camo to shut down YZ, using that utility so early. Catches Bilibili off guard again. We saw it very early in Bilibili's attacker side. They lost some players. Some of those crunches. You throw that Phoenix util in there, you throw the relay bolt in there. It can really cause some problems, and Bilibili caught sleeping just enough. You lose YZ, you lose that entry power, and then you're just trying to spread the map and find some kind of opening, and Team Liquid didn't give you an inch.
Now needing to streak together 3 rounds to try to look for a 15-13 scoreline. Bilibili. Final timeout call has been used. No more help from the coaching staff. They once again pivot now over towards this defender side, not being able to get the round win on the attack. It might just be absolutely catastrophic for them.
3 по 30 секунд или 2 по минуте?
You know, it seemed like they had a pretty good read on their defender side, but then Team Liquid.
Я не знаю, я же не играл, мне кажется, 3 минуты. Ну как, здесь. 3, мне кажется, хорошо. Минута иногда слишком много.
They send out some util early themselves. Get a little bit of info on these deep positions, something that was just talked about, I'm sure, in that timeout. Was how patient Team Liquid was being outside of A main. In that lobby area. See if you can get some info on them. And that has been kind of a tell. Maybe they're going to go B or C.
Swing coming in. Camo getting a bit of damage there. Just offering to back away.
They're breaking.
Clear out any potential util situated here in garage. Nothing to be found there. YZ though, pushing out. Double push in towards mid, but turret keeps them honest.
Neff was so patient with his util there. Maybe throw the fault line off of some of that contact with the Killjoy util, but BLG doing a good job reading this. Got players in position. They've got the Sentinel utility. K-Knight.
They have a read, right?
With his.
Oh yeah.
2 trips to try to intercept. The smoke does fall. Tripwire going to be cleared. Recon up over the top. Does get the ping reveal here onto Levy as a slide to the back. Camo able to go ahead and find that kill, but YZ quickly trades it back. 1 for 1. Sat here, tucked into the corner, fighting back. Serial dead. Penny kill off at the same time. Kiko now activating the flank, sends out the paranoia, trying to open up for Panic, but the time is just not there. The spike is stranded on the opposite side of the site, and Bilibili will get the reset. 13-13. We're going deeper.
That is a beautiful round and a great
how
timeout
did
for Bilibili.
Bilibili had an incredible read,
from
honestly.
start to finish, using their util early to force Team Liquid back, then getting the ID that they were still stuck by their spawn. Using that info to lock down the B and C site, force the rotation over to A where they are waiting with open arms. And even though YZ spraying through some smokes, his position not particularly obscured, still comes through some big kills because the rest of the team is there to back him up. That's what you need. Now Team Liquid's turn for a timeout to try to figure out what they're going to do. Back over to their defender's side. See if they can replicate what they did before. Bilibili. Just got to be careful of those early traps. Got to be diligent about making sure that, you know, if you're going to go for A long, you can maybe take a pause, wait to see what kind of util is going to come through. I'd be wary about mid doors, double doors. It feels like that could be a potential spot where Penny's going to set up a trap play with the Phoenix. Things like that have to be considered.
Back onto the attack. All timeouts now burned. Just the players left.
This music keep gonna be doing. Yo my, okay. We're not gonna watch the game, right?
Comes out on top here. Who can take that first step? Lock in.
Yeah, I mean, Patrick is not having a good game, unfortunately. Rush C. Because we were playing C for retake, right? That's why.
Just the turret. As far as early alert systems are concerned, it's quickly cleared out. Fast lane now going to be sent. Couple shots out from Serial, fishing for some damage, but none to be found. Spike quickly going to be planted here.
Why he didn't pop the molly? Ay, ay,
in control. Team Liquid now needn't go for the retake.
But and how? Okay. Wait, and how we doing retake? They have everything. Yo, Mayo.
It's a straight up 5v5. Still have the paranoia. Still have some flashes. Now you know where YZ's at.
It's exchanged, and Panic just swings in. Ping reveal long enough to be able to find that kill, but Camo Serial quickly going to be taken down as they're out into the open, and K9 is massacring them. Bilibili once again find themselves in the driver's seat. One more round win on this defending side, and they will be beating Team Liquid 2-0.
Love the way Bilibili thinks about this round. They're going to be slow pushing.
Да, трапа, кстати, хорошая была. Двоих на трапе, да, цепил?
That Levius throws out, gets cleared. That's when they turn on the jet. Smokes are out, fast lane's down. They're on the site. They're getting the plant. They're getting into comfort. They're setting up their crossfires.
Ross, thank you so much for the prime
and
sub.
they handle it brilliantly.
Ha! They go also towards C. Okay,
Team
yeah.
Liquid's gonna take a
Let's just keep going to C.
Set up to try to go for the orb here. Levius just sat backside.
Oh, the traps are good
staring
from
at
him
the
though.
camera.
Is he gonna break them?
As Nep nearby.
One is done.
To try to slow up this approach. TP up on top of the plat. A little bit of a stun there on the Kiko. Looks for the transfer. Cannot make it happen. It's just going to be a 1-for-1.
Oh.
Richard finds the kill. Wisey. Find one, but the trades are there from Team Liquid. To keep themselves in with a player advantage. Russia and K9 trying to get themselves back into this site.
Ah.
But it seems like it's not going to happen. They have to clear out 2 more. Spike now being planted. Shock Dart doesn't connect. Run it back is there. Quickly cleared. K9 sees his head. Tries to spray him down.
Oh, Penny, thank you. Yo, Mayo.
14-14, we keep going.
He's done it again. He is incredible. 28 kills now for Penny. Just a couple of days with the team, and he is playing out of his mind. Slams into the site.
Why did Michael didn't pick with the...
Looks like K-Knight was going to send BLG into the 1-0 stage of Swiss. Penny had other thoughts.
Nearly ejected from his seat. Can't fault him for that. For Bile, there's nothing more to be
His
done.
team's just gonna keep going towards C, or what?
BLG being it quiet here to start now, looking to try to storm their way forward onto the
Oh,
site. However, stun connecting YZ, he's not able to get around backside, so they cannot get a pick here onto Serial. Hiko TPing forward, Serial finding the shot, Russia gonna be taken down. Aftershock to try to flush them out into the open. Here comes the sprint, here comes the spray! Definitely for the transfer, on for the turn, cannot make it happen.
Nice.
Serial is there! And Penny once again closes out the round. 15-14, Team Liquid.
Match point.
1 away from sending us to sunset.
You can't have mistakes like that. You can't fault line YZ when he's got that relay bolt nailed on top of Serial to clear back flat, and that's when things crumble. That buys Team Liquid the time they need to get in there and back up their Sentinel. Nice! Little bit of a mistake, and it costs BLG dearly.
Can we reset once again?
I say rush.
BLG back onto the defense. YZ up and over the top. Here's the sprint coming through. Instantaneously finds a headshot. Penny going to be taken down. Camo alive. Still looking to scale forward here. Gets the spot out. Gets some damage in, but cannot confirm the
Nice.
there. And Serial fighting
Nice,
back.
Michael.
2 more.
Oh, yeah.
Step into the corner,
Nice.
finding one, but it's not fast enough for Keiko. It's all on Levius. The swing in, finds a headshot.
Oh, yo,
Serial
Mayo.
gets it done. 16-14. We are not done yet. Map 3 is going to be coming up as Team Liquid persevere on Haven.
Tenacious stuff from Team Liquid. Looking to get back into sunset.
We finally get our first glimpse of it. We're going to go to a much-needed break. We'll see you guys on the other side.
No, it's coming! We're winning this shit! Did you see how I died? Yeah, but who cares? Enjoying yourself, Gio? Because I'm not. I'm having the time of my life.
Was that field? Спасибо большое. Опа, hype train! Hype Hype train started though.
Can I get an ace? I'm trying my best, bro. Alright, try harder.
Brave Paddle, thank you so much for the prime sub. Все, hype train заработал. Lenny, thank you so much for the prime sub. Chat, how far we can go with the hype train? I'm so sorry for last time, by the way, for calling the hype train. Kabi, thank you so much for 160 bits. Chat, how far are we going? 11? Level 11? Sorry, I did like it. Borch, спасибо. Ё-моё.
Für jede Website. Grenzenloses Erstellen. Beschreibe deine Anforderungen und Ziele und die KI verwandelt dein Briefing in eine einzigartige Website, die in wenigen Minuten bereit ist, live zu gehen. Passe sie an. Gestalte das Erlebnis deiner Website.
Little Perry, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you.
Überwache, messe und
But sorry, I nothing forgot to press it by the way. Ja забыл. Yeah, Penny is having a very good performance, honestly. Я не знаю, Гош. Опа, спасибо за еще одну подарочную больше. Wait, what level? Okay, level 3 completed, right? Dalip BTW, thank you so much for the prime sub. Okay, chat, we said level 11. Are we making level 11 though? 11 is hard though. Frank the Frog, thank you so much for 3 months. Thank you, really appreciate that. Cynics Valorant, thank you so much for the prime sub. No, they didn't say anything about Visa. Where Visa, thank you so much for the tier 1. Opa, almost level 5 started. Wait, chat, are we done? Oh my god, Sorry. Too early saying something. Раптор, спасибо большое за 8 месяцев. Берем третью? Sunset? Не знаю.
This is what we expected, right? Something a little bit more competitive.
Oh yeah, okay, sure. I wasn't expecting the 30 bomb out of Penny. I mean, that was just a banger of a match. The super sub completely delivered in the second match to force a third.
I mean, it was looking pretty scary for Team Liquid too, and then something just clicked, and the game got so
I am Don Dino, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you, really appreciate that. Okay, level 5. Okay, we are going somewhere on the train.
I assume that was his idea. I can't imagine coming as a sub and your coach saying, yeah, you're playing Phoenix, by the way. Speaking of, do you remember the last time we saw a Phoenix on Haven on the global stage?
I'm gonna guess it was like Scream. That's my guess.
Oh, so like 2022, 2021, you think?
Long time, yeah.
I want to say Jang on paper, Rex played it on Pearl.
That's a one on Haven. Give me a Haven. Haven shout.
Haven. Oh, I have
Haven
no
Phoenix.
clue.
You're gonna love this answer. It was Zelsis back a lot.
Опа, Борщ, спасибо большое за 5 подарочных. Очень приятно, спасибо. The Knob, thank you so much for the prime sub. Wait, where we are? Опа, level 5 is done. Ё-моё, we are flying somewhere. We're flying on train. Can you guys imagine that? Flying on train.
They were actually like trying things like that, and then on top of the fact that Penny was just finding kills all over the place.
You're right.
Bauski, thank you so much for tier 1. Thank you, really appreciate that. Leo, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, really appreciate that. Dadoft, thank you so much for 9 months. Really appreciate that. Ё-моё. Wait, are we actually full committed to make 11? Hype train level 11. I thought you guys trolling. Lilama, thank you so much for the prime sub. Wait, why no one said that my subs, by the way, is I don't even know where. Okay, it will be here now. Marshmallow. Jess, thank you so much for the prime sub. I will even move it a bit more, honestly. Как настроение? Пойдет? Айрат, спасибо большое за подарочную для Кейко. Странно, конечно, смотреть, но пойдет. Larita, thank you so much for 5 gifts. Yo-my, I really appreciate that. RX Hanoi, thank you so much for tier 1. Really appreciate that. Sincere, thank you so much for tier 1. Yo-my-yo. Zoki, thank you so much for 2 months. Gaben VLR, thank you so much for 10 gifts. Yo-my-yo. Thank you so much, everyone. Where we are even. Yo-my-yo. 8. We are already level 8. Wow. I didn't know you guys that committed, I'm not gonna lie.
In the 1v2, he chooses to fall back off of sights. No smokes on the other team. So he plays this angle deep from long and then creeps back in after he has some auto.
Where is my sub? I don't know.
For the push through on this catching Penny with Molly in hand is beautiful.
This was such a great play. The decision to fall back and play bomb, knowing that the other team, that the defense does not have smokes to defuse, is such an experienced play. I feel like a lot of nervous players, maybe in ranked tier, some people would just swing backside with the flash, but that obviously was not the play, and he just falls back and cleans it up so well, isolating the 1v1.
And speaking of nerves, you know, we've seen Kiko in the past coming as a rookie on the global stage. This
Bogai, thank you so much for tier 1. Thank you, really appreciate that. Кисей, спасибо большое за 100 битцов. Давай сейчас посмотрим. Спасибо. Reeve, thank you so much for 10 gifts. Thank you, really appreciate that. Oh my god. Bah, chat, you surprising me today, not gonna lie. Игра Пенни хорошо сыграл. Квас допил, спасибо большое за подарочное. Ё-моё, chat. I was not expecting that from you. Chat, why are you not joining my normal streams? Why everyone just decided to come to watch the game?
Let's go. Because previously, when he was on Liquid on Sunset, Kiko was playing Gecko, which is a choice for Kiko. Oh, Kiko, Gecko, there you go, kind of rhymes. But obviously, we remember Paddy on Heretics dominating on Sunset, one of the best.
You stream at the bad time. Sorry. I will stream 24 hours now, so everyone will come. First Sunset, yeah.
A double duelist comp with Phoenix as one of the duelists, so it's gonna be something freaky.
I think when they see into what Penny
Yeah, I'll be 24 hours stream.
I think that is probably
Wait, chat, hold on. It's level 9. 3 minutes 45. Sure, Maya. I remember when last time we went over level 6 or 7. I cannot know what is my maximum level of hype train, right? I mean, not mine, the chat did. Cloudy, thank you so much for 5 gifts, really appreciate that. Levin, thank you so much for tier 1, really appreciate that. Shigo, VLR, thank you so much for 5 gifts, really appreciate that, thank you.
It's tough.
Sure, Mayo.
I mean, how do you justify it? They are both. I was actually really impressed with Campus Neon game.
Кисей, спасибо большое за 100 битцов.
Wizzy, like towards the end of the game, like bar for bar, he was matching his aggression.
Да нет уж, наверное. Спасибо большое. Hermes, Talaria, thank you so much for tier 1, really appreciate that. Hyper, thank you so much for the prime sub, really appreciate that.
Kiko play a series without at least playing a duelist on one map. You know, he is the secondary duelist. He usually kind of flexes onto that when we go to maps like Split, for example. But let's take a look at Sunset. Bilibili have pretty much insta-locked every agent select we've seen.
It's a Kiko ISO.
It's a Kiko and a Cam, and Penny's gonna just keep playing the Omen.
Fair enough.
Interesting. Having Kiko play ISO over Penny, which again, like I'm not saying by any means that Penny is not insane on Omen, but Omen was
Спасибо большое, Claudia. Yes, Timmy, thank you so much for the prime sub, really appreciate it. Efip, thank you so much for the gift. Foxy Meister, thank you so much for 5 gifts, really appreciate that. Shin Kobe, thank you so much for the prime sub. Show my Oma.
ISO next to Sova, you've got combo ideas there, right? With the undercut and the ultimate, these different types of things. But really, it's just about affording more opportunities for Kiko to find fights.
Well, welcome back, Sunset.
Lotic R6, thank you so much for the prime sub. Show my Oma. 0xdev, thank you so much for the gift. Wait, is it 11? Or we start at 11? Let me check. No, level 10 completed, right? Level 11 started right now, chat. Last level, and we done. Oh my god! I mean, not we. I'm not even involved. You done. You go. You nothing. Full supporting that. Let's go. Free Ponox. Thank you so much for the prime sub. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Oh yeah, let me put the sound back.
How they want to pilot that ISO around this map wasn't one of the agents I had in my mind. Coming into this, I thought maybe they just lean into Phoenix again.
Hero Luca, thank you so much for the prime sub. Really appreciate that.
Drop Toronto. Could I perhaps bother you once
Ё-моё.
again to make
No,
some
даже не надо
noise?
считать.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
ELG on the attacker side. Trying to get through B, but Camo tucked in the corner.
YZ just bounding forward, but it doesn't even matter.
Wow,
Serial's just
nice,
absolutely mowing them down. 3 quick kills. YZ able to clear the shield here, but the headshot will connect. A blink and you miss it pistol round. Team Liquid racking them up.
Well, Bilibili just trying to disrespect the Cypher one way. They pay the price. Oh, they just line up for him.
I mean, they did push into one way.
It was just crossfires galore. Just walking right into the trap.
Michael, I got so happy that I
Team Liquid again.
Jimmy, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
3-2 in that category for this series.
Linamo, thank you so much for tier 1. Thank you, really appreciate that.
Just a frenzy and half armor here for YZ.
Where they just keep gonna go B.
To be found. Smoke cycled over towards Market. Serial out in front of it, and there's the pullback.
He's farming. Golden, thanks so much for tier 1. Thank you, really appreciate that. Nice comment.
It's his turn to get the 3K. And just like that, it's another swift conclusion.
Chat, last level left though.
Oh, Bilibili.
Or we said we will achieve 11. Ah, okay, I see. Maybe we said we achieve 11.
Similar results. Yoink. Right back. Go any further. Something you're gonna have to be diligent about here as Bilibili. Can't let that Cypher util slow YZ
Четвертый?
down.
Думаешь? За 20 же выходили,
break
нет?
into those sites, and Desk was talking about it. When he is the one kind of getting that space, getting those kills early, that's when Bilibili was at their best on Haven. Neff thinking about some deep utility there, but opts to not go.
Bilibili is playing very fast for some reason. I mean, that's good for us.
A little bit more of a crunch attack towards.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Up there. That's going to be the duelists now eliminated, taken away from
My
Team
bad.
Liquid.
They are not playing fast.
Shots from Russia. There's the spike now going to be ushered across the map. Serial investigating over towards Market. K-Knight will just swing out, challenges in, wins the fight. He's made Patatek position known over by Boba. As Russia does get caught on timing. Penny able to find that one, can get the weapon upgrade.
Wait, Penny on Omen. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Takes a TP, but still has no real way.
Benza, thank you so much for the gift. Really appreciate that. Are they gonna win
It's
that?
a hell of a headshot. And if nothing else, making this costly for Bilibili, still going to be net positive for Team Liquid.
You know you got to break through onto B main.
There's a little bit of room there to try to work with, but forced off the defuse. Penny get taken down.
Just negative, thank you so much for tier 1. Really appreciate that. We are not making it to finish level 11. It's okay. We achieved. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate that anyway. Thank you. Really appreciate the support, chat.
At Team Liquid, once
Luxury,
again,
thank you so much for 5 gifts.
This time outside of A.
Why am I speaking too early though?
Russia just in a perfect position to punish it.
Or what? Am I? Oh yeah, I think I'm speaking
Setting
too.
up for a crunch onto the B side on the other side of the map. Works out well.
Martin, thanks so much for 100 bits. I mean, it's hard to achieve level 12,
Nice
right?
shots, but not much to be
You
done.
need a
Once
lot.
they've got B main control, very tough to flush
Yeah,
that
Wolfs,
out.
yeah, Wolfs.
Gotta have those flank angles. Oftentimes you gotta be coming in through your opponent's spawn area. You know there's gonna be Cypher util there, tracking you to try to get through mid-bottom. Here goes YZ.
Oh, gets a spot out. Don't think he was anticipating that whatsoever. Closes the gap, gets on top of Penny before the TP can come through. Patatek does manage to fight back, gets the trade. For one thus far is the drone coming in over the top, looking to try to get the spot out. Wall going to be sent. Patatek over Richard, TPing up over the top, ends up just getting dropped. You just got K-Knight trying to maybe play for a timing here on the drone, but just cannot close that gap. They've been held to pay. They're gonna have to assess if they can rewrap across.
Yanaki Fisher, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, really appreciate that.
They've got a little bit of info with
Oh
that
my
Cypher
God.
cam.
Thank you so much, chat. Thank you,
Try to work
everyone.
towards that part
Thank
of
you
the
for
map,
support.
but
Cuz,
Liquid's gonna
thank you
use
so
that
much for
opportunity.
100 bits.
Take a little bit more space. Make sure that A is cleared out. And there's the neural
Okay,
theft.
now they know what A is cleared, B is
Serial.
cleared though.
Know
Aye,
for sure.
There's the trip. Cleared Cam as well.
Wait.
Getting the dart. Slows him up for a little bit longer as the market door broken open. Levius with the lion's share of weight here on his shoulders. Gets a bit of damage across. Nico just straights into the headshot. Serial though, trying
Nice,
to be
Michael.
the hero.
Cool. Printer, thanks so much for the prime sub.
He gets it done. The 1-2 punch. Team Liquid now up 3-1.
He is having A whale of a time here on Sunset on the Cypher. Serial so ready. This is just a great round for Patty Tech. Making up for some of the wrongs maybe on Haven.
Danny, thanks so much for 5 gifts. Thank you. For my 5 months. Thank you.
For him to be on site. The crosshairs almost in the right spot, but Patty Tech was just a step faster.
Класс допил, спасибо большое за
That
подарочное.
slowed down BLG's hit, and that really opened things up for Team Liquid because they're able to get their forces over. YZ thinking about B, not being subtle about this. It's a weaker buy now.
Strafing out into the open, making it very easy for Camo to go ahead and collect that elimination.
I'm out of here.
That just very much brings a halt to any kind of pacey hit that BLG was looking for.
And they've really wanted to see if they could find openings at the front of B early. Team Liquid so well prepared for anything like that. They have shut it down every time. Now you gotta try the other side of the map. Knife there, clear the corners. Penny though.
Enough to go ahead and get some interest in a rotate.
For sure. But this is BLG. You never know when they're just kind of setting up for a fake on the other side of the map.
That Cam tells all, why is he still swinging out? There's a firing squad waiting for him as Camo collects another elimination, and now, I mean, they're just worlds apart. K-Knight
30 seconds left.
gonna try to escape, but Levy is trying to clear back sight over towards Alley. He's just dead to rights. TP forward, Neff reading this well, but can he get the jump is going to be the question. Spots him out, lines up ahead. Does manage to find that K-Knight at the same time. Gets a shot there on a Serial just at Market Door. Spike gonna be playing a hell of a lot of damage on the overdrive there. Camo finds himself a 3K. K-Knight is not gonna be able to get it done. Dead on the swing. Team Liquid with the defuse, now up by 3.
I think you got to be thinking
Больше в
about an
атаке или
early
в
timeout
защите?
here.
Ну, вообще атака
For
удобнее.
Bilibili.
Ой, и защита удобнее.
Just kind of some odd decisions, trying to take some of these hero play battles, these isolated battles.
One enemy remaining.
And you know, Bilibili, I didn't see them doing this a ton in their region. But here today, with how scrappy things have been against Team Liquid, some of these unusual agent compositions they're running against, seems to have thrown them off a little bit with their mental. And yeah, absolutely, you've got to right the ship here. At the very least, you've got to get them playing a bit more as a team. Get the comms under control. It's like you said, when YZ swings out there, just shouldn't, no reason.
He is not reading YouTube chat. I am.
No reason for that, for Russia as well to start the round.
Yes.
So yeah, I think a couple screws coming loose here. While
IGL is a sharing responsibility.
this is gonna be painful, frankly, to say the least for Bilibili. This is a series you come into and you should feel like, okay, we have this on lock. They don't have nAts. They're playing with a guy who hasn't played on a stage.
Will you be joining the team in upcoming matches? I mean, depends if I'll get visa or not.
Basically the same length of the prep time coming into this tournament.
He's reading, of course I'm reading chat. Of course. I'm reading both chat. I'm just not replying on everything.
Down by 3 rounds.
Well, you got to worry about what happened on Haven. I mean, you had match point so many rounds in a row and you couldn't close it out. It goes into overtime and you can't close it out again.
Oh, he's speaking about Bilibili, right?
And now, you're in a pretty big deficit early. 3 rounds down.
Full regen shields, and there's an outlaw in the hands of Patty Tech.
Oh boy. Look at their economy, he knows it.
Wait, they play 5 regen shields.
Mid. Won't get too much of a glimpse into its tiles, though, before that smoke blooms. Recon cleared, just slow.
Gustavos, thank you so much for the prime sub.
Try to pop flash, send it out through the smoke. Now they're going to get caught there, but Kiko still able to find one as YZ gets taken down. Take flight. On the trade, Null Command now pops as they storm their way.
Penny needs to get one. It will be hard now.
Slides back in towards the alley. Fights up against K-Knight, gets some damage in, but cannot confirm the kill. Player advantage now. Fight gets ready to come through, but Team Liquid in position to try to go for a flood retake. Fragment will delay.
Arrow 3-1 IC. Thank you so much for the prime sub.
Camo has to win this battle. Oh, and he cannot. K-Knight's got him.
Was looking back over towards main. Getting taken down.
Are they saying his nickname right?
K-Knight coming alive here. 3K for the Sova.
Is that the way you say
A
it?
little bit more, but it's going to be enough to go ahead and close it out.
Lexi
Bilibili
Boo,
find their
thank you so
second
much
round win in
for
fairly
3
clean
months.
fashion.
But it's them playing together here. Even though they push up through top mid and try to reroute over towards A, it's a 3-2 split. They're clearing a lot of space in the front of A. It's really just push through, and immediately there for the trade is nAts. That's the kind of thing Bilibili should be doing more of. And just holding their angles nicely. K-Knight having a really solid round there. And they needed that. They needed that big time.
Okay, Knight is...
Up the pace here, just around the corner. Had attack. An immense amount of damage there from the overdrive is okay. YZ pulled into the gulag. Swing around the corner.
Oh, Gio!
Gets the headshot. Knocks Kiko out of the park. The last player that you wanted to grab up with that ultimate.
I was just about to say it.
YZ, he's good for it. Now tucked in here behind the box. Swing from Neff about to come through. Relay bolts sent flying. YZ now ready to strike. Tucks back in, covering fire is there.
Beautiful.
Neff bails him out, and Patty Tech can only find one more kill. Stops it from being a flawless, but Bilibili.
Вообще-то, я знаю, что они говорят. Я думаю, там имя не в этом заключается. Я думаю, там другой смысл в имени. Поэтому так говорят. Если они так говорят, скорее всего, это правильно. Потому что они должны знать, как говорить ники.
K-Knight again, good on those off angles. Making sure that everything is under control. Still have a Hunter's Fury here for K-Knight.
Looking?
Levius has a neural theft. Patty Tech has his ultimate as well. Ooh, out in the open! That's one for Camo and the Sheriff. No more found.
Hell of a shot. Now the spike is stranded. You've got this quad stacked.
Oh, they have
has to burn the ult just to go ahead and scoop up the spike. Decent value found here for the side of Team Liquid. And now now in hand is Hunter's Fury. Also opened up, Patatek getting a tag onto one. There's the kill, YZ. Take it down. The final pump gets rushed.
Wait, are we securing eco round?
I have retrieved the
No, securing
Team
winning.
Wait,
Liquid.
I must wait a moment.
Looking to keep this scoreline separated.
Yo, my Kearney, thank you so much for 10 gifts. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
Incredible.
Wait, we almost achieved 500 subs. Wait, last time I had 500 subs was 3 years ago, by the way. 2 years ago.
Serial spots him out. They know where this spike is going to end up.
2 years ago. My maximum nowadays was 300. We're already almost on 500. Crazy.
Another weapon, 2 more now picked up in Serial. Striking first. K-Knight flushed out of market. Swing forward, gun barrel spot with Levius down to 1 HP. Can't do a damn thing. The 3K from
500 давно не было. Я думаю, 500 последний раз было. Вот когда я... Liquid меня анонсировали, то что я к ним. Ё-моё, вас забил, спасибо большое за 5 подарочных.
Yep, the info from the Cypher util as well. Able to set up that Hunter's Fury. Just beautifully
Давно, короче. Я не помню, договорил я предложение. Забыл, прикинь.
And that was a thrifty. That's brutal for Bilibili.
Там около 1000, ну даже вот около 1000. Ну я говорю больше 500, не 500 уж, я имею в виду больше 500. Потом у меня уже давно не было, даже рядом.
Jump out of the corner, YZ. Ton of damage. Oh my god. There's the double damage as well. Pushed forward.
Hoodbug Air, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Stays alive.
He didn't clear it.
And nothing cleared out. Both trips still intact.
YZ is not having a good game.
Levius' little adventure.
They know he's jiggling, right? Because they saw him before.
On the jiggle peak, just setting out the paranoia. Forces them back away, buys a bit more time.
Who raided?
Let's see how aggressive Team Liquid wants to be.
Nah, that's a troll, right?
That this is going to be A now.
Actually.
No presence at the B side at all.
Wait, actually.
For Bilibili.
Hello everyone! Yo, my massive raid from FNS. Wait, you're not finishing the game. Yo, my FNS, thanks so much for the raid. Really appreciate that. Wait, are you not finishing the game? Are you bored watching it?
30 seconds left.
Spike Still on the floor here at backside. Russia swinging on the corner. Does he find the timing? Yes, he does. Neural Step now invested. Serial getting the reveal here. They line up for him, but he cannot quite pull the trigger.
Why you have to be bad? Thank you so much for 5 years. I have no idea what is happening in the chat right now, by the way.
That was scary.
Okay, chat.
Bilibili. They get the trades on the way
Question.
through. This time they TP Russia up on top of the box again.
Question.
This time it works. And this time it works. Exactly.
Right? Yes, if you're ready for question.
It's because the teammates are there to back him up. The site's clear for him. So he's able to press the advantage. And he's able to regroup with Levius.
Okay, no question. I just wanted to see how chat will be flying.
Second was Levius was completely cut
That's
off
crazy though.
from Russia, and Team Liquid knew, and they kind of had to decide which way they wanted to go. They opened up just enough space there for Russia to sneak through, back over in towards Link.
Sorry, chat.
Now it's going to be Team
Tech
Liquid's
pause.
turn for a timeout to try to figure this
Tech,
out.
focus up on the game.
Good
Nothing.
reads here, but
Opa.
BLG getting that.
Hold on, I'm
teamwork
not
in
playing.
order, finding those really important trades. That's really started to turn this map around for them. But man, this Team Liquid team, they are so fun to watch today. They have really showed up with about the shortest amount of practice time you can possibly fathom.
Yeah.
And they have looked really good.
Streets ahead of our expectations.
Come on, attack what?
And if you weren't expecting it, you were streets behind.
Very true.
Chat, you want me to run ads? Why? Just enjoy watching the game.
Getting an operator, handed over by Kiko. Do some half armors, but BLG on the attack.
Yo, Mayo.
Outlaw to bear.
Yankee, thank you so much for 20 subs. Thank you, really appreciate that. Wait, did we went over 500? Oh my god, thank you so much, everyone. Chat, we achieved 500 subs. I didn't have it for a while already.
Good use.
Definitely unorthodox.
Yeah, let's focus up.
Quick clear on the dart. Nothing going to be started. Nothing going to be found there.
But you got to be careful if YZ accelerates.
Oh, okay. Well, now you know. Why is he looking for the punish? He's able to find it up on the floor. Penny has dropped.
Could he manage to do a better TP though? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I don't think he could do a better TP.
Just the instincts there from YZ.
How are you meant to try to retake this? The null command now as well. In your face is just nullifying everything. Kiko does manage to find one. That's the first step. The re-swing out. YZ whipping. Camo comes up with the kill. One noted a shoulder, an elbow spotted. Jiggle Peak confirming as Russia trying to go for the reposition there, but gets caught.
Wait, they're losing that. I mean, we're winning that.
Patatek able to put him down. He's still low on HP, but he's still fighting back. Finds that kill, leaves it out all to Neff. Ring around the rosy, Shorty v Shorty, but Neff has got the lower end of this deal. But
wait, there is no way. There is no way. No.
He will get the Red Bull.
How did he want that?
5-5.
Neff's done it again. Another big clutch for Bilibili when they absolutely needed this. I mean, just madness here, but this is what I was worried about off the rip, is that if you get spotted by the utility, or in this case, if you just get jiggled, you just get jiggled by YZ, and then he runs at you, you're dead. You can't TP away from that. Neon's too fast. It's got them on their feet.
Couple plays away from K9 asking if somebody on the opposite side of the stage is okay.
Марут? Ну, серьезный раунд выиграли вообще.
Energy's not here, so.
No, they're not.
Они, точнее, его почти проиграли. В итоге опять выиграли.
Staying tucked here in mid, trying to catch him off guard. Bit of an unorthodox position to play from. Toggle on the cam, only gets the spot here onto Camo. Identifying one, but this is all to try to disguise. Patatek now goes for the strike, but only gets a tiny bit of damage there onto Neff's shoulder. They lose Serial in the process.
But they're expecting mid push now, right?
TP to check over.
Oh, they're not gonna clear him though. Family is doing a good day.
Oh, yeah. Not able to find the shot. Gets taken down. Camo now dead. Penny with this judge. Try to be the difference maker. He's forward though, and he has no idea. YZ's just outdone him in every single facet. as it's a flawless round for BLG to get to 6.
I must wait a moment.
Last round before
Now,
the switch.
BLG starting to have their finger on the pulse of this match. They're understanding the way that Team Liquid is trying to approach some of these trap plays, and they're out-dueling them now. Russia there, waiting for a little bit of help after he gets the identification that there's a couple players setting up a crossfire. YZ is one of
Wait,
the
who is
trickiest I've seen. He's been finding these crazy flank angles. Back to Haven.
who is
over here
IGLing
now.
in
He's
Bilibili?
so smart sometimes with the way that he plays. Just finds these openings in Team Liquid's defenses.
Slippery as Levius
Wait,
has
what?
lined up here at top mid. He got Paddock Tech both
Nev,
gunned
and
down.
he's winning these
Zero
incredible
now trying to
clutches.
hold down
Oh, that's the
inside.
IGL, by the
Hysteria,
way.
however, is perfectly dialed in on him, and YZ
I mean, honestly,
away with
you
the
expect
headshot.
from IGL to win incredible clutches, right?
pushing forward here.
Who is IGL
The
for team?
smoke,
That's a
Camo
sharing
dead.
responsibility.
YZ instantaneous. The overdrive pops because why the hell not? It's the last round of the half, and Penny would have to pull off an ace clutch. Hits the paranoia, holds him off for now, but he cannot delay the inevitable. It's just going to be the one kill found. 7-5 at the half. Bilibili in with the lead.
What a bounce back for Bilibili. A good start for Liquid, but it crumbles as the half wears on.
Liquid's been good about the pistols since Haven. Scooped up
Listen,
the last
chat.
3. Feels like they're absolutely
Chat.
going to be needing that fourth and final one here.
Can I ask you for
Close the
something?
Second half of this one, but for now, we'll send it away to a quick little break for halftime.
Dad, can you follow me on Instagram, please? No? Okay, sorry. I'm not gonna ask anything anymore. We'll be sitting and chilling like that. Nothing. Straight. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yeah, but just ask one thing, normal thing, and straight getting no. Am I asking too much? No. I would be appreciated, by the way, if you guys would if you guys would manage to follow me on Instagram. I would be really appreciated from everyone. You already? Oh, thank you so much. Whoever is doing that already, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Boy, crazy. Over 100 people in a second. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, we're about to go back in to Sunset here to settle this series. BLG in the lead by 2 rounds, 7-5 at the half. Those last 4 especially were absolutely electric from the Chinese squad.
I'm just so impressed with the way that they're able to regroup after a rough start, after a devastating loss on Haven. One timeout.
Okay, hold on.
and they're
Chat.
really
Who is
able
new here?
to get things
Who
going
is
again.
new?
The
Right,
Coinbase
I'm new.
econ report
I need to show you something.
Nobody's really.
It's scrappy.
Yeah, it's good. Well,
I think, yeah, it just kind of goes to show that
You guys are new?
beating the
Okay,
piss
look.
out of each other, to be frank and to be blunt. But Neff has been running it back clearly across those last little streak of rounds that Bilibili were able to pick up.
well, he just hit his stride. I mean, we saw it on Haven as well, where he had a couple huge multi-kill rounds to change the tempo, change the pace for Bilibili. You know, a guy. who
Did
was
I
on the
impress you
Ascension
guys?
winning bleed team
Whoever is new here, did I
is now
impress you
here
guys?
on the big stage
Did
with
I?
Bilibili again.
That surely I did. You cannot be saying no, no?
He's a glue guy.
There is no way you guys gonna
He
say
good
no.
with the U-tilt, saw a little bit of a whoopsie on Haven, but
Yes?
he has had some phenomenal moments.
Well, by TMV standards, being a glue guy, maybe not the best thing.
That's
to
true.
be,
I
but-
mean, in terms of keeping the team cohesion,
Yes.
not slowing everybody down.
Precisely.
Well, I impressed
0.0
both
over
of the
top.
chats. That's impressive.
Cleared. Get a decent amount of info, but Russia able to just go ahead off the rip, find a kill. Ammo dead. Neff, listen, that pop flash smoke just blew him full blind there on a serial, but he is still able to get himself onto the site. Flush out the enemy element.
Geo support the serial so much.
4v4,
That's good.
Just 24 HP, but real damage.
Patrick is 1
Get
HP
away
though.
around this.
For particularly has to clear it out, so eyes can be set back behind him. Gun drop spotted. That's going to be a headshot through the box here as K9 makes some out of damage. Only confirming the one kill. Position now going to be noted.
Oh, yo, why is he still? But Neon. We need to do something with Neon. But who agrees with that? But Neon in ranked, Neon in officials. But Neon sliding frenzy triple headshot. Neon sliding with Judge nothing destroying. Odin.
And Team Liquid kind of gives the script away
Sorry,
in a few of those
I went too
moments,
much
takes some
nothing, but that's
shots,
crazy. Yeah, sorry.
kind of reveals where they're trying to hide. Ridiculous. Just free fire. And then YZ shows up to the party, and he is the life of the party for sure.
But I'm not.
That's just a demonic.
I mean, they're happy. Why are they laughing?
Such a good series overall. Smoke blooms.
Thank you so much for 300 bits.
On Camo's push, but market door gets shut.
I didn't understand the question.
They've given up the position. They've given the space over, so they're anticipating this aggression.
Yeah, Bilibili happy to try to use their
Everyone
weapon
is playing
advantage, set up
the
these
one-way
longer range
again.
fights. Don't let some of those close-range guns take you down. Those classics don't get in the right.
Wait, he's playing Stinger on anti-eco.
And it goes. So actually, a little bit of firepower here for Team Liquid.
When you go Toronto.
Especially on Kiko on that ISO.
I mean, when I'll get
Find
visa.
some
Chat, what do
value
you
there.
think?
Could be
Okay.
all of a sudden.
Do you guys think I'll get visa tomorrow? Yes or no?
Liquid has managed to suss this out. Starting to lean towards the weak side.
Oh, that's a spot out there. Playing off the one-way. Rusha just mows down two. Serial and Patatek both dead. One bullet remaining
Yes.
in the
Oh, you
back.
guys are
Has no
believers,
reload.
actually. I mean, some people are saying no.
And that is going to be Rusha coming away.
Wait, there
with
is actually a lot of people believe I'll get visa.
Not looking to let Liquid back into this, at least not in any kind of thrifty fashion.
Could you imagine if he swung with that one bullet and got the kill? Like
I could imagine. We've seen
Okay.
crazier things.
Question not related to visa, no visa, this game. Do you think, Chad, I would be a good streamer to watch?
Bilibili is kind of let loose. They're unleashed.
But if there is no, I'm not watching chat
Got a
anymore.
4-round
No,
lead
I'm not watching.
Coming into their bonus.
This monitor disappeared for me.
Spectres,
I'm not
Guardian,
watching.
Bulldog, Sheriff for Neff. Bit of a spot, but nothing super interesting there. Just the Sentinel identified. Liquid.
No, I mean, there is a lot of
Set up
people
an
said
angle.
yes. I'm very happy
Lead
to
the
hear
way with the
that.
drone.
But I think there is some people just on purpose,
Damage
like.
looking for the punish here. Just running it down here is Camo. But
Straight no.
K-Knight is there. The layers are there to back this up. Quick clear on the drone. Shock dart going to be sent. K-Knight eating a bit of damage. Sees the wall.
Wait, is the reveal on him? Oh, no,
Soften
no.
up the players here a bit.
Oh, I thought there is no way Patrick is perfect reveal hitting him.
Open plant in the
Where are
open
they
as well.
doing the? Wait, he's coming
in
flank
play.
again.
YZ once again trying to swing around from the back, but has to clear this wire.
Just trying to math away that he doesn't have to shoot it.
Oh, getting spotted. Rusha.
my.
Good for one, looks for two. Can't quite make that happen. Oblivious still there, running and gunning with that Spectre in hand, but Serial
Yo, Michael is feeling it.
absolutely devours them. The 4K, but that is still a damn good bonus for Bilibili.
Oh, Michael is feeling on this map. I'm not gonna
Liquid,
lie.
though,
I mean,
stopping
but that's
the
not.
conversion.
Honestly, that's very good bonus for Bilibili.
Just
We
love the
lost so much.
proactivity that we're seeing from Bilibili on this defender side, getting YZ out into the open early, getting ready for these retakes, coming from a bunch of different angles, pushing. I mean, they line up for him there, but he still collects.
Just not getting the relay from YZ fast enough. He was playing there at main. Liquid still able to scrape together. Decent purchase.
YZ's got an outlaw though.
And he does, and everyone is vulnerable to it. Patatek already eating a bit of damage as well. Here on the camera. It's three players here on this side. Relay bolt to try to delay. Fragment try to cut off market access, and K-Knight finds both duelists of Liquid.
Dog, thanks so much for 100 bits.
Thrown now out onto the corner. Gets
But I don't know. I'm not eating that. I'm not doing it like that.
Spike still in market. Swing coming through. YZ able to find one. Serial going to be dropped. YZ on the repeat.
1v5.
Head. But Patatek is completely contained within a corner, and it's going to be a three-player high-low. BLG not allowing for Liquid to string together consecutive round wins in this half. They get themselves now up to 10.
They're just doing a great job delaying. Playing just enough stall. And then the reveal comes through there as well. K-Knight collects. YZ on those
Not
flank
retired.
angles
No,
has been
but then
really,
I don't
really
have visa. I'm not retired.
impactful. So many big moments. And there, you know, I mean, you've got Liquid corralled. You've got them trapped. And things
Last
just
mouse, right?
crumble. Now you got to think of a way out of this. Bai's going to be a little bit shaky for Team Liquid coming into this next round. They do have a couple ults. They do have a Hunter's Fury. They do have a Neural left. So there's some ways that they can turn this round on its head for sure. We've already seen them pull off a Thrifty.
Yeah.
But
pretty desperately need another one right here.
Yeah.
Patatek looking like he might be risking his entire economy. Flies down to get a Vandal into the hands of Kiko. 1.5. That impact from the ISO. One charge away from having a kill contract online.
Wait.
Got a lot of options here as Liquid actually coming into this. I like this timeout a lot because you can talk about two things. You can talk about how you want to cycle these ults for this round. Get that orb for Kiko. Get him into
in esports, what is the... There is a record for the earliest coach ever.
Scale up in the site. If you've got that kill, then you can
Who is the earliest coach? Like old. How? But I cannot create a sentence on English. You guys understand? Youngest, thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate that, youngest. Yeah, sorry.
Let's see how they start this. That's a fantastic way to kick this off. As Serial back to back, gorgeous headshots.
He's feeling.
Neural Theft now. Getting the reveal, spotting out this attempted aggression from A.
Wait, he's just on 15. I thought he's already on 30. With the amount of kills he's doing.
There is no escape other than to fight your way through. Walls falling, Kiko narrowly surviving. And snaps back through, full HP, full armor, and Russia and K-Knight just have to drift away and save. The timeout call from Liquid working a treat. Shadows traveling.
Yeah, Bilibili thinking they can maybe catch Team Liquid off guard.
Okay, if I go coach now, I'm 22.
Just get shut right down.
So I'm not even becoming a youngest coach. I mean, what's the point then?
To be a real menace on the Cypher. Neff just caught sleeping there. Maybe wasn't expecting Serial to go for another peek, but you got a Sheriff and you're feeling it. Why not? You can throw that Neural Theft in there.
You're 22.
Got
yeah, how long you think I am?
It is all good to go.
Me,
Another
30 years old.
Here for Team
Wait,
Liquid.
how old you
cut the lead back down to 3.
And it's a flawless Thrifty at that.
Unreal.
Serial now. Tying alongside
I'll
there
be
at the top
quiet.
of the board. Just such crisp shots to be found.
He just turned.
Recover into the Neural Theft there.
22? Yeah. Wait, but what? You guys trolling me. Let me check. Hold on. I'm 22. Hold on. 20. I born 2002, 1st of July. Go do maps.
Camo lined up there for the moment. Hunter's Fury going to be coming through. YZ is not ready. Penny got his wide swings on him. He's able to find the kill. Neff does. They have to go ahead and pick up one, but Camo's made
Nice guy, maybe. Show my yo.
Gets Neff. Sight wide open.
Almost 23. I mean, yeah.
K-Knight, but once again, you've got
On 1st July, I'll be 1st July, I'll be 23. Chat, when I'll be doing stream 23, I'll be there. Are you gonna be there?
Those initial defenses,
Вы будете на
things just crumble for these
дне рождения?
defenders. And Rishi again trying to TP up on that box, and it just is a little too late. I mean, I think teams are obviously
what
it's
is
been a while
happening
since
here?
we've seen this map and not respecting the speed of the Neon sometimes. We've seen it on this very moment where
Who whiffed here in elbow?
and you're trying to
YZ, right?
The Neon's quicker.
Yeah.
Приглашаешь на стрим, конечно, да, всех. Оповещение всем придет. nAts запускает трансляцию. Is the hype train enabled now? I don't know. You guys wanna do another hype train? I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know how to check is hype train working or not. Он реально готов. Нет, в плане, я...
Guys, can we do it like this? Look, put the Cypher cage here. Pop the cage. Penny.
We'll never know what he said. We'll never find out what the rest of that strategy was.
Talking about the execute. Throw the Cypher Cage, throw some util, and get
Oh,
on
that
in.
worked.
I mean, YZ had a chance.
They hit YZ with a sleep dart. Wasn't ready at all for the swing on the corner.
Now he's got the op. Cut down for a Guardian.
He's got the op, but he's on the wrong side of the map to try to utilize it here. Camo caught by the tripwire. Levius is able to find one. Immediately sends out that neural theft. Breaks the shield of Pico, but ends up falling, so the reset comes through. Hunter's Fury going across. Neff the fragment able to find Pico. Patatek fighting back for one. Neff will be left on the floor. A 3v2. YZ now getting into position.
Oh.
Flushed out.
Is
by the
Michael
shot
winning
guard.
1v3 though?
Once again has to try to clutch
No,
things
but
out. YZ will find the value. BLG.
God, stop saying run at.
Once
Why
again,
do you want me to
Team
run at? Just
Liquid
enjoy the
back.
game.
3
Oh my
rounds
god.
separating once more. BLG 2 away from taking this series.
And this is back to some of the stuff we saw in Haven from BLG, where you leave YZ on his own with a sniper rifle and you stack the other side of the map. And Team Liquid
Oh,
falls
that's
right
how
into
he
the
got the
trap.
kill.
Great
Oh,
util
but
combos
man, what
there.
a combo now.
Flush, Kiko out. Everybody getting involved for Bilibili.
А, Камиль, всем нравится, как я ее мое говорю.
Got Neff Salt. The Neon ult. Oh my god.
Hi, Gio,
He's basically pre-firing the angle. Breaks the
man,
shield, hits the
it's
headshot.
a
Now the
bit
both
too
plans
late.
to be popped, and it seems like they have a pretty damn good idea of where Penny went with that TP. Patatek able to find one. Penny puts them down. They line up, and Penny comes up with 3. Ends up falling to the wayside. The res can come through. It's a hell of a lot faster than it used to be. Spike is planted, and Camo is here for the backstab.
Wow, what is happening in this round?
That shot got him through the box. Down to 50 HP.
Boy, the spike is not the
Seems
greatest
like
though.
the heroics of Penny. They have just been enough to go ahead and get them at least this extra round win. He's gonna try to fight
Oh,
this
nice
out,
try.
but they're a lot
I know,
closer
I
than he
mean,
anticipated.
I honestly, I'm not gonna, I respect the try
Team
though.
Liquid not going quietly into the night.
And it's Penny again. Steps up.
No, actually, without
for
trying,
Liquid.
I actually
It looks
respect
like
the
this
try.
is just done and dusted. I mean, Rushia
But
gets
how
a free
did
kill. It's a 3v5.
how did they pick here like that?
Penny's had enough.
Penny got
They
2
line
here.
up right into
And
his
Camille played
crosshairs.
well after. That's good.
They get the res, and they are not ready for Camo to be back there already. Just a great timing play for Penny.
Every round is like an M. Night Shyamalan film. If you think you know where it's going, and then it just goes a completely different direction.
What a twist.
Just be default. Who's farming orb? Keiko, right?
Now you're
One
on a
of
weaker buy.
OP.
You invested so much to get those operators going.
Put a pre-fire there.
Samo. Yeah.
Chip damage onto the Neon.
Naskолько я
But again,
знаю, нет.
Neff has his ult. They're
Разве?
still going to put a rifle on him. I do find this interesting, but Neff's good
Насколько я
enough
знаю, он
again
в другую игру играл.
I understand. They're just looking for any kind of info that they can get.
I'm so
but a
confused.
repop of the
What,
smoke
where are they trying
make
to
it hard
finish?
to get any info.
Fast lane set up.
Oh my
Drone
God.
not going to get the clear here.
Oh, they
but
got blocked.
also not going to get them baited forward. They managed to get K-Knight in the perfect position, but Team Liquid, they make the right choice. They successfully strafe away. Pushing out. Paranoid tucks in back sight, and Serial through the smoke. Just
Serial was feeling it.
headshot on the YZ. Maybe some noise made to try to give it away, but
Nice.
this Judge
11-10.
isn't going to find too much else other than a bit of damage.
30 seconds left.
Spike now to be planted with just this
planted.
ghost. Camo taking point. Ooh. Taking names, finds the kill, Neff dead, and that's the other two players once again having to go for a save. Team Liquid, barring any deaths on the hunt, they are going to get themselves within touching distance, 1 round separating in flawless fashion.
Just what tremendous diligence being shown here by Team Liquid. A bunch of traps set up by BLG, one on each side of the map. And they're able to just not fall for the one on B, go over to A, where there's the Judge, and you put a cam right outside of the smoke that forces Rushia back. He tries to hide the Judge, switches over to Classic to clear it. They still
K-Knight
sniff
loses
it
his
out.
weapon.
Oh boy, that's big.
That is catastrophic. Money's not really there. You can see half armors across the board as the timer gets paused, and it seems like it's going to be timeout call here from Bilibili. What?
Dude, Serial is just feeling it. That is filthy.
Need an admin to check that PC. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I think it accurately summarizes this entire series. All of the expressions we just saw.
Basically.
Final timeout call used here by Bilibili to try to just eke out these last 2 round wins. Team Liquid nipping at their heels.
It's tough.
Is Benji better than me? I mean, I think it's a question to you guys. I'm never comparing myself like that.
On track. One of the other teams just is right back in it. They found an answer. I mean, credit to both squads. They are fighting tooth and nail today. It has just been a tremendous series.
Oh, I was not expecting to see a lot of no's from you guys.
This tight, all
I appreciate that. I appreciate for support.
Overtime?
Sure, why not? I'm about it. I'm here.
We wouldn't mind it. Toronto, how about you guys? You want to see another overtime?
Can we just finish without overtime by any chance?
For now, though, some rifles and a Guardian for BLG. The aforementioned farmers, 2 of them regen. No Outlaw on the attack, though, for Team Liquid to try to capitalize off that.
Kiko's got his ult. Something to be wary of for sure.
Oh.
Okay, please, Jill, you need to be winning this ulti.
Can he get the victory? The answer is yes, he absolutely can, but now he's going to be likely at risk as he snaps back in. No, he's just fighting right back. Serial Petatek, 2 minutes, go ahead. Trade back a couple kills, but suddenly Serial left all alone. Tripwire.
Is Michael winning this? Michael is hitting a lot.
One, and Levius is there. Close
angle. Gio, you're my
up to match point. Team Liquid need 2 in a row to get that OT.
Liquid trying to
You look so lonely.
Of Kiko's ult.
What do you mean? I have 11,000 on my Twitch chat, and I have. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Should be in the worst position possible coming out of this.
And 1.5 on my YouTube chat. There is not a chance I'm looking lonely right now.
He plays it brilliantly. Hits his shots when he needs to most, and that's got YZ pumped. 1 more round. And BLG's got it.
Hunter's Fury, the overdrive.
Why there is no setup on me? What's the idea?
Just YZ's ult for BLG.
Okay, they're gonna stronghold backside. We see double cage like this, so they're gonna.
Open a bit. Cam.
What's the idea?
Here we go.
Fury gonna be sent out. Camo not able to find too much of anything there. Petatek does manage to go ahead and get a pick onto Levius, as well as a pump of damage onto Neff. Puts him to 70. It opens up the site for the spike to now be planted. Drone trying to lead out. YZ overdrive popped. Wrapping back around. It's Boba side. K-Knight finding one. Doesn't check the box. Kiko striking. Zolim will find the one. YZ zaps them all to death. The defuse to come in, and that's BLG closing out the series. 13-10 on Sunset, 2-1 on the set.
What a great series to close out the first day of Masters Toronto. Couldn't have asked for anything better. A phenomenal back and forth, but just barely, it is going to be Bilibili who is going to go up to 1-0 here in Swiss.
Okay. I mean, Bilibili did play well though.
Chaotic, especially after seeing the comps locked in here for Team Liquid. But credits to them. They come in with the deck stacked against them. They don't have nAts. Their hero player, their top fragger, their IGL. And they still manage to take this a distance.
Thank you so much.
Play it damn close. Bilibili certainly are going to be sweating after they scrape by with this victory.
What this word means? Why every one of you is writing that? Let me translate.
For the redraw in Swiss. They can help breathe a sigh of relief and get ready.
Glaze, what does it mean?
Opponent, but we're going to go ahead and send it down to Jen, who's going to be standing by for a Horizon post-match interview.
Hey, everybody make some noise for Bilibili! YZ. need to chat. Over here. Valora, I need you. Over here in the middle. Yes. You are YZ. Okay. The goat. Oh, where's
Oh, okay, okay. Well, thank you so much. Wait, I'm improving my English with you, chat.
Close game, right? But first one in the back.
You know which word I learned today? Hold on. I was translating it today. But where is the history? Nice, man. If I don't remember, that means I did. Oh no. But I hope I'm gonna say it right. Ancaster? Ancaster. But I hope you guys understand what I'm speaking about. Ancaster. Yeah. Am I saying it right? No? What happened there? It's okay. I will ask you how to say it.
I feel like every round in this series was super unpredictable. You know, a lot of curveballs thrown from Team Liquid side. So how much of a challenge was that for you?
其实今天这场比赛里 ，Team Liquid 他们确实有很多出人意料的地方，尤其是可能他们3张地图的阵容，确实有的时候让人有些意想不到。那对你来说，所有的这些意料之外的东西，到底有多有挑战性呢？
Yo, you see, I'm learning so fast. Instantly, immediately. You don't even need to tell me 5 times. Immediately, instantly make it.
I think their playstyle is very unique, but also it's very simple. After our coach investigate their game, their runs,
Okay.
and
Never mind. Chat one more time, if you don't mind. Can I ask you to follow my Instagram channel, please? Can someone send the link for that? I'm gonna be finishing my stream. If there is no news tomorrow about the visa, I will be streaming tomorrow. I will not be streaming the game though. I will only stream Liquid matches, so I'll play the game. So see you everyone tomorrow. If I will get visa somehow in the morning, I will let everyone know. I'll write in my socials about that, hopefully. And if I'll get visa tomorrow, that means I'll travel tomorrow. But a lot of people said they believe, yes, so let's hope that belief will actually somehow manage to help me. And yeah, thank you, really appreciate that. And рейд, наверное, рейда не будет, если честно. Хотя, знаете кому? Хотя не, наверное, не буду никому кидать. Нафиг. Сегодня без настроения. But you guys actually... You want raid? No, chat, okay. Who wants raid? Yes. Who doesn't want no? Ah, but there is one person said no, unfortunately I cannot raid. Okay, bye everyone. No, okay, let's do it. Raid. Sliggy, I think Sliggy will finish. I'm just thinking who is gonna be streaming... Who is? I mean, on YouTube, I cannot be raiding, so. Okay, let's raid Harmy. I hope he will not finish stream immediately, though. Okay, you guys asking for that. Thank you, everyone. See you in the next stream. Bye. Really appreciate that. And yeah. See you soon. Всем большое спасибо. Завтра будем по факту смотреть, что и как. Будет, не будет. Все, всем большое спасибо. Увидимся с утра. Bye-bye, everyone. Ё-моё.